My very special guest on Night Network tonight is somebody you're unlikely to have heard of here in the UK. In America, however, Howard Stern has earned the title of King of the so-called shock jocks. They are a no-holds-barred breed of disc jockeys, of whom we have no equivalent in Britain. For only 1 week, and 1 week only, Howard here has been doing his show live from a studio here in London to radio stations in New York and Philadelphia.
That's right.
Either the best DJ in the world, or the most offensive, or maybe both. Howard Stern, welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, everybody. What's happening? We got plenty to get to. A lot of weird stuff going on this morning, but I think we should take a break before I get into something too involved.
Before you start.
Before I start the whole thing. So let me take a little break here, and then we'll get everything going right after these words.
Look out!
This is Al Michaels. Lest anybody think this is a farcical show, a fake performance. This is the real Howard Stern. Thanks, Al. Al Michaels.
Yo, 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 yo. You know, hello.
You're on.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Proper modulation. I woke up this morning and it's like, you know, there's no bananas in my house. There's no cereal in my house.
No cereal either?
I eat shredded wheat. There's no boxes of shredded wheat. There's no bananas. It's just like, I'm like, what do I... The house looks like a bomb hit it.
Oh,
my wife's out yesterday. Instead of buying bananas and cereal, she's out getting her toenails and nails painted. It's her manicure day and hair day, coloring day.
Right, she's got a beauty day.
Yeah, beauty day. And my daughter's walking around the house, my littlest one, with the housekeeper, doing nothing. And I felt bad, so I took the kid out for some air and stuff because my wife...
you had to, like, pitch in?
Yeah. And I'm sitting here going... What do I get out of this? I can't even get, like, the house stocked with food. I can't get the house stocked with food.
That's why you got married?
It's not why I got married, but I'll tell you something.
It would help.
It would help a lot to remember why I got married. I'm not even sure why I ever got married. I was a loser who couldn't get girls. That's why.
Think back.
I'm sitting there and I go, like, you know, like every night I have the same thing for dinner. I have chicken. And like once in a while, couldn't my wife, like, buy some shrimp and broil those or something? I mean, do something creative for me? Damn. I work my ass off.
What do they have for dinner?
Well, my wife gets all the kids in the car. They go out for dinner, or you know, like yesterday they were out for dinner. I was like, pick up bananas. Don't go out for dinner.
So they're varying their diet.
Oh, they're varying their diet. Yeah, I don't get anything different though.
Oh boy.
You think my wife once in a while would say, hey, maybe I'll buy like a raw tuna? I mean, no creativity in the domestic chores that she has to do.
I simply think that what you're trying to get at here is she doesn't think of you.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't think of me for 2 friggin' effing seconds. And it makes me nuts. It's like, man, I bust my balls for this woman.
I can see how that would get to you.
Yeah, it's gotten to me, but good. I'm like, what am I doing in this? Where's the gratuity? Where's the services?
Am I having fun yet?
Yeah, where's the fun in this? Yeah. What did I do wrong?
We got a problem.
You say that again, OJ.
You on this one.
OJ knows. We got a problem. OJ knows. OJ, you got a solution to that problem?
We got a problem.
Yeah. That's all you better say.
He can't tell you the solution.
Man, it's just so weird. Like, you know, like, look out. Thanks. This morning, like, I wake up. I told listen, I know it. I mean, I work 24 hours a day. I really do. I work 24 hours a day.
I don't doubt you.
Yeah, I mean, I just do it because that's my compulsion in life. And also, I feel it's my responsibility. I've been elected the breadwinner, so I've got to go win bread. I'm not a lazy dick.
Now, and you can say that every year you've tried to make it better and that you've been working and you think about it and you think about the long term.
Yeah. I always do my best.
And you want her to have the best and the kids to have the best?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do everything I'm supposed to do as a dad and a husband. And, I don't know. It just really ticks me off.
No, this backfired on you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why there's not endless boxes of shredded wheat. Like, why my wife can't do an inventory in the kitchen and say, hey, we're running low on this, we're running low on that. And, she's like, well, we're not out of it yet. I mean, like have extra stuff laying around. And then, like...
Just to be your best friend for a second, I would think that she'd also be researching.
Yeah. But you know what else?
Would be good, because she knows you have special dietary needs.
Yeah.
So in order to make sure that you don't only have to eat shredded wheat,
I mean,
she could be investigating other cereals and say, hey, I put another box of cereal in there to
try it.
Do this.
Yeah.
Maybe I ought to try it. If you like it, I'll get you some more.
Yeah, but she would never do that. And, like we have a big bowl of bananas, and she knows I eat bananas.
Now, when did you see that the bananas were getting low?
I got to confess, I saw it a couple of days ago, but I wanted to see, every Tuesday she's supposed to get, this should have been bananas. What's today? Wednesday. It should have been bananas yesterday.
You're testing her.
So I said to the housekeeper, where's the bananas? Oh, Allison's going to pick those up probably. And no one picks up anything. And then my wife takes one banana, takes a bite out of it, and then throws it back in the banana bowl. And then these little flies get on them. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. And then, who's supposed to eat that after she takes one frigging bite? Excuse me for a minute, I got to sneeze.
Bless you.
It's only Jackie. Thank you.
Somebody get that on tape.
No, it's just like I can't get anything, And then like for dinner every night she makes me this chicken. The housekeeper makes it. My wife doesn't even cook because if I waited for my wife to cook, I had to hire a housekeeper because the housekeeper takes care of the kids and cooks the food because whenever my wife's left alone with the kids, she bugs out and starts yelling at me. Why aren't I helping more? Why aren't I helping more? I go, well, because I'm working. That's your job. And then she starts panicking.
I thought you had given her some jobs for you for a while.
Yeah, she dropped those. You mean stuff that? Yeah, she was looking for something to do. She was going to help me with some office work.
Yeah.
She doesn't do it. She stopped. She got bored with it in a day. I knew it. She can't do it. She wants something more fulfilling. Yeah, I said, well, how about ordering some kind of fish for my dinner or something? You know what I mean?
Sure, absolutely.
Make something dietetic that's interesting. Baba Booey's telling me how he came home, his wife made a whole gourmet dinner and everything, and she doesn't even have a housekeeper. She's taking care of the baby.
Yeah, she's doing everything. She's like a juggler over there.
Baba Booey said even, he used to say, look, I don't make a lot of money, but maybe a couple of days a week you want to bring in someone to babysit? She goes, no, I don't feel right doing that. I'm not working, and this is my job right now.
He married the right woman. How he got her bamboozled,
I don't know. She's like one of, I figured out, Bob, I know a couple of women like this.
Yeah.
Baba Booey's wife is one of these young girls who feels she knows everything.
Yeah.
And, she's totally in control.
So she's being superwoman.
Yeah. When she has 3 kids, she'll be the same.
Yeah.
She's going to be in control.
She'll have that Epstein-Barr syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah.
At 35.
She's a frontier woman. But I got crazy. I'm hearing Baba Booey's wife preparing meals. I'm like, wow, he's eating like a king. My wife hasn't cooked since Yonkers, since I was living in Yonkers when I first got married. And then one time she made me Chinese food. I'll never forget it. She made me mushu pork that she took a Chinese course lesson. It was blue. It was all blue, and we couldn't eat it. We had to throw it out.
How do you make food blue?
I don't know, but it was blue. I don't know, man.
You want to hear something that'll make you nuts?
My wife makes tea. She needs a nap. What?
When we have pasta during the week, my wife makes the sauce fresh every night.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. My wife would never do that. She just wouldn't even know. My wife opens ragu. If she has, when the housekeeper's not there.
Fresh? It just popped. It can't pop.
Yeah.
When I turned it.
She would never make a nice fresh sauce.
She at least heats it up, right?
No. I put it in the microwave. I pour it on top of cold spaghetti, and that's how I eat. That's how I eat. I eat like a dog.
You eat out of tin.
I eat like a dog. For a guy who makes a decent living and provides for his family, I should be... like, my father used to walk in. My mother had a hot meal on the table. My father never once...
And he was no great provider, as you have pointed out.
My father never once made a sandwich, nothing. My mother cooked everything for him. And I'm not even asking for that. I'm just asking you to get some goddamn bananas in the house.
So when will you be interviewing cooks?
I'm not getting a cook.
Why not?
I don't need a cook. I need just the food in the house. Listen, I just want the food in the house.
Then there must be somebody who can do that.
Howard, do you realize...
I got 2 people who are supposed to be handling that.
Fish is the easiest thing to prepare.
I know. 2 seconds. Yeah, but not my wife. Right. Not my wife, man. She won't even buy it. Every night I have a piece of rubber chicken.
And how often do they cook the chicken? Is it like...
It's fresh every 3 days.
Every 3 days you get a new piece of chicken?
Yeah, I get a new piece of chicken. Like a dog. My cat eats better than I do.
He's better in prison.
I know.
OJ's eating better.
If I went to prison, I'd like the food. It's sick. I don't know. I just don't get it. What am I doing wrong? What do I do that I bring out laziness in people?
You lost control somewhere.
Yep, like Judge Ito. I can relate to that guy. Hey, speaking of the OJ trial, I was brought up by that Chinese guy, Feng. Yes, sir. Let me take a break. I'll explain everything. This is pretty funny.
I don't think it's an I thing. I think it's a me thing.
What do you mean?
He brings up me.
Oh, he brings up you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said he said me.
Well, somebody else says you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, sorry.
That's why I got all excited.
I'm going off information that you said.
Well, your name was mentioned.
Okay.
How dare you?
I don't know, man. I don't know. What services am I getting out of this?
Well, the house is there.
Yeah. I bought the house.
But you didn't decorate it. No,
I decorated it.
Wait a minute.
I did decorate. I hired a guy to decorate it.
But
she didn't decorate it.
But supervised the whole thing.
Not really. I was in on every meeting. Oh. What? You think I'd let her do that?
You eat at the same time as that?
No.
So you eat at like 4 o'clock?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I go to bed at 8 o'clock, so.
Yeah, you got to eat early.
Yeah.
But really, Howard, the house wouldn't be there and look like that.
My house looks like a bomb hit it. Oh, you should see how sloppy.
There's a few toys around.
My wife doesn't. You know what? I did an experiment.
Yeah?
The baby evidently was given a plastic, like a little tiny plastic cup with some potato chips in it. Because my daughter doesn't know how to sit at the table and eat. She just walks around the house eating and smearing her greasy hands all over the leather furniture. So, because no one's trained her to sit at the table. But that's okay. So they gave her a cup with potato chips in it, and she took the cup and she put it by the front door. It's now by the front door where people walk in and out of my house all day and night. My wife walks past the cup. The kids walk past the cup. The housekeeper, everyone walks past the cup of potato chips. It's a little cup that's sitting on the welcome mat.
Right. But it's prominent. It's not hidden.
It's prominent. You can't miss it. If you go to get your coat, the potato chips now have been there for 2 days.
Are you kidding?
And the cup just sits there. Now, normally I go over and pick it up and I just want to see how long that cup of potato chips is going to stay in my house so that, that someone could trip over. I just want to see. It's an experiment. I just want to see how long, that food will sit there. Maybe ants will be all over. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see. And that's what goes on in my house. If something's on the floor, it stays there. The kids' clothes.
Now, I have to say that I've never walked into your house and found
of course not.
It was like a bomb hit.
Because you don't come over unexpectedly. Everyone rushes to clean up if they know someone's coming over.
Yeah.
House is never in proper order. Absolutely not. Because
you don't think it's being maintained?
Oh, it is. My wife has 2 people cleaning the house. But, pick up something? No. Clean up the air? No. The housekeeper can't throw out papers.
She doesn't know what they are.
She doesn't know what they are. Allison's got to do that. That's okay. What am I going to do? All I'm looking for is something to eat in my house.
So now you need a personal secretary.
Yeah.
A person to pick up the cups.
Yeah, I mean, I got all kinds of people.
And people to bring in food.
The point is, I don't need a wife. I've got enough people who handle stuff, and I could probably manage them better.
She's somebody to go out with.
Yeah.
She's your date.
Yeah, that's evidently. And I'm paying a lot of money for a date. A date that I have once a week.
But she's doing a good job with your children.
Yeah, that I'll give her. That she is. But
Finally,
you know what? I just think genetically they're good kids.
Oh, genetically?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I just think that somehow the combination of my DNA and her DNA created some really nice kids.
I think they could have gone awry.
Yeah.
Without the right supervision.
Okay, I'll give you that. Boy, I would like to I'd like to get something different for dinner once in a while. I wouldn't mind hiring someone to give me sex. Like a sexual assistant. 20-year-old assistant.
Who can pick up potato chips in a cup and give you sex.
Yeah. And broil me some tuna once a week. And buy me a banana. I bet you I could find a lot of 20-year-olds who'd like that job. Look out. Thanks, OJ. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We're back.
100 degrees in here. Scott, give me a little air conditioning. Not a lot of air conditioning. A little air conditioning. A lot of air conditioning gives you a cold.
I don't know why it is that when I'm comfortable, you're burning up.
Yeah, well, it's because you're sitting in a different room than me.
Well, the point is, when they turn down the temperature there, I start to freeze.
Yeah, because you don't have as many lights on you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And this room, I don't know. There's 3 guys in it.
You guys give off a lot of heat, huh?
Yeah. Mostly from our crotch. And our backsides. And our gas. Okay, hey, I got this letter. I thought it was kind of cool. Just concentrate on this for about 2 seconds. It's about OJ. OJ is so guilty. The minute that Detective Phillips told him his ex-wife was dead, and OJ said, "Oh no, Nicole is dead," he had 2 ex-wives. And his daughter from the first one lives with OJ. They could have been calling about the first one. Why didn't OJ say which ex-wife? Look out.
Now, there's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Guilty. Hang him from the highest tree. Drag him out of the courtroom. There was a great article in the paper about OJ today, and they were saying, you know, OJ, since he retired from football, his whole job has been sort of shaking people's hands and glad-handing and being like a nice guy and all this stuff. And, you know, how bizarre it was that this guy, Dennis Fung, gets off the witness stand finally after 75 days in a row. And he goes over and he shakes OJ's hand. And, you know, and shakes the prosecution's hand after they've completely, you know, tried to destroy his credibility. And it's OJ at his best. That's what he does for a living. He's charming and has a nice smile, and he's shaking everyone's hand. And he's still the gridiron great, the superstar that he always was. And I think in his mind, I mean, Johnny Cochran, as this guy says in the newspaper, I should get his name, but Johnny Cochran is such a smooth lawyer that he actually has OJ believing he's innocent.
You mean he's convinced OJ?
Yeah, I mean, OJ is sure that he is innocent.
He dreamed it.
Yeah, he dreamed it. And the guy's name is Wallace Matthews. He's a pretty good columnist. And OJ doesn't accept himself as a wife batterer, even though he's been convicted of that. Used to regularly beat Nicole Brown Simpson over the course of their 17-year relationship.
Even after they were divorced.
Well, you know that. He's had the gall to say, according to Wallace Matthews, that, hey, Nicole used to beat me. I was abused.
Yeah.
And he says probably next he will claim it was himself who got killed, not Nicole. That's how this is going.
I wasn't killed. Nicole killed me.
Yeah.
That's the I did.
And it's obnoxious. And, you know, this is not a real court case either, because there was a great article in the L.A. Times about this. They said that there's a real murder trial going on a couple of doors down from where Judge Ito's holding his TV show. Mm-hmm. And it was a murder trial. I think it was a stabbing situation. Whole trial took 4 weeks. DNA evidence was presented in a day. Witnesses were all done, and summation was done in 4 weeks. And it's just as complicated a case. There was no eyewitness. Guy was convicted, of course. It was enough evidence to...
You mean in 4 weeks, it's not even in the jury's hands. It's done.
No, it's done. It's wrapped up. The case is over. Oh, the case is wrapped up. You know, people think they're seeing justice with OJ. They think they're actually watching a courtroom trial. Yeah. There is no courtroom trial that goes on for a year. It just doesn't happen in America. And this is an outrage. And the guy even said, had the guy who'd just been convicted in L.A., had 97 lawyers and 47 DNA experts and everything else, maybe they could have swayed the jury a little. Bamboozled the jury. This is a bamboozle job.
Well, that's exactly it. It's that these defense attorneys are there to confuse the jury.
And this Kato Kaelin, Let me say this and make it clear, because I've said it from the beginning after he got up there on that testimony. This is a guy who I guess was, I don't know how he had so much time for skiing and stuff, but he met Nicole Brown Simpson on the ski slope somewhere. In Aspen. In Aspen. I've never been to Aspen. It's easy to get to Aspen and to get into the right crowd. I got a good job and I'm not in Aspen. I don't know. Listen, this guy should be commended that he knows how to get to places and be on vacation 24 hours a day with no job. This is an expertise. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to really quiz him about that. This Kato. Larry King gets to interview him, doesn't ever find out anything. No, Larry King didn't say to him, how did you afford to go to Aspen? A guy who, what do you do? What did you do for a living? Larry King is such a... Where does your money come from? Larry King is such a dolt and an ass kiss and an ass wipe and a guy with a serious problem with marrying women all the time, divorcing women all the time. Yeah, he met Kato yesterday. Kato was at the wedding. Yeah. Can you imagine how sick that is? That's a sick man on CNN every night. That's a sick man. If you ask me, that's my opinion.
So many unanswered questions.
Yeah, I mean, you got Kato Kaelin on there, and, you know, it was obvious to anyone who watches this trial, and Kato Kaelin was being less than forthcoming when he was being interrogated by Marsha Clark. Because the guy couldn't answer. He was like, OJ, are you going to write a book? I don't know. No, I read that, but it's not true. Turns out he had already given interviews to the guy who was going to write his book. The proposal was, the book was completed. The book was completed. All technicalities. And according to this book that Kato Kaelin is shopping around, he tells of the rage that OJ had. He said, Nicole used to come up to me and say, he's going to kill me. OJ is going to kill me. Did I hear him say that on trial? No, he was asked that. And I guess Kato kind of hopes OJ is alive and will get off and the party is on again. But the guy who wrote the book with him is saying, I couldn't believe that this guy was on the stand. Imagine how nice this woman was to this Kato. She brought him back from Aspen, put him up in the house, let him live there, let him make some extra money babysitting the kids. What tremendous trust this woman had in him. How could this guy sleep at night not giving this information? I mean, where is he? In fact, whoever gives him a home, that's who gets his loyalty. They say Kaelin could be charged with perjury if prosecutors believe he lied on the stand. I only pray this guy does hard time. Yeah, I believe he perjured himself. Yeah, I hope he did. Me. I hope they somehow. I hope that this Marsha Clark goes after a guy like this. And let me tell you something else. The person who wrote the book, Mark Elliott, is Mark Elliott. Elliott said he was stunned by Kaelin's lack of remorse over the murder of Nicole. So I suppose those few tears he squeezed out in court were... I don't know. He says, I tell you frankly, I never once heard him say, I feel terrible about what happened to Nicole. I feel terrible about what happened to OJ. Nothing. He could care, huh? Yeah, everything he said was, I'm going to make this amount of money, I'm going to make that amount of money. You know, this guy, and Larry King's having him to weddings. Oh, and I hear people saying things like, you know, I don't think his success is a flash in the pan. There's something about this Kato.
Success?
I wouldn't hire him to clean my house.
It's disgusting.
I wouldn't hire him to walk my dog, and I don't have a dog. I have already said, I don't know how anyone would hire this guy to take care of their kids. Well, I have hired him for that. He does a pretty good job. I wouldn't hire him to mow my lawn. He's a nothing. He's nobody. And Charlie Sheen's running around with him. This one's running around. There doesn't seem to be a level you can sink to in Hollywood where you're not to be associated with. Yeah. Except doing this show. Yeah. Yeah. This is the only thing you can do. The only people in show business that can badmouth me. This is the only thing you can do to get cut out of show business. I was even reading an article about you on AP yesterday, you know, when you were doing book publicity, and they were saying even Robin has managed to, keep her reputation intact. It's Howard. It's like, it's me. True. It's me. There's something that I bring out in people. An obnoxious something or other that I bring out in people. Where Kato is at Larry King's wedding. I should be at Larry King's wedding. He is considered charming. Yeah, he is charming. Charismatic.
People are lining up in malls to go get his autograph.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You should be very proud of yourself if you're online getting his autograph. He's a real doll. He's really something else. So evidently, the prosecution is going to go through this, and they might even call up Kato back onto the stand.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
And say that he has perjured himself, which I think would be terrific.
I wish they really rake him this time.
Yeah.
Rake him right over the coals.
Hey, Gary, come in here, and Gary's got a whole bunch of stuff I got to go through right here on the air. And as long as we're on OJ, maybe I'll do the Melrose Larry thing. Melrose Larry Green, who is the kook who runs around with the big signs that says Howard Stern is God. He runs through L.A., and he's on Melrose Place all the time doing that, Melrose Avenue.
Well, he's been staking out the courthouse lately.
Yeah. So...
Did he do this on video?
He might have. So Melrose has been sending me videotapes of himself. He's going around, as long as he's out by the courtroom, he goes around now, he's doing like a Stuttering John thing. Like he goes and asks questions, but he doesn't really have any questions. He just yells out my name mostly.
Mostly he says, do you listen to Howard Stern?
Yeah.
To witnesses after they get off the stand.
And most people ignore him, and if they answer him, they just give him a thumbs up or something, but it's funny because, and he kisses their ass, like even with Kato Kaelin, he's out there going, Kato, you're number one, Kato, you're a true superstar, Kato. He's the biggest ass kiss in the world. It's the funniest thing you ever heard.
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan, Kato.
He tells Dennis Fung, you're a big star.
Yeah. You're a big star. You got to hear him.
Do you want to play the one that he did, or do you want to play...
Hey, Melrose.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning. We've been watching the tapes that you make, the videotapes.
Oh, great.
And they're real funny, too, because he works his own video camera and yells stuff at people. He gets beat up. One guy punches his camera in the face.
Your Ratso told me you saw the tapes.
Yeah.
Your Ratso's the greatest, man.
Ratso actually takes Melrose Larry Green's phone call.
That's why he's the greatest.
Yeah.
What's really funny, Melrose thinks he has Ratso's home number, but Ratso gives him a voicemail.
Yeah, Ratso set up a special number for kooks, because Ratso wants to talk to the kooks, but he tells Melrose it's his home number. And Melrose is so happy that he has...
He never noticed that Ratso never picks up the phone.
No.
Howard, regards from Jackie Mason.
Oh, great. Anyway, so... Let me see where I start here. Why don't I just start with the one that he did yesterday?
Okay.
So Melrose was outside, and Dennis Fung comes out. That's the guy who was just on the stand. And Melrose starts... Now, on the reports on TV, evidently this made all the news wires and all the TV reports.
Everything.
You finally did it, Melrose. But the reporter...
Thanks to you, Howard. Without you, I'd be nothing. And we'll talk about the other stuff later.
But the reporter says a tourist.
Right.
Oh, they call him a tourist?
Well, they know. No, she knew it was me, but they don't want to give me any more airplay.
Yeah, they don't want to credit Melrose Larry Green.
Or they just don't want people to know you live in California.
Yeah, they're embarrassed.
Everything. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
Okay, so here is
Should
Melrose.
I be normal, Howard, or should I act like a lunatic?
No, be normal.
Okay.
Here's Melrose with Dennis Fung.
Oh, you have it already?
Yeah. We have it.
Oh, you have it?
Mr. Fung, one thing of Howard Stern.
No comment.
Howard Stern? Yeah. Baba Booey. You like Howard Stern? Well, thank you, Mr. Fung. I'm Melrose Larry Green. Thank you. You listen to Howard?
I do.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fung. You're a big star. Thank you. I'm a fan of Robin's, too. Well, Robin will be here next week. I'll make sure you meet her.
So he says, Dennis Fung says Baba Booey.
Yeah. Is that him saying Baba Booey?
Yeah, that's him saying Baba Booey. That's why it was on the news.
I thought it was Melrose.
No, you will get the entire video on E after your vacation.
Dennis Fung would not give any comment to the press except Baba Booey.
Oh, that's
and then the reporters had to describe on the air what Baba Booey meant.
Do we have any of that?
I think Larry has it. Do you have it?
I've got that, yes.
All right, can you play it for us?
All right, but I'll have to play the whole thing. It's like a third.
Play the news.
Play it right how we did it before, Larry.
Well, Dennis Fung was pretty tight-lipped with the media, but lit up when a tourist asked him about a certain radio personality. Particularly that Barry Stack.
No comment. This is the same segment.
Larry.
Not familiar with Baba Booey. Apparently, it is the anthem of a radio talk show host, Howard Stern. Now, the question is,
Larry.
Yes.
Why did you talk over the piece? We rehearsed that you weren't going to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You ruined it. You suck.
I can play it again.
No,
He talked at the exact wrong time.
At the exact wrong time. He talked over it. We didn't hear it.
Oh, boy.
You're a
retard. We wanted to hear it again. We wanted to get into it.
Oh. You want to hear it again?
Just play it. No one wants to hear your commentary.
Okay, here it is.
Stupid.
I'm sorry. Well. Howard?
Why would you ruin it?
It's coming up again. It's coming up again.
Make it louder.
Okay, make it louder.
What's it like now that you're done?
I'm happy.
Don't expect Fung to be sharing any fireside chats with the defense team. He's happy to be out of what must have seemed like a snake pit and get back to his daily routine.
What's up? Go back to work.
Are you happy to get back to work?
What is this?
I'm happy.
You hang up on Larry.
Yeah,
he's playing me everything now. I'm fed up with him. What? He rewounded too far.
Yeah.
He's a moron. He's Melrose Larry Green.
He's pretty tight-lipped with the media, but lit up when a tourist asked him about a certain radio personality. This is really that very sack.
No comment. Howard Stern? Baba Booey.
Well, for anyone not familiar with Baba Booey, apparently it is the anthem of a radio talk show host, Howard Stern. Now, the question is...
Hello?
Yeah, good job, Larry.
Okay, now,
You're a
Howard,
genius.
can I just for a second throw in a quick plug? So I've got something I'm doing now in comedy every Sunday. I MC at the Comedy Store on Sunday.
Good.
And everybody's invited.
Yeah, we'll all run down there.
Right. And the owner there is dying to get you in there and do the show.
So what else do we have from Melrose Larry?
Well, if you go to Real to Real 1, there's a bunch of funny interviews, but he interviews the mayor of...
the mayor.
Mayor of...
Not the mayor. The mayor is a horse. The horse of Los Angeles, the mayor.
The mayor of Los Angeles,
yeah.
Dick Reardon.
Dick Reardon?
No, it's a damn call waiting.
Who would be calling you?
I'm not taking your calls now. Let him keep calling.
Yeah, that's great.
I did meet Reardon. I did also want to say I love Robin's book.
Oh, thank you.
And I want that book signing in L.A.
What an ass kisser he is. Could you ever stop kissing ass?
Never.
It's a great book. I'm reading it.
No, we know it's a great book. I mean, it's just every word you gotta listen to him.
Well, when you're saying Dennis Fung is a big star and that Kato Kaelin is number one,
I got a problem. Listen, Howard, thanks to you, Howard, my life, a dream has become a reality. And a lot of people forget. A lot of people, they become famous, like Jerry Seinfeld, Bon Jovi, they become famous from you and they move on. But
he's deluded into thinking he's on his way to Seinfeld status.
Yeah, I know. I just hung up on him. I can't stand him.
Where has he gone that he thinks he's as big as Seinfeld?
I don't know, but I just am trying to play these interviews that he did, and I can't get to him because he just won't stop talking.
Well, now he's a big star, Robin. When he's interviewing Kato, I guess Kato hangs out at the Comedy Store, and he goes, "All right, Kato, thanks a lot. See you at the store." Like now he's Mr. L.A.
I see.
All right, here's Melrose. Just listen to him kissing ass. It's great.
This is the mayor.
Yeah. This is the mayor.
Hey, Mayor Reardon, Melrose Larry Green. How are you? You gonna run against me? No, I saw you on TV. Dick Reardon, I saw you on TV. Dick, do you ever listen to Howard Stern?
Thank you.
Yeah. You do once in a while.
Yeah, very rarely.
You're a great mayor. God bless you, Mayor Reardon. I will not run again. No. In fact, I'm now endorsing Mayor Reardon. Please run for president, Dick.
No, because you might become mayor then.
You're great, man. So you listen to Howard once in a while?
Better looking.
Yeah. I'm better looking than he is, I hope.
Oh, man. Dick Reardon, you're the best. Dick, we got to call Howard Stern when you run for a re-election. Then you're guaranteed to win. You're doing a great job, Dick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Reardon. Thank you very much.
Oh,
thank you very much. Mayor Dick Reardon. Thank you, Mayor Reardon. Thank you, Mayor. Mr. Mayor.
Listen to him.
Mayor Jason, the mayor going in there. Mayor Reardon, yes.
Can he say his name more?
Yes. Mayor Reardon going into Jason. Thank you.
This is a guy who, I guess he got some inheritance from his mother.
Yeah.
And he literally just stands out there kissing ass all day. He's cuckoo as a bagpipe.
He's Rupert Pupkin.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
The guy from King of Comedy.
And you know what? You could say, hey, the guy's just trying to become famous or something, or this is a shtick. But it's 24 hours a day with this guy. Yeah. He's living this.
Well, he stands in this area that appears to be reserved for kooky people.
Yeah.
It's not regular press. It's like autograph seekers and stuff.
Right.
And he considers himself king of those kooks.
Yeah, I know.
And they all start fighting and say, hey, I'm Melrose Larry.
Yeah, they started punching each other on the videotape I saw. Here he is with, who's he with now?
What does it say on the bottom there?
Suzanne Plachette.
This is the one where he gets punched. No, it was the next one is where he gets punched. This is just him being goofy.
Just listen to it. And it's all kooks just standing around,
And you would give me your autograph on the word. Oh, God bless you. I'm not pushy. Thank you, Doc. You are a lady of your word.
I am.
What's
that? Do you ever listen to Howard Stern?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's amazing. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yeah, he's great.
No, you should. Don't listen. Thank you.
You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
Gemini guy.
Thank you.
Beautiful earrings.
Thank you.
Robin Quivers' book comes out next week, don't forget.
What?
Robin Quivers, Howard's sidekick, her book comes out next week.
Howard don't even like you.
Yes.
Howard doesn't like you.
Oh,
yes,
Howard.
I know, Howard.
You're weirder than I am.
I'm not weird. You're weird.
You are weirder than I am.
Weird.
He's out there just...
What did he say about Mr. Stern?
Doesn't listen.
He's just out there, and he's among all these people screaming my name out, and...
That is so funny.
In fact,
because they're fighting with each other. What's funny is them fighting with each other.
Yeah.
Kooky people.
It's just, and like everyone yelling at each other.
But Robin's right. He's the king of comedy, and that's like Sandra Bernhard and all those people that wait for Jerry Lewis to come out.
Right.
They're all fighting.
Yeah, everyone's fighting.
You're weirder than me.
Yeah. This is Rod Steiger.
Oh, dear.
Mr. Steiger, do you ever listen to Howard Stern?
I beg your pardon?
Do you ever listen to Howard Stern?
Did I ever do the show?
Do you ever listen to him?
Only when I go to the bathroom.
Only when I go to the bathroom.
Rod Steiger.
I got his autograph.
Imagine waiting all night for Rod Steiger's autograph.
He's happy to do it, though. Listen to him. He's saying, you guys have been very nice always.
Yes. His fans. Melrose Larry. I don't know. You know, it's kind of hard to... You want to hear more Melrose Larry, or have you had enough?
Is there one where you hear him being pushed around or something?
Yeah,
this is Larry gives a follow-up question to Rod Steiger, and then that irritates one of the other guys in the pen with him, and the camera gets punched.
Steiger, do you go to the bathroom a lot, Mr. Steiger?
Oh, no.
No, this is a legitimate question. Legitimate question. Get your hand out of my face, man.
Good to see you
Get your hand out of my face.
Oof.
Here he is with Kato Kaelin.
One question, Kato. What do you think of Howard Stern?
We are
Do you listen to Howard?
We just add some references. I love Howard.
You do? Well, please call in someday.
Isn't that a cameo at all?
Okay, thanks a lot, Kato. I'm Melrose Larry Green. Thanks. Kato. Did you Howard Stern for Governor Button? Original K-Rock from New York. You get a shot of the button, Kato? What? You get a shot of you holding the button?
Look at him.
Thanks a lot. So you like Howard, huh, Kato? Howard likes you too, man. You're my idol, Kato. My name is Melrose Larry Green. Honest to meet you, man. Honest to meet you. Thanks a lot, Kato.
You're my idol. That's funny.
I'm honored to meet you.
You're my idol.
But Cato's like one of those guys. He's such a clean slate. You're like, Larry says, here, hold this.
And he doesn't.
Let me get a shot. He's like, duh.
Yeah, but who is he? He's a guy who lives in a house for free.
Give him like a swastika. He'd hold it.
Yeah, right. Two do-nothings. In a way, that is his hero.
That's true.
Yeah. Melrose works harder than Kato.
Doing nothing.
Yeah.
For a while, Melrose actually had to hold down a job.
Yeah. But do you hear him out there? It's like, Kato, Melrose Larry Green, Howard Stern, Kato, please, Howard Stern. What do you think of Howard Stern? I like him. Kato, you're great. You're my idol. Kato.
He's a worse questioner than Ganji.
Yeah.
Because his only question is, so what do you think of Howard Stern? I like it. So you like Howard Stern?
Yeah.
It's the same exact script with every person except you insert a different name.
Yeah.
It's
Here he is with Anna Nicole Smith. You know, that one that married that old guy?
Right.
Yeah.
The Guess Jeans model.
Anna, Howard Stern. What do you think of him? You like him? You're the best. I love you.
You're my idol.
Yeah.
Anna Nicole Smith, what do you think of Howard Stern? What do you think of Howard?
I think it's a riot.
Do you listen to him?
Yeah, it's funny.
Would you do the show?
Back all the jokes you want.
Will you go on the show?
I'd probably go on if you didn't crack it too much.
Well, I'll send him the
tape? Thanks a lot. My name is Melrose Larry Green. Thank you.
Melrose.
You know what was real funny that we didn't pull because the guy never acknowledged him?
Yeah.
The president of MCA, Lou Wasserman.
Yeah, that was great.
It was just, Lou Wasserman, you're a legend.
I thought you were going to pull all that stuff when he's just kissing ass.
Okay, I can bring that one out.
Well, now's the time to play it. I'm not going to go.
I didn't think you wanted that because you never said anything.
I thought we decided that we were going to play just Melrose, begging people.
Okay, I did not know that.
All right. It's all right. It's okay. Maybe we'll hear that some other time.
Bull high.
In a couple of hours from now. Anyway, that's Melrose Larry Green. You got to actually... Gary didn't actually pull the right stuff, but you just have to hear him going, Lou Wasserman.
I love you. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan. And who's Lou Wasserman, you know? Lou Wasserman.
You're my idol.
You're my idol. It's like nutty. It's like nuts on parade.
He's the real deal, though. You know?
Yeah, he is. He's really...
Anybody else that would hang out and hold signs on a corner would do it at 8 o'clock. He's out there at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
You know, that's the real...
I've seen him out front here at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, as soon as we come in, he's there.
I just spoke to somebody yesterday who Larry does the guy's taxes, and I couldn't believe it. Larry actually does people's taxes.
Yeah.
I don't figure not.
I don't know. This guy's fairly prominent. He runs a restaurant and stuff. Owns a restaurant.
Who?
Some guy, I don't know if he wants his name mentioned, but Larry does his taxes.
Oh, really?
Melrose Larry, yeah.
So he's got a complicated tax form.
Yeah. It's weird. Anyway, I got to take a break here. Well, thanks to Melrose Larry Green, all over the news last night with Dennis Fung.
Yeah, and thank you to Dennis Fung. I didn't know you knew who I was.
There you go. Maybe a date is in order.
Well, Larry's right. I will be in Los Angeles.
That's right. Doing the Jay Leno show.
Stranger things have happened,
That's right.
A romance from a little encounter like this.
Are you attracted to the very foggy Dennis Fung?
I told you I thought he was cute.
There you go. Well, there you go. Have you ever had a yellow man before? I don't think you have.
I don't classify people that way.
But now that we're talking about it, you've never had a yellow man, have you?
Not particularly. No, I don't think so.
They have bad reputations for, size.
Oh, so what?
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Robin Fung Quivers.
Quivers Fung.
Quivers Fung. Robin Quivers Fung. All right.
Well, stranger things have happened. I have a big announcement for you guys. Guess who's engaged?
Robin.
You?
Who? Your dad. To you. Who is...
Jimmy.
Jessica Hahn.
She's engaged?
Yes.
She's going to marry that guy?
She's going to marry him. They haven't set a date yet, but on March 31st, he gave her a ring from Tiffany's.
$30 million.
Oh, boy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I guess you had to sign a prenup, huh?
I don't know what's been done so far.
Sweeps, too.
What'd you say?
Right at sweep.
Yeah. That's a weird thing. Jessica Hahn, like... What?
You and I were sort of talking that we could, if we wanted to, put a stop to that, but we wouldn't.
Why? How would we put a stop to it?
No,
I don't think we could. Gary, what's with you? Maybe go take a breather. Go get some air out in the hall.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to be consistently stupid.
I don't know. He's going to be consistently stupid.
I'm going to be consistently stupid.
He's
All
a
right.
man of his word.
We could put a stop to that. How could I put a stop to that? What are you talking about?
I'll tell you later.
What?
I'm not going to talk about it on the air.
He's dead already.
How can I put a stop to Jessica Hahn's marriage?
know.
Oh, that's right. I could leave my wife and marry her.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Like the two of you are going to do something.
I got to see that guy she's marrying. He's this guy who started Married with Children. He was the producer. And I guess he got a divorce. And he took up with Jessica. Mm-hmm. And Jessica's a hot little number. She's got a real good body. And, but I don't know, like.
What? Don't you know?
I mean, something's fishy. I'm sure she had to sign a prenuptial agreement.
I don't
Please
know.
is right. I mean, the guy has supposedly he got $30 million for selling Married with Children. He made a lot of money.
That's incredible.
And I guess he had to give half to his wife, so he's probably down to 15.
Have we ever seen a picture of him, Howard?
No, but I hear he's not a great-looking guy. I mean, this is what I've heard. So, like, Jessica is like a real prize, but you'd think being a producer and stuff out in Hollywood, he could get a lot of girls.
Well, you have to have chemistry, too, don't you think?
Well, I guess so. That's pretty weird.
She's incredibly happy with this guy.
Yeah, well, my personal feeling is she'd be happy with anybody of prominence.
Well, I'm just telling you, this guy can know she's incredibly happy with him.
Really?
Yeah.
No wonder she couldn't come in here and put boogers on her nose.
No,
because the guy...
she's too happy.
Well, the guy's marrying her, at least. I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
She needed that, because my prediction was if she didn't get married and got old and ugly and stuff, she would kill herself.
Well, you didn't have to predict that. She said it. She
yeah, right.
Hey, Howard, I wonder if that was the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Either you marry me or I'm going to go and
she'll
put boogers on
I'm going to put boogers on my nose.
She drew a line in the sand.
Yeah. Well, my belief is that Jessica's great in bed and everything and probably really knows how to please a guy.
Mm-hmm.
She's good.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So where did you get this news? Is it on the wire?
No, Jessica told me.
Oh, she called you?
I talked to her yesterday.
Oh. Spoke to her privately.
Well, she called to say something about my book.
Oh. So that's how she got you to pick up the phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
You talk about my book, I'll talk to you.
Right. And she's engaged.
Yes, she is.
And she said it's okay for you to make the announcement.
Yes.
Right.
She wanted us to know first.
Right. Oh, that's sweet.
She knows we're not speaking, but she wanted us to know first.
Maybe this will merit a phone call.
I think so. We have lots of questions to ask.
Yeah, we sure do. We sure do. Okay, let's take a break and we'll be back right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
All right. Thank you. And Steph. Where am I?
You're at K-Rock.
Oh, I thought I was having a nightmare.
You're at work.
I'm at work. This is work.
I don't know why, but nobody thinks of what we do as work.
Don't worry, I do. So we all agree that the weirdest sentence that we've heard on TV in the last couple of days is, we interviewed the author of Kato Kaelin's book. Used to be the old days that you were the author of your own book. Now Kato Kaelin we have to talk to the author of his book. How do people say that in the news and not crack a smile? Everyone thinks we interviewed the author of Kato Kaelin's book.
Well, how's it Kato's book?
Yeah.
It's the author's book.
And according to Kato's book, he lied like crazy up there on that witness stand. They got to take that Kato and prosecute, make sure that he is put in jail.
I don't even know why there's a question as to whether there'll be charges. This guy who interviewed him said he talks about constant battles between the two of them.
Yeah.
Yet Kato on the stand depicted them as having a fine relationship as far as he knew.
Yeah. But for the book, he's got all kinds of stories.
Weasel.
What a dick.
Big fan club.
Yeah, fan club. Kato Kaelin fan club.
Sociopath.
Yeah.
Really, those people should be rounded up. Anybody who signed up for the Kato Kaelin fan club?
I signed up, so.
Oh.
What am I going to tell you? Gary, can you come in and just give me the list of what we've got, like a ton of things and some updates and some things to talk about. Also coming in today is Jade Barrymore.
Jade Barrymore, the mother of Drew?
Drew, yeah. She's posing nude somewhere. Someone told me she's as hot as her daughter.
Well, she couldn't be very old. Drew's only 12, isn't she?
I don't know. Something like that, but evidently, I don't know if she's posing nude or something's going on, but she's supposed to be real hot.
Which one do you want to know about?
First of all, is Jade Barrymore? Jade Barrymore.
I heard she's here. I haven't even seen her yet.
Is she as hot as her mother?
I haven't seen her.
As hot as her daughter?
I was told by somebody at Playboy that she is more like a twin sister than a mother.
Whoa.
But I haven't seen her yet.
And she's going to take her clothes off in Playboy?
Yeah, that's a couple of months down the road. Right now,
she's not doing it yet.
Right now, she's already did the shots, but that's coming up. What she's here to talk about today is that she's wrote a book about sex therapy.
Really? Oh, good. Maybe she can help me out.
And I asked, like, what her,
what her credentials were?
Right, and just that, she knows a lot about sex.
Yeah. She has a lot of sex, or she...
She experimented.
I don't know.
Hey, she has a vagina. She's got to know something. Cool. And then later, Bill Cates, our production director, is bringing by his dominatrix girlfriend.
Oh, excellent. I have to meet his girlfriend.
Who's on the line? Who's on the hotline?
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't put anybody there.
Okay. Who's on the hotline?
It was Jessica. I want to talk to Gary.
Did you want to talk to me?
She was asking about what Gary said on the air about her, so.
She's already.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, honey.
I'm gone.
How are you?
Call me when you need.
So you're getting married?
Wait, what did Gary mean when he said we could put a stop to this?
You want to know? Hey, Gary, what do you mean by you could put a stop to it? I don't know what he meant either.
He ran out of the room.
He can say anything.
I just meant that inevitably she listens to whatever you say.
No, she doesn't. She would marry this. Listen, the guy, here's the deal. Here's what's going on with Jessica. This is my guess. This guy's been going out with her. Jessica's a real good piece of ass.
No argument.
The guy left his wife. He's been hanging out with her for how many years now?
3.5.
3.5 years. Jessica, I never had sex with Jessica, but I can pretty much tell you that Jessica will do anything she has to do for a man that she likes.
I will.
She'll sleep. She'll fall asleep. She says she uses a guy as a pacifier to sleep. So after she finishes you off, she's pacified all night. Do you guys understand she uses a human pacifier? Okay? And she takes real good care of her body. She's got a real nice... And I hear this guy isn't that good looking.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. You know what? My life has changed so much for the better.
Of course.
I walk around in
Guy's a multimillionaire.
No, Howard, I walk around in little dresses, always in the sun. I don't have to do anything.
Right.
I don't want to.
You just look good.
Yep. Just look good.
Your job is to look good.
She wanted to do that anyway.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. But he loves me, and I mean, I do anything.
Yeah, I love you too. I mean, she walks around in little sundresses. This guy's got the right idea.
All day long. And I mean, I don't even go to the store.
How many kids did he leave behind?
None.
None? It was just him and his wife?
No, he sees his kids almost every day.
I'm saying, how many kids does he have?
2.
How old?
10 and 14.
Yeah.
Do you know them, Jessica?
Yeah, I do. No, I do. I just...
She's stepmommy.
No, I'm not. No.
But, she walks around in sundresses. She looks pretty. Puts on heels.
He told me once that he won't even let her go to make arrangements for herself to go to the dentist.
Right.
A limo is sent to take her to the dentist.
The guy's a wealthy guy. What do you get, like $30 million for Married with Children?
I have no idea.
That's what I read. And then he had to give half to his wife, so he gave her $15 million.
I know nothing about it. I know nothing.
But he's got a couple of million. He's got Jessica Hahn. And then Jessica's going to sign a prenuptial, so he's got nothing to lose by marrying her.
Has he asked for that?
We haven't signed anything.
But you're going to.
I would do anything for him.
Right. Of course, he's not going to marry you. He's not insane.
What? Wait a minute. But
so basically, he gets to hold on to her as a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they're probably even going to have separate... Jessica probably won't even live with him.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying Jessica will probably keep her apartment. He'll probably keep his house. And am I right?
Robin, was he on the phone?
No. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I know Jessica. She's not going to even...
me really well.
Yeah. She's not going to live. She's not going to live.
Well,
she'll live in the house sometimes, but then when they break up, or he gets sick of her, he can send her back to her apartment. No harm, no foul.
No.
Just get rid of her.
We both each want a, separate time also.
Right. And Jessica, listen.
But, you're always talking about how you should keep up that illusion.
Of what?
That, when you're dating a woman, you're not aware of, all of her physical habits and everything that goes on.
That's exactly
if you've got
right.
2 separate abodes, you'll never have to know she's human.
Rationalize it any way you want. It's perfect. I would love it. I'd marry Jessica under those circumstances.
Exactly right.
I would love to have a relationship
I don't ever want him to see me looking bad. I don't even allow him in the room if I don't look right.
You want to know something? I admire that. I swear to God. I've seen my wife look bad. I've seen her on the can with no makeup. And I'm going to tell you something.
As bad as it gets, right?
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, but it could be, I'm like a little ridiculous, Howard.
No, you're not.
Women are not like that. I'm like obsessive.
So anyway, this guy, first of all, even though he did Married with Children, he's not famous himself, so he has a famous broad he can walk into the room with. So everybody,
Oh, he's very well known.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's well known, but he's not really famous.
He's very well respected.
Yeah. So the point is that he can walk into a room now with Jessica.
And everybody starts to talk.
Yeah, and say, hey, that's the guy from Married with Children. That's Jessica Hahn.
Howard, anytime when we walk in a room, people talk. Just because I'm always a klutz. It has nothing to do with...
No, it's not a klutz. You're famous for what happened with you and Jim Baker.
Whatever.
Well, so, what do you mean, whatever? That's what you're famous for.
Right, but
and,
that happened for one day, and then my life went on.
And Jessica looks real good, knows how to satisfy a man. She knows what to do with a guy in bed. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Jessica should be writing a book. What's Jade doing?
Jade Barrymore is writing a book. And
Jessica's got the book.
And the guy's a multimillionaire, and he can hold on to all his assets. I mean, Jessica can't get him.
I don't believe she's going to sign anything.
No, listen, you know what?
Of course she would.
I'm so satisfied right now. My life is exactly the way I want it.
If she doesn't sign anything, she's worse. She's no worse off or better off.
Exactly. And
then he won't marry her.
No, I want him in my life. I'm happy. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be. What do? You walk around by the pool in thongs all day and stuff? Exactly. I wear nothing. I wear nothing. I only have summer clothes.
Right.
I mean.
You wear next to nothing, and he loves it. He comes home, and you're like nude on you're nude bathing and stuff.
I'm just comfortable. He buys, the nicest, softest things.
Yeah.
And I'm always covered in silk and.
What's wrong with that?
Man.
What babe wouldn't like that?
And you know what? I wouldn't. I mean, even if you're not happy, that's not good enough. I mean, he really makes me happy.
And when's the last time you two had sex?
Oh, recently.
Like what? Yesterday?
Like recently.
Like an hour ago?
Is he there now? Give him the phone.
No.
When's the last time he had sex with you?
I don't know. We were always together,
Yeah. Well, Jessica closes her eyes and just thinks about me.
I'll always love you.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't think this will matter. Like, if I get out to Los Angeles, Jessica, you can still get in a bathtub with me and still give me nudie shows and stuff, right?
Brandon,
just because you're married doesn't make a difference. She still likes to have fun.
I love to have fun.
Right.
I live to have
and I'm
fun.
telling you, I'm sure that this guy, Ron, is going to be able to date whoever he wants while he's married.
You think it's going to be an open marriage?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. No.
I guarantee you.
Howard, you know what? I love being with him because I don't want to, I'm not going to catch anything. I'm not just going to date.
Right. He has a walking, talking centerfold at home waiting for him. Why not?
But you know what? He makes me happy, too. It works both ways.
Yeah, he makes you happy because he's got money.
No. You know what? I don't even know what he has or doesn't have.
Yeah, but the clothes keep coming and the limos keep showing up for the dental appointment.
And you don't have to do anything.
Right.
Yeah, but you know what, Howard?
What?
I had clothes before Ron. I mean,
I know.
I'm not a clothes person. I just made my little place and that's it.
Yep. What is it, Gary?
Well, I just had a chance to talk to Jade Barrymore.
Yeah.
She is a firecracker, man.
All right, Jessica, I got to go.
She really is.
Is she hot?
She's
Jessica, you're getting married, Jade.
unbelievable looking.
Really?
Most incredible body I've ever seen. I won't wait till you find out how old she is.
Is she going to show me how to do sex therapy?
I can't imagine that she wouldn't.
Really?
She's here for fun.
She is.
She is here to have fun.
Drew Barrymore's mother.
Absolutely.
She's probably better than Drew Barrymore.
Yeah,
I think Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore with experience. How about that?
I think Drew. Yeah, she's Drew Barrymore without the attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore's real hot and everything, but what good does it do me? Yeah, she does. I mean, when you get into Hollywood and you get a couple of good pictures, you get an attitude.
You know what the difference between Drew and her mom is? Her mom's dying to meet you.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, Drew's not.
Hey, Jessica, I got to go.
Okay.
Congratulations on your wedding.
Thanks so much. I love you guys.
Good luck.
And I hope to see you soon.
You still got to put a booger on your nose.
Oh. You know what? For you, I'd do it, honey.
Well, then come on in here.
All right.
All right.
What's the big deal? She never leaves Los Angeles anymore.
Well, she doesn't have any reason to.
Right.
This guy tells her what to do.
I'm here if you guys want me.
All right, baby.
Okay.
That's Jessica Hahn.
Bye. I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
The new Mrs. Hahn Levitt of the Levitts of Beverly Hills.
There's a big wedding. Oh, maybe Jessica, you got to have a big wedding. Invite all those Hollywood moguls and then invite us.
Yeah. Invite Melrose Larry Green. All right, let me take a break. I want to meet Jade Barrymore right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
7:33 at the Eagle. This is Brad Backer. It's 7:40 at 97.1 The Eagle.
Howard Stern morning. You're rock all day. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
Right. Well, why don't we get Drew Barrymore's mom? And wait a second. Let me fix myself up. Let me put my shirt on so I look cool. I hear she's a live wire.
Yeah, I guess every guy in the office is in that room with her.
Yeah, everyone's trying to make time with Drew Barrymore's mom. Evidently, she looks as good as Drew. She must be like a young woman or something. Had the kid when she was 12 or something.
I think Drew is about 20 now.
Yeah. So the mom could be like 15, 30, 35, I don't know. Hold on. How do I look, Rum? Do I look cute?
Yes, you've got
me?
your cutest look on.
They said she's old. Wait a second. Hold it. Let me check her out. Let me see. Yeah. You're Drew Barrymore's mom? Are you out of your mind?
Yes, as a matter of
You
fact.
look 20 years old. Oh, look at you. Are those implants?
No.
Wow. You're Drew Barrymore's mom? You're hotter than Drew.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true. But I definitely dressed for you. I'm going to show you everything I'm wearing.
Are those stockings?
Yeah.
Take off your stockings.
No.
Come on.
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Listen, I revealed as much as I could.
No wonder Drew was in rehab at like 5. Wow. You wearing panties?
Yeah, this is not the Good Housekeeping seal of approval outfit, huh?
And you're not. What are you wearing for shoes?
Oh, these shoes. Gary had to help me down.
Let me see. She's wearing a skin-tight mini dress with like 9-inch heels. I'd love to go out with you. You married?
No.
Oh, and you got a tattoo like Drew on your ankle.
This is the only one.
Right.
We have like matching crosses. Yeah.
Did you guys go for them at the same time?
No, but around the same time because we kind of wore the same thing.
You're super cute.
Oh, thank you.
How old are you? Do you talk about your age?
Can I return the compliment?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're very sexy.
Really?
Oh my God.
I'd like to go out with you.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
We can arrange something.
You won't tell my wife, will you?
Never.
Super.
Allison don't want no thing.
Really?
I have to tell you something. All the people to whom I spoke about what I was doing with the book, you know, the schlepping, the tour, and everything.
Yeah.
I said I was doing this show, that show, and then I said, of course, I saved the best for last. I said I was doing Howard, and they went, "Oh my God!" And everybody peed on the floor. Do you know how much cachet you and how much everyone adores you?
What's cachet, like money?
No, unfortunately, it's not money.
Do I have cachet?
I didn't want to say the word juice. I mean, I don't know.
I have juice?
Clout. I don't know.
Wow, really? Hey, finally, somebody thinks I have some
Yeah,
juice.
wait a minute, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Where's Robin?
I have her locked in a box.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin.
Look at your chest. What are you, a C or a D? You're
Oh my
a
God, I'm
skinny.
like pushing it up here as hard as I can.
She's like a super thin woman.
I'm super.
Let me describe you to my audience.
Okay.
You're super thin. Pretty much up for anything, I think.
Man.
You wrote a book about sex therapy?
Yes.
I'll read that. You're a pixie. She got black hair.
Yes.
And
like yours,
like a face like a 20-year-old.
Oh my God.
Real cute.
Am I so happy to be here?
Beautiful ass, thighs.
The
The chest is awesome. Those are real?
Yes, they totally are. They are. No, I have to tell you.
Perfect butt. Can you stand up again so I can see your butt? Yeah, really, please. As long as you're wearing that dress. Look at your ass. Were you a dancer?
No, but I did many, many months of the Stairmaster.
And you had a baby and everything.
Oh my God, did I have a baby?
Well, anyway, you married like a Barrymore, right?
Yes, I did.
And they're a famous family or something?
Well, a famous
Not
acting
as
family.
famous as the Stern family.
Right. So like they're like you were a real hot number, as you are now.
Oh my goodness.
What, the guy divorced you or something?
No, what happened was I was telling Gary, he sort of made Charles Manson look well adjusted because of his mood swings.
Oh, really?
And so, is that better?
So you got a divorce? Or you just killed him and chopped him up and put him in a green bag?
In a glad bag, right?
Oh,
now I know
you
why they call
hot.
it that. Oh my
Want to make out with me or something?
Yes.
Yeah? Really?
I can't even look at you. She's so enamored.
Really?
I have to tell you something. No, I have to tell you. On the way to wherever, at like 9, 10 in the morning, I was sitting there in my car. I was howling because you were so funny. I was going like this and putting my hand on the steering wheel and going back and forth. There's the man sitting next to me in the next line, looking like the Grim Reaper. So I rolled down my window. I mean, he looked like he had like 18 hemorrhoids, and he was not a happy man.
So he looked like Jackie. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say hemorrhoids?
Yeah, you can say hemorrhoids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Yeah.
And
You don't have hemorrhoids, do you?
No.
I bet you don't.
No.
She doesn't have room in that dress.
You're not kidding.
That's the truth.
They would stick out.
So I rolled down the window, and I
I'd
said,
love to get you naked. Man, I'd love to do some wild stuff to you,
"Oh,
baby.
you were so incredible."
No, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, all right, so you rolled down the window.
I rolled down the window, and I look at the Grim Reaper next to me, and I said, you wouldn't be in such a miserable mood if you just turned to 97.1 KLSX and listened to Howard.
Right.
And he just looked at me and he got this puzzled look on his face. Oh, and then he goes to the radio, Doc, because he sees me like having the time of my life. You bring people so much pleasure.
You're not high, are you?
No.
Oh, this is natural? This is natural?
This is it. Oh, my
wow.
God. No, I'm just happy to be here. I really... No.
You must date a lot of guys, though, right?
No.
Really?
No, there's only one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You're in one steady relationship?
But he's a loser?
No, actually, he looks a lot like you.
Really?
No, he does. He's tall.
Yeah, but he's probably not as clean as I am.
Well, I
That's
don't
right,
know.
baby.
Yeah, that's true.
So you married
Men
this...
will say anything.
So you were a young girl when you married this Barrymore guy.
He does look like you.
Does he really?
Yes, he does. He's tall and he's thin. He has dark hair long.
Are you going to show me some sex therapy today? I mean, if you wrote a book...
What does she know about sex therapy?
Well, we're going to get to that in a minute.
Nothing.
You wrote a book about sex therapy, right?
Yes.
Let me see the book. I'll hold the book up. Where is it? Let me see it. See, here it is. The Secret of World-Class Lovers. Erotic tips and sensual stories for a lifetime of sexual fulfillment by Jade Barrymore.
Oh, so it's not a sex therapy book.
No.
It's a sexual how-to book.
Well, that's as good as a sex therapy book.
No, sex therapy is something else.
And
like you got an illness.
And you even got a sexy little name, Jade. Did you make that up?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
That was what you were born with?
That's my maiden last name.
Oh, all right.
And then I had a really hideous first name that was so odious.
Lulabelle?
No, it's much worse than
What was your first name?
Ophelia.
No. Do I have to?
Dorothy.
Obviously, it's going to be full disclosure. I felt like Dorothy when I got to New York. I was
What was your first name?
Why did I even bring that up?
What was it?
Ildiko.
Ildiko.
Yeah, they call me Ildico. You can have it. Ildico, Ildico, Art Deco, Sictico.
If you were my girlfriend, I'd call you Ildiko.
I know you would.
I would, too. I'd make you crazy. And then
I just keep whispering Jade in your ear.
Yeah, Jade. I dig that. Man, what a wild mom.
I'll tell you, would you have liked to have had a mom like this?
I would have been drinking and doing drugs at 19. Like, what age did Drew start, like, freaking out and doing drugs and everything?
Oh, God. I guess
like 10?
11 or 12.
11 or 12.
Well, she says she took her first drink at 8 or something, right?
Yeah, this was at a rap party for Firestarter.
Yeah.
When she took the first drink. If
you were my mom, I'd be doing that, too. I wouldn't be able to keep my hands off you. Imagine that's your mom.
Oh, yeah, and you're
she's
all
like
heated up for her.
She's like your older sister. Your out-of-control older sister.
Well, I'll tell you, I owe a lot to Drew. I mean, not just because she is an incredible person. She's sweet and
yeah, I want to get my hands on her, too. I'd like to get a mother-daughter thing going. How good would that be?
She's sweet. Yeah, well, I don't know. We've never done it.
Have you've never dated together?
I'm going to be honest with you, Jade. I'd rather have you than your daughter.
Oh, my God.
I swear to God. You're 10 times more fun.
Well, actually...
your daughter's got an attitude, quite frankly.
No, she doesn't. She's so sweet. No,
Is she?
No, she's very sweet. Every bit of attitude... I'm so glad I'm able to say this. Every bit of attitude that people ascribe to her is really basically what's been written in the press. She is sweet and so down-to-earth, unassuming, self-effacing.
Yeah, I'm always talking about her. I always like to get my hands on her.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, she's got a really hot little body.
I owe a lot to her just for these, because before I
Your
had...
breasts?
Oh, my God, I had Raisinets. And they
Really?
were tiny.
They grew from...
Oh, okay.
What is it, Baba Booey?
I was going to tell you, Drew's turned us down for the show probably 15
Yeah, I know.
She has?
Yep.
Yeah, screw her.
Ingrate.
I like you better.
No,
do you think it's really Drew, or is it the publicity
You know
people?
what? That might be, because the thing is, she adores Howard. I mean, who doesn't?
Right, maybe
Get in line.
it's the publicity people. They're afraid of
But
me.
not only that, she might be a little intimidated. I don't know.
Really?
I'm not.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk about her past.
Oh, God.
Good, let's talk about her past. Hey, wait a second.
Oh, so then I had Raisinets. And then I had Drew, and I breastfed.
I don't believe this.
No, this is true.
What are those? Are those C's?
C's. So then
gorgeous.
I breastfed, and while I was breastfeeding, Dolly Parton was getting nervous. I mean, they were so huge.
They were huge, and they stayed that way.
No, they didn't. They went down, and I thought, man, I'm going to have 2 eclairs. I mean, I really am. When these go down, they're going to
Right, you're going to look like fried eggs.
Exactly.
Yeah, and what happened? How did they stay like that?
I don't know.
They just
went
did.
down, and they didn't go all the way. And I'm there, yes, there was a guy.
Oh, are you hot? Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
No wonder Drew keeps you locked away and doesn't talk to you.
No.
Are you back with her now?
Yeah, she's so happy. She's really happy because finally Mom accomplished something.
Right.
I mean, all these years she had this mom who she
What did you accomplish, the book?
Yeah, who she thought was brilliant, articulate, and creative, and where was the beef?
And plus you got her into show business. You were one of those showbiz moms. You pushed her into it early and stuff.
No, I'm telling you, when she came out in the delivery room, she was so autonomous and independent. She has her overnight case and the renter's guide. And when they slapped her on the butt the first time, she didn't cry. She's, I want to be an actress.
Oh, really?
Oh, are you kidding? She knew.
All right, let me get this straight. So you marry this Barrymore into this Barrymore family, and you figure you hit the mother load, right?
Not really. As I said, he was not too tightly wrapped. I mean,
but did you come out of high school, and marry the guy?
When I came to Los Angeles, we met.
Did you want to be an actress?
Yes.
Yeah, you're cute enough. What happened?
I am the ultimate.
You start dating me, I'll get you in movies. If you put out really well for me, I'll get you in.
This is the least I could do.
Yeah. All right, let me get this straight.
Okay.
Hey, come over here and hug me, will you? Come here and hug me hello. You really? Take off those headphones and get over here. Let me see you. You wore that dress. Why should it go to waste? Look at this mother. This is some mommy.
This is
come
no
over
mommy.
here.
You never had a mommy like this in your neighborhood.
Come here, mommy. Yeah. Wow. What do you weigh? Yeah. Oh, damn right. I'll rub up against you. How much you weigh?
Oh my. Guess. You have to guess.
115, 109, 100 pounds.
I only saw 100 when I was pregnant with Drew.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
I'd say you weigh about 87.
Oh, my God, you're so close. I think I'm up to 90.
Give me a little hug. Give me a hug. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. You know you... Hey, I just met you, but I love you.
Oh, these girls don't know what they're
Hey, you
missing.
smell good, too. Let me smell you.
Oh, I put rose perfume on for you. Girls, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, my gosh. Oh, brother.
Howard, you know,
What?
you can't go down. You can get her neck.
Oh, come on. What's the big deal?
What?
Hey, let me rub your legs.
Oh,
Can I?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, you just passed a little wind, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Really?
No.
I thought I heard something.
I'm trying not to.
Come here. Come here. Give me a hug. Act like you're my girlfriend.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, be my girlfriend. Show me some sex. What is this?
Yeah,
book you
what
wrote?
are your tips?
Yeah, what's your tips? So far, it's working.
All right, here we go. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Is this good?
Yeah, this is good. All right. Yeah. Now, let's say I'm a man who's having trouble getting aroused.
Oh, my goodness.
What do you do to a guy?
Have you run into that problem?
Have you run into that problem with men?
Not really.
Have you heard about it, though?
Oh, yes.
And what do you do for a guy who has trouble getting aroused?
Well, first of all, you have to figure out what his mood is.
I'm in
Not
a bad
matter
mood. I'm
just
cranky.
Okay, there's several things you can do when a boy is cranky. If he's being petulant, you can do one of two things.
All right.
Number one, you can be very solicitous and very nurturing if he's petulant, put him back in a good mood. Or you can turn to this dominatrix and say, being naughty and petulant and out of control, we'll fix that.
Will you show that to me?
No!
Yeah.
Oh, she can't show my equipment here, but...
So when you were the... Man,
Like I
you
have
got
equipment.
a tight body.
Really? Yeah, I've been on the Stairmaster. Because for Playboy, I had to look good.
Yeah, damn.
I couldn't look like I
There's
needed
nothing wrong
alcohol.
with you.
Really?
No.
I was so scared.
I go sit over there because I'm really getting excited. Oh, yeah.
No, just one
All right, I'll leave you. All right, I'll tell you what. You know what we ought to do? Why don't we take a break? And then I want to come back and find out how you messed things up with Drew and how she turned into a drunk. And she got on drugs and
I did.
how she divorced you and everything.
Yes, she did.
Why didn't you call me? I would have helped you, baby.
Oh, my, really?
I can't believe you're writing an advice book. And like your daughter,
it's not about childcare.
Yeah, it's not about childcare, right?
Oh, God forbid. No, I don't think I'd sell one copy. I don't think I could get a publisher.
Hey, look at this,
Why do
man.
you think you know so much about sex?
I don't know, but she's doing pretty good in my laps.
Excuse me, I want to know about her experience, Howard.
Well, why don't we take a break?
A girl does well when she has inspiration.
Yeah, why don't you tell me all about sex during the commercial? All right, we're going to take a little break. All right, and when you and I can some making out, maybe get to third base. By the time we get back. Hey, I think I got a girlfriend here, Robin.
I think so. She doesn't want to leave your lap.
Yeah, I got a live wire.
Jump and run.
Yeah.
You like older women?
You're not older than me, are you?
Mm-hmm.
You are?
I'm old.
I'm 41.
How old are you?
How old are you?
48.
You're kidding.
Get out of my lap.
No.
I'm just kidding.
You didn't know you were into older women, did you?
Wow.
I am.
You're 48?
Yes.
That's
God, I shouldn't be announcing. Well, I guess everybody knows it now.
You look like a teenager.
That's so sweet.
Oh, man.
Oh, you like that, huh?
I got my hand on your butt. Hey, I got my hand on her butt.
No, actually, he's doing that so I don't slide off
Can I
the
feel your butt?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Wow.
And to
I'm
what
sorry, I
does she
didn't...
attribute this?
Yeah, stand up. I want to feel your butt.
All right.
You're not wearing underpants,
Yes,
are you?
I am. I am.
Wow.
I'm like a little...
What is it?
What you call them?
Let me see. Wow. That's nice.
There's a whoopee cushion.
There's no bra on, obviously.
No bra.
Wow.
Yeah,
Super.
but, you know, this kind of goes like that. It's cheating a little bit.
Jeez, man. 48. You look like you're 20.
That is amazing.
What kind of panties are you wearing?
Happy I'm here or what?
What are those panties you're wearing?
These? Oh.
Yeah, let me see those.
Is this on camera?
No.
Of course.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay, we're off
Let me
the
see.
air.
No, we're not off the air, but let me stand up. It's a big deal. You're going to be in Playboy. You're going to be naked.
As I put my foot down my throat and I turn into a tripod here. Like, oh, God.
All right.
That's true. I just did Playboy. Why am I be so
Here, let
shocked?
me see something. Whoa.
What is she showing?
Man, you are shaved, aren't you? Oh, yeah.
What is she showing you?
Oh, man, there's hardly anything on
You
it.
said you liked it kind of trimmed. I heard you saying that.
Yeah. How are you wearing How are you wearing pantyhose and panties over them?
Oh, I just stuck them on top because I thought, I might be putting my legs in different positions.
I see. All right. Okay.
I don't know what you were planning to do.
I just saw where Drew came from. Yeah, baby. Yes.
That full disclosure. Oh,
Yeah.
my.
All right. Where are you going?
Well, I'm trying to leave something in the imagination, but I guess
Okay.
that's too late now.
All right. We're going to take a little commercial break. I'll be busy with Mrs. Barrymore.
I need a sip of tea. You make me very thirsty.
Ever been with a girl?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
Oh, my. Well, come on. We got to go to break
All right,
and then
just
come back and find out
When you come back, would you tell me a lesbian story?
Yeah, I will.
And will you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you'll tell me some sex stories?
Yes.
And you'll tell me how you screwed up things with Drew?
Oh, my God.
Really?
That's the Britannica.
Wow.
According to Jade, yeah.
She's got a lot of money. She doesn't give you any?
No.
Did you manage her for a while?
many, many years.
Oh, yeah? So did you get more than 10%?
No, not at all. I managed her right into estrangement.
Oh, you did? Yeah, didn't she divorce you or something?
No, she didn't divorce me, but, she probably wanted to.
Did you cry and everything when she divorced you?
No, she didn't divorce me.
Yeah, but didn't she, leave you, emancipate herself?
Oh, totally.
Really?
Completely. She couldn't wait to run out the door.
And you didn't care, right?
I totally cared.
Oh, you did?
No, I totally cared. I mean...
Was it painful when you...
I had to go away for codependence, because, anytime you want to find Jade, you looked up Drew's butt, and there was Jade's leg sticking out.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I was very enmeshed with her.
Can you keep playing with my hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How old was Drew when she moved out of the house?
She's really nice.
She's busy with me, Rob.
Would you answer the question?
How old was Drew when she moved out of the house?
She...
4.
I would never leave you.
Before E.T.
4? Is that
I should
true?
have had you instead.
You're not kidding, baby. That man, could you imagine me? I was your son?
You.
Oh, man. Yeah, so wait a second. What are you telling me, you live wire? You're telling me the kid moved out when she was 11 or something, or 12?
Well, she moved in with a girlfriend when she was 14 for the summer.
Right.
And then she said that she left home and moved away, which wasn't exactly so. Then she moved back home. And then I guess it was about when she was 17, because I did emancipate her when she was 15.
So you're not like the world's greatest mother, but who is?
No, I don't. You don't have any bragging rights to that one.
Right,
no,
right.
I made just about every mistake you can make, but I learn from my mistakes and I take full responsibility.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I'm not.
Super.
I'm not. Trying to
she'll come back and tell us her mistakes.
Or try to pass the buck.
All right. When we come back, you're going to tell us your mistakes.
Oh gosh.
Also, when we come back,
all you mothers out there.
Also, when we come back, you're going to tell me about your lesbian experience.
Would you really? You really want to hear that?
Oh yes.
We also want to know if you and Drew talk about sex.
Yeah. You can tell me lesbian stories, and then I'll massage you while you do it.
You will?
Yeah.
Really?
Would you like that?
Well, I've never tried it, but I'm certainly up for it.
Anything to get you worked up.
I know.
Anything to get you going. Yeah, I got a live wire.
No.
It's like I went fishing all week, and I found one.
A massage.
I caught me a girlfriend.
I'll tell you anything if you give me a massage, yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You might have to lower these straps so I can massage you. Mommy. All right, I'll be here with the widow Barrymore.
Widow.
And when we come back, she's going to tell us about her book, of course, which is, what is the name of that book?
Secrets of World-Class Lovers.
Who put that out?
Who are the world-class lovers?
Pardon?
Who are the world-class lovers?
Well, I got one right here.
Yeah, baby.
I can tell.
Hey,
I can tell
and
you.
who is the publisher?
General Publishing Group.
Oh, you are with them?
Yes.
Oh, you're very lucky.
Oh, I am.
I didn't realize you had General Publishing
They're
Group.
the best. They're cool.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with Jade Barrymore, Drew's mommy.
Wow.
Who's on my lap.
Would she dance for you the way Drew danced for David Letterman?
Yeah, what'd you think of the way Drew danced for David Letterman? You like that?
Well, she certainly pulled it off, didn't she?
Hey, maybe you'll dance for me.
Oh, God. I'm not as good as she is.
Yeah, believe me, you are.
You would table dance for
You just
Howard.
wiggle around in my lap.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, we'll be back right after these words with a live wire. Jade Barrymore.
You have this wonderful quality.
I do? Wait, we're still on.
Here's
Howard. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, but you can be very authoritative and read the text and be very manly, and then the next second you're turning this little boy and you start giggling and say,
Exactly.
did you ever fart when you were making love and stuff?
Whoa. Fart. Oh, okay.
No, it's okay. Calm down.
Okay. Let me tell everyone where Jackie's going to be. Have you read Robin's new book yet?
Not yet, but I'm going to.
Of course you are. Jackie the Joke Man Martling to order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD or cassette. It's $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Joke Land special. Buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Tomorrow night, a big show at Rascals Comedy Club in West Orange, New Jersey with Jake Thomas on keyboards. For jokes and Robin excerpts, call 516-922-WINE. And we're here with Jade Barrymore, Drew's mommy. What a live wire. Wouldn't get out of my lap through the whole commercials.
I see. Oh, can you blame me?
And she's rubbing my back and the back of my head. And,
I got the hair.
A world-class
died for.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's got it going on in every way.
I'm so aroused I can't blink.
Well, I'm not.
Swear.
I'm having a hard time even tracking this conversation myself.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, do you think she'd make a good wife?
Yeah. Yeah, to me.
Better wife than mother.
Because I'd have sex with her a couple of times and then, tell her to get the hell out of the house. You know what I mean? Hey, you want to drink one of these? Drink this.
Yes.
This is all.
Oh, you make me so thirsty, Howard.
Yeah, you're dry.
No, not really.
Uh-huh. It's the first time I ever enjoyed reading Jackie's plug.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, Jackie, this is what you have to do. Bring Jade in.
Well.
So I'm with Drew Barrymore's mom, and we're talking about how bad she screwed up with the kid, but
Who cares? And then I was saying, like, you know, I told her during the commercial she'd be a good girlfriend for me because she wouldn't tell my wife. She promises. And then I just said, you know, I'd like you. I'd have sex with you a couple of times, and I just, you know, tell you to leave, and then
that would be the end. You think?
Yeah, and then like if you needed me again, I'd be around.
Now let me ask you. It might be true because I don't know anyone she slept with. Have you slept with famous people?
Who, Jade?
Yeah.
I bet you have.
No.
You haven't?
No, I have slept with very few people, actually.
What about any famous people besides your husband? How many times have you been married?
Close. Only once.
Really?
Once is enough.
So you married, you had the one kid, and then you got the kid into E.T.
I was celibate for 14 years.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, my kind of girl. You were celibate for 14 years?
I have no cooties. Oh, I can't believe I just said that.
You were celibate for 14 years? What years were those?
Well, I mean, no, I had
with this hot body?
No, actually, I had one boy, and this went on for 3 weeks, and he died in a motorcycle accident. That was it for him. But other than that, was the
you
only
mean you were having sex with him?
That was the only one in 14 years, yeah.
So you had sex with him for 3 weeks, and he died,
Yeah,
and then for 14 years you didn't have sex.
Yeah.
And what was that all about?
Well, that was because...
I mean, you seem pretty sexual and pretty hot.
Yeah, now I am. Well, I was not in my prime. I mean, at the time, I was very much in love with my ex-husband.
Right.
And when I left him to take care of Drew, because, you know, I couldn't handle both.
Right.
I decided that I wasn't going to go out and be flagrant and just, you know, screw around. I had to be a good mom and take care of her, and I didn't want anyone coming between us.
Really?
And
that sounds pretty rational.
There's a big difference between passion and promiscuity.
What went wrong?
Yeah, what went wrong between you and Drew?
Between Drew and I? Oh, God, where do we
start? Were doing all of that to be a good mom.
Okay, well, everything by degrees. I basically went to such extremes to be a good mom. It's really hard to talk with Howard because he's so sexy. Okay, no, wait.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm real sexy.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you going to argue with my great taste?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what's the question?
And so anyway, we're on.
Yeah.
And so basically, as I said, I crawled up Drew's little butt and was, oh my God, that feels good. And
what an interview! Yeah, baby. Yeah. How'd you screw up with the kid? Yeah. What a chest on you.
That's how much time I get. Howard starts kissing her neck, and she says, "Oh well, so what?"
She's spilling out of this dress. That's all I know.
I'm doing my best. I'm pulling it up here so you get some nice cleavage.
That is nice.
And you like that?
Look at that.
Howard is worth dressing for. Let me tell you. How much pleasure does he give everybody else?
All right, wait a second now. So you're telling me that you're with the kid.
I said the word.
You were overbearing.
You get the kid.
Overbearing mother.
You get the kid in ET, right? And things are going good.
Yes.
You figure this is the meal ticket, right? Right? I mean, this is it.
No. It wasn't quite like that because I was an actress myself. And when I worked, I did this one.
What were you in?
Nothing great.
What was the film?
It was called Night Shift, and I was working...
With Michael Keaton?
Yeah. I was working like 10 hours a day for 2.5 months, 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day, and never saw Drew. And she flipped out because I'm basically all she has. And she said, Mom, you know...
How old was she then?
She was 6. This was just around the time of ET. She had just done ET, and I just did Night Shift.
Right.
So she was working, and I was working. When she was 4 years old, I was doing this play, Playing for Time, playing a concentration camp victim. With this wrist, they said, you're hired.
Yeah, good. Yeah. With that chest, that's no concentration victim.
No, but they dressed me very loosely.
Yeah.
And so I was doing that play, and I was on the way to the play, and she said, Mom, I have to talk to you about something. I'm now, what? I got to be on stage in 5 minutes.
A 4-year-old, isn't it?
And so she said, I decided what I want to do in life. She's 4 years old.
Right.
And I was thinking, I've got Omen 5 here.
Right. She wants to be an actress.
Yeah, so she told me she wanted to be an actress. And I said, it's too hard. Don't you see what I'm going through? She says, I know it's too hard. That's why I have to.
Then meanwhile, she gets into the biggest hit in the world, and you're like, oh, that's...
I know.
You must have been a little jealous, right? Because you would work so hard to be an actress and everything, and all of a sudden your kid in 2 seconds is a big star, right?
Yeah, well, I just turned into Drew's mom immediately.
Yeah, right. And it was all over for you.
All over.
Now you're Howie's girlfriend.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
baby.
but now I got lucky.
This
is worth waiting for.
Yes, okay.
This is absolutely,
so you, what? So, she's ready to have sex right here on the table. You know how Letterman got a lap dance from my daughter? I could have sex with her right on camera.
On the desk.
Yeah.
Can you blame me?
No, not at all. I'm a very handsome man. You know, I'm starting to believe I'm a very masculine man.
Those blue eyes.
Really?
Oh, they just drive me crazy. You know what you do? You curl my toes.
Really?
Yes,
Let me see that. Let me see if it...
So what are these sex tips?
I'm busy over here. What are you in a rush?
Yes, I am.
Come on, we got 2 more hours of interviewing to do. It's a very important book being written here. What's the name of that book again?
Secrets of World-Class Lovers, and I should have written it after this interview, obviously.
So when did you have lesbian sex? How old were you when you had that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't don't want to get lipstick all over you.
It's okay.
Anyway,
he likes it.
I like it.
Yeah. You have a beautiful mouth.
My wife and I have an open marriage anyway.
Yeah, you have a sexy mouth.
Do I really? You have really luscious lips.
Oh, I was just going to say the same about you.
Yeah. Those are very kissable lips, aren't they?
Yeah, you have an open marriage, all right. You can leave and leave all the money behind.
Yeah.
Where were we?
You're a little tense, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just mellow out?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you mellow out?
Tense, I know. Oh, yeah.
Hey, she's pretty relaxed now.
So when did she break this celibacy thing?
Oh, back to the celibacy.
Screw that. When did she get into when did she get into a girl's pants?
Well, I mean, does celibacy mean nobody, or were you with women?
Nobody except my vibrator.
Really?
I had this incredible
For 14
vibrator.
years.
I bought this vibrator at Love's Drugstore at 69th and Broadway.
Yeah.
It was this.
What's it called? The magic wand?
I call it the Big V.
But it's not a magic wand?
It's definitely a magic wand.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is better than the best.
Really?
And yeah, it is. And so I went to the drugstore and I said, I'd like a face massage or a body massage, whatever they call those.
Swedish massager.
Euphemistic little things, for the ones that are like 9 inches long or 6 inches. Those little pink plastic things.
Yeah.
He said, we don't have any of those. And their nostrils were flaring. And I'm there, well, excuse me.
Right.
And I said, do you have a back massager? They said, no, not really. I said, oh, you have to have something. I said, and they said, nothing battery operated. I said, well, what about something that plugs in?
Right.
I said, I'm not fussy.
Right.
The night is long.
Yeah, it's embarrassing enough to go in and ask for a vibrator and making it difficult.
Oh, they were howling. They were like rolling their eyes and going. So they go up on the shelf. They take this ladder and they bring down this dusty box that's like this long. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's about that long.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Right.
He's like stroking my arm. I have a really hard time remembering what the hell I was talking about.
I think I got a live wire, Robin.
If you did this at home, you might have more fun.
I think I have a girlfriend. Hey, you give me your phone number before you leave, all right?
Definitely your girlfriend. I'll give you my phone number. Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah. And so they pull this vibrator. They're laughing over here.
They love it.
You
guys
don't know
love
what
you.
the time I'm having here.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So then.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like naughty boys.
Yeah.
So they pull down this box that's like this long with dust all over it. I mean, doesn't anybody get off in this town by themselves?
Right.
And so they pull it down and they said, well, is this what you had in mind? With this attitude of despair. And I said, yeah, I think, damn, this is big.
Right.
And so I said, could you take it out of the box? And I was thinking, maybe it's a little bit smaller. Maybe it has a lot of styrofoam.
And it's huge.
So they take it out, it's like 8 feet long.
Wow.
And I said, okay, fine, because they're all
Because you're a little girl. I mean, you're not very...
Well, I just use it on the outside.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I can't believe what I just said on this show.
I believe it.
Oh,
I say it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Robin.
I believe you should see what Robin does.
Robin tries to take me off the hook after I completely eviscerated myself.
Robin goes into a frenzy. She almost passes out.
Oh, I got to tell you about this vibrator then, Robin. So then I said, okay, fine, I'll take it.
I have it.
It's $47. I said, $47?
Oh, well, that must be some vibrator.
I'll tell you, it was the deluxe economy size. So I said, okay, fine, I'll take it. And as I'm walking out the door and they're sniggering and cackling, I turned around and said, you know what? I said, you may be laughing now. I said, I'm going to be having a good, great, wonderful time the rest of the night. And you guys...
Rest of the night for 14 years you wore that thing.
Believe me, I got my money's worth.
After 14 years, it must have been the size of a toothbrush.
It becomes very easy.
Actually, it's held up very well.
Has it really?
Yeah, I'm so afraid I'm going to be electrocuted, though. It'll look like Yahoo Serious. They'll find me dead with my hair like out to here.
So you still use that thing or no?
Yes, I do. I brought it with me, didn't I?
Let me see it. Where is it?
No, I didn't bring it with me.
Where's it? At your hotel room?
Yes, at the hotel.
All right, Luke, can I come by later and see it?
Of course.
Oh, super. Can I watch you use it?
Oh, my goodness. That's naughty.
That sounded like a yes.
Well, I'm certainly considering it.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Can you bring it back
intimidate
tomorrow?
myself a little bit more.
Can you bring it back tomorrow? All right, wait a second. Let me get this straight.
Guest tomorrow.
All right, wait a second.
I don't want you to get tired of me.
No, I won't get tired of you.
You won't?
No.
Okay. All right.
You really find me handsome, huh?
What? Why wouldn't I?
Really?
Absolutely.
You think this face is handsome?
Yeah, well, I have to tell you, I'm not the only one.
Really?
We talk about you all the time.
Who, you and Drew?
No, lots of girls.
Oh, really?
Women. Are we girls?
Are they old bags or are they like decent looking?
No.
No, they're nice?
Am I an old bag?
No, you're not an old bag.
They look kind of like me. They're pretty cute.
All right, so let me get this straight.
And they all think you're very sexy.
So really?
You don't know that? No, seriously?
No.
You don't know that?
Well, my wife hardly touches me.
Oh, we'll have to remedy that.
She needs your book. She needs
Let me comfort you.
Yeah, let me rub your legs and buttocks. Okay, now let me get this straight. So when did you start having sex with women? After you left your husband?
Actually, no, not after that. This was before I was with John.
Oh, I
had
see.
a sexual experience here in New York.
With a girl?
With a girl.
Was that your first one?
That was the first one, yeah.
And how did that happen?
How old were you then?
She was a lot. She was older and she was experienced. When I was young, it was always the older, more experienced.
So how old were you when this happened?
I was, I guess, about 18 or 19.
Oh, man, you were some number at 18 or 19. And what happened? How'd you meet this guy?
I was a little niblet. And so we met through some friends.
Right.
And she kept looking at me in a particular way that I thought was more than just a slight bit friendly.
Right.
And I thought, well, I have to learn about life, and I have to learn about sex, and I have to experiment.
Right.
And
you were attracted to her.
I wasn't at first, but then she started...
Was she really good looking?
Beautiful.
Really?
I mean, beautiful. She had red hair and white skin, and she was very curvaceous. And
big chest?
Yes.
Yeah. And how did she seduce you?
I wouldn't even bring her up if she didn't have a decent chest, Howard.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't support you.
So what happened? Like you were young?
So she started making some moves on me. And
no wonder Drew Barrymore was drinking at 18.
Oh, God!
15 or 11. Look at her mom is in the fast lane. I'm telling
Actually,
you.
I'm not. Yeah, 14 years of celibacy. This is some free white.
No wonder your husband went crazy. Look at you.
Well, believe me, he didn't have far to go.
Right. Okay, so wait a second.
I'm sorry, that was mean. I really loved him. I absolutely loved him. He was wonderful.
Is he still with us?
Pardon?
Is he still with us?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I told Gary he was doing backstroke in the ether somewhere.
I see. I need a drink. You're around Mrs. Barrymore for a little while, and you need a drink. I have to start drinking. I haven't drunk in years.
This is thirsty work.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
All right, Mrs. Barrymore, let's
Yes.
continue.
Oh, I love this.
All right, so then you get to the room. Or what do you do? How do you get along with this redhead?
Well, what happened is she could see I was so green the grass was jealous. I mean, she knew that she had to make every move in the world because I was sitting there, my knees knocking together,
right,
sort of like that, and I not knowing at all.
And where were you? In her hotel room or something?
We were at the house of a friend.
Oh, a house of a friend, and you were alone.
Well, we went into this other room. We were kind of alone, yeah.
Right, and you didn't know what she wanted to do.
Well, I had a suspicion.
You did. She kept talking to you.
Well, oh boy, she kept making moves, and I kept thinking this is something that I absolutely, as I said before, should experience.
Right.
I mean, this is a part of life, and for me to say that I like it or don't like it, not having ever tried it,
it's crazy. You
ridiculous.
have to try it, of course.
It's absurd.
Of course.
And so she just sort of started making moves on me, and I was just sort of looking up at her,
right,
like this little cocker spaniel.
Yes.
And so then she started touching me all over the place and sort of.
Really? And you were wearing your clothes. Do you remember what you were wearing?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe something like that. No, actually.
A very sexy outfit?
No, it wasn't that sexy, but she found me sexy anyway.
Yeah, right.
I think she kind of liked the fact that she was in control.
All right, so in other words, you say she came over, and what did she start doing to you? Show me.
She just she told me that I was really beautiful.
And she put her hands around you like that?
Her hands, and she started rubbing me all over, and I'm going...
And you're liking it?
Well, I was liking it, but I was very
nervous. You were shaking like a leaf.
I was so nervous.
Had you been with a man yet?
Yeah, but...
And then
not
she
very
kissed you?
No. Yeah, that came later. First, she started going like
just
this.
Touching
and
you.
She's going like that.
She's kissing your neck like that? Ooh, and biting?
She started kissing me.
Show me that again. Wow. Look at this, Robin. This is what she did. You can see what she did. Wow.
This is what the woman's doing to her?
Wow.
Lipstick on you now.
Oh, Jesus, great.
So sorry.
We'll see my wife later, And then...
I'll be good. I'll behave.
And then she took off your clothes?
Well, she started kissing my neck, and then she started kissing my face.
Yeah.
Because see, that's really nice.
Yeah.
You don't just plant one right away. You start kissing all over the place.
Like this, you mean?
The little tease. Yes. Oh, that's about it. Oh, that's so... Oh, I love baby kisses. Keep giving me baby kisses. This is so nice.
Wow.
Girls love.
Hey, Drew Barrymore's mother's wild.
Girls love, but very discerning.
Look at Fred. Fred's kissing Jackie. Look at that. Robin, look.
Oh.
Fred and Jackie making out in the corner.
I'm very... Guys.
Yeah.
I'm very discerning. I have very good taste. I don't like just anyone.
All right, so go ahead.
She's someone very special.
Well, I am special. I'm that special someone.
That is so clear.
Yes.
That you are.
I am. So then they started kissing and everything, and then what happened?
Who, you and I?
No.
Oh,
you and her. Yeah?
Sorry.
And you and this lesbo started kissing?
She started kissing me, right? And I just thought, wow, she can kiss.
And then she started to remove your clothes?
And then she started, going down there, then she, started with...
Easy, Jackie.
I know, I heard that.
Right, Jackie's moaning.
I heard that moment.
Right, and then she
started going down my chest.
Really?
I think I had this little top on that she just pulled up like a sweater.
Oh, my God.
I had a little bra on.
And did she remove that?
Yeah.
And removed your pants? She removed your pants?
Yeah.
That had to be exciting.
Yeah, she was in total control.
She was?
She did it all.
And then she did everything to you?
Pretty much.
Wow. And then you did everything...
I'm saying this in the...
And then you did everything to her?
No one will ever speak to me again. What?
No one's speaking to you anyway.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
Your own daughter didn't speak to you for 20 years.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you know my philosophy of life, courtesy of you. When other people's opinions start paying my bills, then I'll pay careful attention.
Yes, exactly.
Until then, I don't know.
You are a philosopher. A smart lady.
Pay her bill.
Kierkegaard started.
So how did you pay? So how did you pay your bills all those years?
With or without Drew?
With you know, like
was Drew?
At first?
Yeah, well, Drew was
when I
famous.
first left John, he burned the house down. So
Right.
we had basically just,
He burned your house down?
Yeah, we had the clothes on our back. He didn't want me to leave. I mean, we were
Well,
together.
who would want you to leave? Yeah.
I can be a nightmare. We were together for 5 years. At which point I got pregnant, off and on for 5 years.
I see.
But I made him wait 2.5 years.
Right.
To actually do the, make love.
Oh, really? You made him wait 2.5 years.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope you don't keep me waiting.
I'm just warning you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move this along.
No, the reason.
All right, so Drew Barrymore. Wait, let me get this straight.
Older.
So you get Drew, she gets famous. A lot of money's coming in. You're the manager, so you get like 20%, right?
No, I didn't take that much.
How much? 15?
No, less.
Really?
Maybe like 10.
So you only and you
I felt
really
guilty.
and you gave her all the money.
Well, I put it in a trust fund.
And then when she's like 11, she starts drinking and stuff, and she says, "Hey, I hate you. I'm going to leave."
Well, she really felt from the beginning that
Yeah.
she should be independent.
Right.
That she was very.
That's a drag, because you want your little girl around for a
Yeah,
while.
but see, the thing is, it's a real dichotomy, because I courted her autonomy on one level. I totally did that. And then on the other hand, who's the person against whom she rebels? It's me, of course.
Right.
So you create your own little monster there.
So for years...
I wanted her to be strong,
when
and she was.
And when she split, you were probably crying and stuff, right?
Oh, I cried my eyes out, because
Right.
I was so codependent with her. She was my whole life.
Right.
I was, like, very disproportionate.
Did you beg her to stay?
Yeah.
And she wouldn't stay?
No,
Well,
she
what
wouldn't.
about
She was
when
running
she
out
was
the
all
door.
strung
No, but
out?
she-
Did you
Yeah, and then
know
when she was strung out and stuff, did you try to, like,
Well,
get
I put her in rehab when she
you
was
did?
12.
When she was
Yeah.
12, you put her in
Yeah.
rehab. And you had to feel like a failure, right?
Oh, my God.
I mean, yeah.
I was looking up at the bottom feeders. JDG, maybe one day I'll be one of those.
So you were one of, I mean, like, you're trying to be a good mother and everything. Your kid's in rehab at 12.
Yeah.
I did my best to be a good mom, and I think I made every mistake possible.
Really?
I really did.
Big deal.
Did you look at
you're so
deal?
sweet. What?
No, I'm telling you, I did.
What did I do wrong?
Believe me. You think it's easy to be a mother? It's not easy. I mean, who knows what to do?
So did you know your daughter was strung out at 9 and 10 and 11?
Pardon?
Did you know your daughter was strung out at 10 and 11 years old?
Yeah, I found out, I guess, when she was 11. I finally saw the light. I guess I had my head pretty much in the sand.
What happened? You walked in the room and she was like doing a doob and had a needle or something? I mean, what did you see?
So she was drinking and...
She's hitting a sauce at 11.
She started drinking and her friends were drinking. They were all drinking. All these kids of a certain age, they were all doing it.
Right.
I mean, she wasn't like the only one. And
Right.
everybody else was sitting there shaking their finger at her.
But she was really hitting the bottle.
She was hitting the bottle hard. And so this
Like you come home and you find your 11-year-old loaded?
Passed out. It was horrible.
Really?
Nightmare of the universe.
That had to be unbelievable. You mean you come home and she'd be loaded?
What happened is, I went out and she had a party and she had some drinks and some people over.
Wow.
And so this friend of mine, her little girlfriend had this mother who put her older sister in a rehab, and she said, "There's this great place and Drew needs to go." So I came home, saw what was happening. I thought, well, she's right.
Man, I'd
So
like to
I
get
took her
your
to
daughter's
rehab.
pants and your pants,
It
too.
just doesn't seem that Jade was home a lot.
Yeah, well, Jade was busy. What were you busy with? Now, where were you while these parties were going on?
Well, what was I doing?
Who the hell knows what you were doing?
Oh, my God.
You were trying to be a famous star yourself.
No, at that point I stopped.
Right.
I mean, it's not like the town folded.
Right.
When I decided to, conclude my career.
Understood.
Nobody really cared.
Right.
So the thing is, I concentrated on being, as I said, her mom, her manager, attending to every detail, reading the trades, reading books, trying to develop projects.
Right.
I get fanatical when I get
And like,
into
so you
anything.
set up an
I
office.
Really get into it.
So she was at the
You
library
really
when
get into
Drew
it?
was drinking?
Hold on, she's telling me she gets into something. Hold on. When you get into something, you really get into it?
Absolutely.
You really devote all your energies to it? Hey, can I feel your stomach?
Mm-hmm.
You say, wow, that is flat.
Well, it's not too flat. It's not totally flat.
That's
It's
flat
a little
enough for
bit
me. It's the
round.
flattest thing I've felt in a while. Man, that's
Yeah,
nice.
It's a little round.
Is it?
'Cause, after I had Drew, while I was pregnant, I looked like this orange with 4 toothpicks stuck in. I was like out to here.
I need to see you naked. When am I going to see that?
We'll have to make an appointment during the break.
Okay. Oh, super. During the break, I'm going to see you naked.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Not here.
Anyway, so
I'm
you...
shy. Yeah,
so anyway,
I'm shy. Look at all this cleavage.
Yeah, you're real shy.
Yeah, I know.
You're practically naked now.
I know. I'm so... Yeah, but that was for you.
All right, so then you...
I heard that.
Where was I? Oh, yeah, so the kid's drinking and everything,
Yeah, so
and you'll
except
probably
for the
get some
rehab.
office somewhere.
Yeah, no, I was
you're
doing my
the
best
manager.
to be, super career manager mom.
Right, so she's busy drinking and stuff and hanging
Yeah,
out. So
so
you
that
come
she
home,
goes-
she's loaded, you put her in rehab.
Immediately in the rehab, and then we have to go to therapy.
Oh, and then in therapy they convince her that you're the problem.
Well, in therapy, I realized that I had to deal with all the things I never want to even hear about
Right.
in my life and her life, our lives together, and how codependent I was with her. And you have to basically deal with issues that you never want to even know exist.
So then like you're there in therapy with Drew, and you've seen Drew naked and stuff, right? She's pretty hot.
I've seen her naked. Yeah. I'm her mom.
Are you ever naked together?
She came out naked in the delivery room.
Really? Are you ever like naked in a room with her?
Not really.
Would you ever pose with her in Playboy?
No.
Oh man, that would be hot.
No,
I'll take the photos if you want. I'll do the shoot. Let me tell you something. I'm a good photographer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, why don't you contact her and ask if you do some preliminary shooting?
Yeah, she'll come after me on a broom.
Oh, big deal.
No,
so what happens? So then she goes into this therapy thing.
Yeah,
she comes
then
out.
Then
and everyone says you're whacked out.
Then I go to therapy.
You go to therapy, and we find out
and then I'm pushed away. I'm not locked away.
The therapist pushed you away?
I went away for 6 weeks to this place for codependence.
Right. Because they figure you're mental because you're too much involved with your kid.
Yeah, they thought she is not very tightly wrapped. I mean, she's so obsessed with her kids.
Believe me, you're tightly wrapped. Don't worry about it, baby. I'm the same way with my kids. My kids are going to go hit the bottle any day now. You can wait and see.
They're looking for a bottle.
Yeah, that's right. Don't you worry. Look at what's going on over here. She's in love, man.
She's going to be attached to you in a minute.
Yeah, you're codependent, all right.
Yeah,
on Howie.
No. Actually, I'm very independent. And very, as I said before, very discerning.
Yeah.
No one is like
Let me see something.
No one
let me just do something.
This is not okay.
Right, let me rub your shoulders. How's that, baby? You need to unwind. You're really
certainly.
tightly wrapped. Look at that. Oh, whoa.
I need to release this tension.
Oh man. How's that?
Oh my God! I couldn't do that. Whoa. Oh, no need for conversation.
All right.
He
dress.
pulled up the strap.
All right, now let me get this straight. So then you and Drew go to this therapist.
Forever.
Turns out you're in therapy.
They were great, though.
They start pinning everything on you, and then the kid says at 12 or 13, I'm moving out?
No, this was about 14. She decided she started rubbing her little hands together and wanted to move out. So she moved away for a summer with her friend.
Right.
Then she moved back in. At 15, gets emancipated. And then I guess she moved out at 17.
Right.
At 17, she moved out permanently.
Oh, yeah, and then you were like a basket case.
Yeah,
I cried my
eyes out. Yeah, I had nothing. I mean, I felt...
You go, hey, wait a second. Hey, I've been managing you.
My whole life just walked
And this is the
out.
whole thing. You were tied in with her business-wise.
Yeah, I was the loser of the universe.
Really?
Yeah, I had nothing. I was so wrapped up in...
Oh, you should have called me.
I know.
I swear to God. I would have hooked up with you.
You would have made me feel better.
I would have got you into stripping. I could have managed your career.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'd be rich by now.
Yeah, okay. So then the kid moves out and everything, and you're down on your luck.
I am so down.
And then the kid won't even talk to you, right?
Yeah, emotionally I was really down.
And she didn't want anything to do with you because she figures you're wacky.
She was very resentful because, as I said, I never had a dad in the family.
Right.
I said, look, if
meanwhile, you were
there.
Yeah,
I said, if you want a dad so badly, I'll do it on one condition: if you take him with you when you go.
Oh, you poor woman!
Right.
What these people did to you?
No,
Daddy's little girl. Yes, you need Daddy's little girl.
Yes, I need some comfort.
Bad girl. Yeah, Daddy's girl. Yeah.
You do have to wonder what kind of background she came from.
Yes, Daddy's little. You must have had a bad childhood. Did you have a bad childhood? Were you abused?
Mediocre. No, I was just a bad kid in school.
You were a bad girl.
Oh my
Daddy's girl was a bad girl.
I was so bad. I had double indefinite detention.
And really? And your dad wasn't turned on by you?
My real dad?
Yeah.
Oh, because I had a stepdad.
Oh, stepdad. No wonder.
Oh, no!
And your real dad never saw you, right?
Oh, not often enough.
Of course not. You're hungering for love, right, baby?
Yes.
Yeah, Daddy's girl's a bad girl. Daddy's girl's bad girl.
How do you know all this?
Because I can see. I can see what's going on. I see right through you. I know what you need. You need a daddy figure.
I certainly do.
You're still searching for a daddy. Someone to take care of you, right?
Know.
Daddy's girl's a bad girl. Right, Robin? Daddy's girl's a bad girl. Yes.
I need to make up for all those years.
Yes, you need a spanky. Yeah.
Wait, how'd that get into it?
No, I don't know. All right, anyway, you've been bad. You need to be disciplined.
Yeah, this is true. I was bad. I was so bad in school. Constant.
Yes. Were you ever spanked when you were bad?
Mm-hmm.
You were? By who? Your stepdad?
Yeah.
Did he pull down your pants and spank you row at bottom?
But he was just annoying.
Good. That's a dirty story.
Yeah.
He was mean to you and he spanked you? He turned you over his knee?
We just didn't get along.
Oh,
I mean, it's a cliche. We did not get along. But I was very naughty in school. I had my desk in the corner the first 5 years of school.
Daddy had to spank you?
No.
All right, wait a second. Okay.
No, I'm going to spank Howard.
You want to be spanked?
No, I want to spank you.
Bad girl.
No.
All right, so wait a second. So then Drew leaves and everything, and then you're like total loser and everything, and no one wants to know you. And like for how many years when did she talk to you?
It was about 2 years.
2 years? And like you were bumming out? And did you try to contact, were you like calling her like an obsessed fan or something?
No, that's funny. No, I wasn't. Actually, I stayed away because I was very hurt by the situation, and yet, in wanting to always take responsibility for everything and not pass the buck and not be bitter about anything,
Must be pretty cool when you have your mom wrapped up like that, and like you got a cool job.
Well, listen to her even now. She wouldn't do anything that would upset Drew.
Yeah, she said she even wrote this new book because she wanted Drew to be proud of her.
Yeah, but she
that was the only reason.
Hey,
you said to her, call Drew and tell her I want to set up a photo session between the two of you. And she goes, oh, no, Drew wouldn't like that.
Yeah, right, Drew. Hey, you're the mommy. You tell Drew to be at that photo session. You're the mommy.
Oh, yeah,
that's your problem. You call Drew and say you want to do a naked session with her and Howard's going to shoot the photos.
I think the control was relinquished a long time ago. She might listen to you, though.
Yeah, she's going to listen all right. I'll call her up.
Listen to Howard.
That's right.
You'll be her step.
I'm Daddy's girl.
No, exactly. No. I did not write
You need a daddy.
No. This is important. I did not write the book for her. I wrote it for me.
I know.
Because I needed to accomplish and feel some self-respect. Because
Right.
when I was bottom feeding during the time I was away from
Bottom feeding? You've been in psychotherapy too long.
Yeah, we never did find out how you were supporting yourself then.
I beg your pardon?
We never did find out how you were supporting yourself then.
I
Were you
worked...
hooking?
Oh, no.
Too bad, man. I would have paid a few bucks for that. Yeah.
See, I should have just come right here.
Right. How were you supporting yourself?
I was working as a hostess. This is such a cliche.
Like in a restaurant?
I was working a hostess at a very high-profile Hollywood restaurant.
Oh, yeah?
At which
that had to be dragging. Your daughter's Drew Barrymore.
No, actually, it was nice.
It was
because,
nice?
No, for the first time, rather than being totally sequestered between the mattress and the box spring, taking care of Drew and tending to her
You were doing
needs,
something on your own.
I was getting out into the fray.
Right.
And then I thought, this is great getting out in the fray, but I better put a little more on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So I met, and I thought, what do I do? Because as I told you, she thought that I was incredibly intelligent, articulate, everything, but where were the accomplishments?
Yes.
And so then I met a lady named Marilyn Grabowski,
right,
who is the West Coast photo editor of Playboy, who's one of the most magnificent women. She's beautiful.
And you started working for Playboy?
She's classy. No, we met, and we started talking, and we started going to dinner because she's incredibly intelligent and articulate. She's fantastic.
Okay.
And so we started talking about men and relationships,
yeah,
right?
Go ahead.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And then she said, you have such a unique perspective, and because you get along.
She said, write a book.
Mm-hmm. She said, I was thinking of writing this book, but she said, why don't you take a crack at it? I said, I've never written anything
about
before.
Sex.
About this particular subject, sex, relationships, men and women.
Right.
Because no matter how long we've been at it, we haven't gotten it right. And we always
you certainly haven't.
Is this all full of questions? I'm getting pretty good.
Yeah. I'm going to have to read this book. Tell me something that I don't know.
No, my goodness.
Tell me something about sex.
That you don't know?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Of all people, I don't think there's anything you don't know.
Of course.
Well, the most important thing if you want to really be a world-class lover, is you have to put everything aside and get into the mood. Let's say you're upset, you're uptight, you're miserable, whatever.
Oh, that's you all right, Howard.
And really
is there a concentration exercise I can do with my lover that would help me with that?
Yeah, basically it goes like
Show me what to do. Show me what to do.
No, basically you just, it's a mental...
Just trying to get some contact going here.
I know.
It's not been enough yet.
No, I haven't had enough. I'm almost having intercourse.
Where Drew was.
Yeah, right.
And then you find out what your lover's mood is. I mean, you don't just arbitrarily decide, they want this, they want that. You figure out what they want. You assess their needs. And then you figure out how to give it to them.
All right, so I'm going to read the book.
If you're going to give it to them, they're going to want to give it to you really, really well.
Super.
That's the only way it happens.
And tell me another thing.
What?
So then when Drew gets back into your life, how does that all work?
Beautiful, Howard.
Oh,
what do you want to know?
I want to know that...
These questions are nice, but you're so delightful.
Yes. Too bad we don't have time to just physically get into each other.
I know.
Hey, what a great talk show that would be if I just get like hot babes on there.
And get them in bed.
And just make love to them. Like the first 15 minutes of the show is we throw.
Oh, gee, I couldn't wait to see what Howard's going to do tonight.
Yeah, the first 15 minutes we just have sex, and then we talk. While we're having a cigarette.
Yeah.
It would be unbelievable.
I think that's a great concept for a show.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to. I know some people. I know some people over at CBS who would do that. For a late night show.
He would be.
So they might like that on the E! Channel.
Yeah.
Right after Senior Sock could come in and
that would
do
be
commentary.
Great. Yeah, in a bathrobe. All right, so wait a second.
So
let me just wrap up your life here.
Oh, go ahead.
All of a sudden, how did you...
Oh, you can wrap up my life right
Come here. Forget the radio.
Oh, my God, that's the spot right
there. I know, right there.
Oh, my God.
Right here?
Oh, my God.
Boy, I'll tell you something.
That's it.
This is a good interview.
That is a spot.
For you. You're in.
I can give a rat's ass who else doesn't like it. All right, let me get this straight. Jackie, give me a condom, will you? Give me one of those condoms, the little ones. The little extra tight ones.
You know, they have those Starship Enterprise condoms that goes where no condom ever
No, those are too big for me. Oh, here's mine. Let me just roll this and get it going. Look at his eyes with that thing.
Now are you excited?
Yeah. Wait a second. Let me roll that down. I roll it all the way.
Oh.
All right. So wait a second.
The whole thing, do you?
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, look at it. I can fill out this whole thing. These are a little tight on me, though, in all seriousness.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Howard, with a mouth like yours, I don't care what size it is.
You get to when she and Drew got back together.
All right, so when you and Drew got...
Who cares? Oh, sorry.
So when you and Drew got back together...
Yes. I'll kiss you on the side here.
All right. I would never leave her. If she was my mommy. So when you and Drew got back together, would she call you up and say, okay, you're forgiven, now you can have contact with me as long as you behave yourself?
No.
How did that work? How did it work?
No, she's no longer calling the shots. I'm grown up now.
What happened?
I finally did something on my own.
Yeah, I mean, she's a kid.
Put something on the plate.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And there's going to be more.
So what are you going to do? Like, what happened? Like, she calls you up and says,
basically, I wrote her a letter.
Right.
And I
begging her to be back?
No. Please. Absolutely not.
Right.
No, there's no more begging.
Right.
For anything. I'm my own person now.
When you two go out to, like, dinner or something, do guys think you're like sisters?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
They have.
Yeah, I bet they do. Goldmine is right.
So what was in this letter?
Okay, so I wrote her this letter, and I wished her happy birthday because she just had her 20th birthday. She's not a teenager anymore.
Yeah, she can get over hating her mother.
No, God.
I mean, for God's sakes, who would hate you?
She had some reasons.
Yeah.
She did.
What reason? Name one. What?
Because I was too much on her, never had a dad figure.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Didn't have anything that I was accomplishing on my own.
Well, you read Robin's book. That's a problem. And she survived fine.
Yeah, give her my book. She'll thank God for you.
That's right. Yeah, she has such a terrible life. Her mother puts her in ET. Now she's got a lot of money.
Right.
She's getting
and
tons of acting jobs.
Out.
Yeah, that's a real bad mother. I wish my parents would have forced me to make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's a really bad mommy.
Yeah, but now look how successful you are on your own.
On my own, I did it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's very, very much of an aphrodisiac.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Something about you, right?
So,
we have to go back to these questions.
All right, so, okay, so you made up with Drew, and you wrote the letter, and now she's back in your life.
And she answered the letter?
I wrote the letter, and we're now beginning to resume our relationship, because I said I don't want to rush.
So how did you resume it? Did you go over her apartment, or did you go to dinner?
No, we're still just writing to each other.
Do you know where she lives?
You just write to each other? You haven't even seen her?
Well, we're getting together.
You're only allowed to write her?
No, it has nothing to do with allow. I want to take it slowly.
Really?
I'm basically...
How many letters have you written?
Working, about 1,000. No.
How many have you written?
You live 15 minutes apart, you're writing letters?
I beg your pardon?
They live 15 minutes apart, and they're writing letters to one another.
No, she wrote me, after my first letter, I sent her a little angel.
But she must really hate you.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't?
No,
what did she write?
That was so loving and so wonderful and so sweet. And
but
so
she won't see you?
We both grew in this time.
And she won't see you?
No, she will see me. She wants to see me. I'm
gonna go with you to that meeting. I'm gonna make sure you're treated with the proper respect.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yes, Daddy's a bad girl.
No, but seriously, we both needed this time. We absolutely needed this time.
I'm gonna do that with my parents. I'm gonna forbid my parents to see me.
And write them.
Yeah, and I'll write them in about 2 years. Hey, maybe Drew's onto something.
No, she didn't mean it to last this long. It just did.
Yeah, she's busy.
No. I made no overtures. I pulled away as well because before I accomplished something, I didn't want to be back in her life.
Right.
I wanted us to have, equal parity with each other in terms of being able to do things.
You have accomplished something. You wrote a book. It's a full book. It's published. It's by Jade Barrymore.
It's a literary guild selection.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's well written.
No kidding.
Yes, it's very well written.
Yeah, and you wrote it yourself, right?
Every word.
Wow, and it's all about sex, right? About how to have good sex?
It's all about sex and about relationships and how men and women should communicate much better than they do.
Super.
Because I have a very easy time communicating. I have a very easy time communicating with men.
Well,
for some reason.
I think I know the reason. I think you know how to use your body and you enjoy using your body. You're not uptight about it, are you?
No, but I absolutely adore and appreciate men. I like strong women who are self-possessed.
Exactly.
And I really, really enjoy men. I think, all of this, when people say men are one women are another way.
Men are great.
And all that, they're so divisive.
Right.
There is nothing divisive. Men want to communicate just as much as women.
I want to communicate.
You just have to create a comfort zone.
I want to have a comfort zone. I don't have that. My wife doesn't give me that. I need a comfort zone so badly. What the hell is she talking about? I don't know. I don't give a rat's ass what she's talking about. Boy, your butt feels good and smooth, man. Let me just rub that down a little bit. Oh, yeah, that feels good, yeah.
Boy, I'm telling you, that cardio glide was worth it.
All right, listen, I had enough.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got...
As Jade as we're peeling Jade off Howard, right?
Jade Barrymore, the mother of Drew Barrymore, has written a book that you can now get. Give the title.
Oh, excuse me. Secrets of World-Class Lovers.
Yes, Secrets of World-Class Lovers.
Oh, I have.
And we want to thank her for coming in.
Oh, my pleasure.
And come in tomorrow, if you'd like.
Oh.
If you'd want to.
So
just come in tomorrow and Friday.
Really?
Yeah, sure, come in every day.
I know.
We could do a good hour and a half a day. I got more questions.
I know when you
Robin, think up more questions.
Thank you, Howard.
And this has certainly been an interesting interview.
Oh.
Thank you very much for being open and honest.
It's been so wonderful.
Yeah.
It really has. You are my hero. And
Wow, isn't that good? I feel the same way about you.
I'm so lucky to be here, guys.
Want a full body massage? Yeah.
During the break?
Yeah. All right, Robin.
Yes.
Robin's dizzy from this. I want to thank Jade for coming in.
Thank you very, very much for
I
having
wish more of my guests would behave like Jade.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Well, maybe she should hand out her book. Maybe we should keep it in the green room.
Yeah, we're going to keep your book in the green room.
You should write the
everybody in a good mood. And Robin, congratulations on your book.
Well, thank you. But she should write the manual for how to be a guest.
Yes.
On Howard
that is so
Would you write something up for us about how to dress for the show and how to sit on Howard's lap and how to make him feel comfortable while he interviews?
Robin and I
create a
together.
comfort zone.
Yeah, how to create a comfort zone as a guest.
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you, Mama.
Robin and I write it together because she knows. She's a woman who knows. Oh, my God. I'm gone.
Am I turning you on?
Oh, my God. I'm so gone. That's a spot. Oh.
A lot of people don't realize what a good lover I am.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, right?
And believe me, everyone listening, this is absolutely true. He knows how to kiss.
Yeah, I know how to kiss.
No, a man who knows how to kiss is worth his weight in gold.
Yeah, tell my wife that.
Well, you don't even like to kiss, so just stop it.
I like kissing her. All right, let's take a break, Robin. Obviously, maybe things got a little out of control here.
I'm so sorry.
But we're going to take a break, and we're going to thank Jade Barrymore for coming in.
Okay.
And everyone go pick up her new book. Let me hold it up to the camera.
That was sweet.
Yes, I am sweet.
Oh, my God, I forgot there was a camera.
Erotic Tips and Sensual Stories for a Lifetime of Sexual Fulfillment.
That's not the name.
Yes, it is.
No, it's Secrets of World-Class Lovers.
Oh, who cares?
Oh, no.
I got what I needed.
Why would you read the little writing?
Now I have material for the sequel.
By Jade Barrymore. Thanks, Jade.
Howard's going to be my inspiration for the next book.
And we're going to take a break.
Let's return to the Howard Stern Show.
Billy does a good impression of Jade Barrymore. Want to hear it? Go ahead. Isn't that cool?
You have the nicest lips. Drew, come back.
That's cool. My wife's on the phone. She seems to be threatened by Jade Barrymore. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Howard?
Hi, honey.
Are you forgetting you're a married man?
Nah, I didn't do anything. Don't worry.
And that your wife is listening to this?
Although my leg is soaking wet.
Well, I don't know what people are doing on your lap.
Well, she wants it. Come on, she's a fan. What's the big deal?
Oh, it's obnoxious.
I was telling Robin this morning about how fed up I am. I was thinking about this. There's no bananas in the house.
Oh, I know.
There's no shredded wheat in the house. There's no food in the house.
There's plenty of shredded wheat. You just didn't know where it was.
I was telling her, I was explaining to her, I said, for dinner, every night I have chicken. You think my wife would go out and buy some shrimp or some fish and broil up? Baba Booey's telling me, you should see, she's got a newborn infant, and she's making dinner every night for him.
That's Mrs. Baba Boo.
Yeah. So what am I getting out of the deal?
Oh, Howard, stop it. I left you the banana that was there.
Oh, the banana.
There was no banana there. There was a banana that had been peeled open. It was rotten black. And it had been eaten 3 days ago. That's what she left me. There was no banana.
There was a banana.
No, there wasn't. I know there wasn't. I was looking for one.
There was 3/4 of a banana.
What did you eat this morning? Did you eat this morning?
No, I came in and I bought breakfast.
Oh, good.
Yeah, oh, great. Well, I don't understand what goes on. And so what do I find out my wife's doing yesterday? She's having her toenails and fingernails painted and having her hair done.
You can't do anything while you're drying.
Yeah, I guess not. But, I mean, you know what? I'm a really good provider. I work my ass off for this woman. She's got housekeeping help, three people deep.
See, he's turning this around on you.
Yeah, so you know what? That's what I'm doing with Jade Barrymore. That's what I'm doing with her. That's all. I'm having a little fun.
Yeah, well, Howard.
That's a guest, and she wanted to be interviewed on my lap, and that's the end of it.
Howard.
I can't tell her not to come to my lap.
Yes, you could. You're in charge there.
Boy, she looks terrific.
Oh, I need to
Big chest.
Listen, I thought we were having a very nice experience lately.
Yeah, we've been having sex once a week. We have sex now once a week. But I just get no services out of my wife. I mean, I don't understand why my wife doesn't say, let me ask you something, Robin. Would it be wrong if my wife said, maybe I'll order some fish into the house?
Well, that would be nice, I'm sure.
Maybe I'll vary my husband's diet. Like, maybe it's not healthy what he's eating. Just eats chicken every night, the same damn thing. Like, maybe, why is there no, I'm being serious. Why is there no attention being paid to me?
Why is that, Allison?
God.
What am I getting out of this?
I don't know.
I get sex once a week. I get If I'm lucky, I can get a banana into the house.
Wait a minute, you got a massage with your sex.
Yeah, Allison did rub me down the other day.
Oh, see, you're holding out on us.
Yeah, I had to wait for 2 days. Yeah, she laid me down on the floor, you know, because I've been really attentive to her yesterday. I mean, for the last couple of weeks, and I've been doing a little thing with my mouth that she likes. And so now So anyway, she says to me, "Okay, I'm going to do something for you." So she did. She laid me down on the floor.
That's right.
And rubbed me down with some kind of oil.
Yeah.
What kind of oil was that?
Canola.
Canola oil. I look like a...
You were ready for cooking.
I look like a salad. And she rubbed me down, and then I told her, do the front. Now forget the... She was rubbing my shoulder, like, give me a real massage. I said, no. Just get to the middle part.
Pay dirt.
You hit pay dirt already.
I was laying the...
And so she massaged me with a certain part of her body, not her hands. She goes, no, this area needs a special lubricant. A human lubricant. See. Si, senor.
All right, I'll have a banana for you today.
You know, seriously, Allison, how about, taking care of your man
yesterday the day the bananas were supposed to come, or the day before?
Yeah, and I even said to the housekeeper, is anyone ordering bananas? And she said, I think Allison's going to pick some up.
I really meant to, and I don't know. Then I had to take out my...
I mean, I know I sound kind of childish, but all I asked my wife to do is,
No, but when you...
First of all, the house...
Your daughter's braces broke, so we had to run to the orthodontist.
Oh, that was late at night. Come on, Allison.
That was when I was going out.
And then listen to this. I did an experiment. My house is cleaned by 3 different people. But my wife just leaves all her garbage laying around the house so it never looks clean. I mean, the person cleaning it does a good job, but if you leave all your garbage and your papers all over... So my littlest daughter likes to travel around with her food because she's never been taught to eat at the table because my wife's very busy getting her nails done. So,
None of this is true.
So the housekeeper can't get the kid to eat at the table.
I was getting my nails done.
The housekeeper can't get the kid to eat at the table because, she doesn't want to be the one to discipline the kid. So anyway, my daughter walked around with a little plastic cup with potato chips 2 days ago. The potato chips are in this plastic cup, and they're sitting there by...
Allison, is that cup still there?
Yep. They're sitting there by the front door now for 2 days, and I usually just go over and pick it up. But you know what? I'm waiting to see, what point does my wife get bothered that food in a cup is laying on the floor by the front door, which she sees every day. She goes,
I don't believe. Is there a cup at your front door?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go check.
Go look.
Well, maybe it's picked up now.
Yeah, but it's not.
All right, I'll go check.
The baby just leaves food, and the food just lays in the middle of my living room. Right by the front door.
When do these people come to clean?
They come all the time, but you see, there's certain things that they don't pick up because they don't know what the story is in the house. They don't know if the baby's eating it. They don't know what's going on. But my wife sees that cup every day, and she won't pick it up.
I don't go through the front door.
Won't pick it up. Just won't pick it up. I'm like, you know what? I work my ass off. I'm not picking up this cup. Someone could... I mean, the kids are in the house. The housekeeper's in the house. The wife's in the house. I got 27 people in the house. Nobody picks up a damn cup. A goddamn cup of potato chips.
You are such a baby.
And every night I eat that rubber chicken. And you think my wife would say, hey, he likes chicken, but tonight I'm going to surprise him. I'm going to broil some shrimp. I'm going to buy some shrimp and broil it.
Howard.
And she doesn't even have to cook it. All she has to do is buy it, Robin.
Wait a minute. She was going to say something. What?
Robin, if I do something different, he's like, I don't want that tonight. I want the regular. So he could say to me,
Robin,
it's true.
Robin, if you want to work with me.
It's true. He's a big baby.
Listen.
Baby.
Listen, do me a favor.
What?
Once or twice a week, check into the refrigerator, and when you're going through stuff that you need, maybe take a look and say, what does my husband need?
Well, how do I know? You have to say to me, I would like some
What do I eat, Allison?
Chicken. And beans.
Why do I only eat chicken and beans? Because that's all you buy. That's all you buy.
Excuse me.
You don't know I like fish? A lobster or something? Buy a lobster. Cook them up for me.
You have never...
Go wild for your man.
Jackie's been a better wife. He brought you lobster.
There's plenty of women out there who want to do this for me. I got Drew Barrymore's mother ready to meet me in a hotel.
Ready to be your mother.
That's right.
Listen, don't threaten me.
And she's going to be in Playboy. You should see the body on her.
You're a big boy, Howard. You can say to me when you want something new.
Allison, repeat after me. Shrimp. Tuna steak. Swordfish.
You have to ask yourself, why is Baba Booey being treated better than Howard?
You know what kills me? I bust my balls for Allison. Allison.
Gary and Mary talk about
I bust my balls for Allison. I mean, 24 hours a day. There's not a harder working man on the planet. I do whatever it takes to support my family. And I come home and I go to eat dinner and the same thing. Not once does my wife say, honey, I cooked you some shrimp. honey, I want you to eat something different.
Yeah, because if I've ever done anything different...
And then she goes, well, I have the kids. She doesn't have the kids. So let it sit there for a day. Cook it, and if I don't want to eat it, throw it in the garbage. But have it there for me for an option.
No.
I want options.
I resent this. You're a big boy. You can say to me, hey, let's have some shrimp.
Allison, I don't think of stuff like that.
Well, now you're thinking of it for the radio, and I resent that.
All right, I'm telling you now the best way I can over the radio.
Okay, fine. So now we're having the conversation for the first
Nancy
time.
Sirianni cooks more than Betty Crocker, and you're telling me that you can't make me... all I want you to do is buy the shrimp. The housekeeper will cook it.
Howard, I'm not objecting to that. I'm not a mind reader. You let me know.
20 years with me, you don't know what I like?
I am not a mind reader. And if you'd like...
She knows. Allison, you just don't pay attention to me.
No, none of that is true.
Hey, you don't love me.
None of that is true.
You don't love me the way Jade Barrymore loves me.
I'll give you some searches, Howie.
Jade never cooked dinner.
And Jade don't need to cook.
You know, I don't think this is fair what you're doing to me.
From now on, shrimp on Thursday. No, she knows what I mean. She knows I eat a banana in the morning. Just order the friggin' bananas.
I completely
And I tell her not to go shopping. I don't want her going food shopping. I just want her... I don't want her going food shopping. I don't want because you know what? My wife yells at me. I don't want my wife alone with the kids. I always want someone there to help her. You know why? Because then my wife yells at me.
Oh, stop it. I was alone.
She can't handle being alone. Yeah, and you were going out of your berserko mind. I need to rest. And she's looking at me. I need to rest. I go, Allison, what do you want from me?
I didn't know whether you could help me clear the table for 2 seconds.
I was working. I'm on the phone 24 hours a day. Let me tell you something, Allison. On Sunday, I want to watch a football game. What else did you have to do? You could just clean up the table. This is the first time in a year she's been asked to clean up the table.
24 hours a day I was in that kitchen.
Listen to this. For what, the housekeeper couldn't make it on Sunday. So this is the first time Allison in over a year has to be by herself to clean up the kitchen after we eat. She had her brother over. Let her brother help her. The guy does nothing. He sits there like a lummox.
Well, you did help. You threw the garbage out.
Yeah. And I shouldn't have had to do that.
Oh, my God.
People don't expect Howard Stern to be throwing out garbage.
You want to know something, Allison? My father, who didn't make a dime.
Well, I don't care.
Used to walk home. The dinner was hot on the table. There was a meal prepared.
It was a Rob Roy, right?
And let me tell you something. My mother shook in her boots if things weren't ready because my father would have ripped her head off. And I'm a too nice a guy. That's the problem. I'm a chump.
Oh, my. I think things are a little different nowadays.
Oh, yeah, things are different.
Yes.
Boy, King Ben used to walk in. My mother would jump.
Well, King Ben doesn't exist anymore.
I got some great stuff out there that people waiting to get into our show, Robin, that I can't sit and argue with my wife the whole time. But she knows what I want. Who's out there? Do you listen to who's coming up on the show?
Oh, man. This is the best it's ever been.
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, of course, our sort of nerdy production director, Bill Cates, is out there with this really pretty dominatrix wearing... Like
this is his girlfriend.
Yeah, red thigh-high boots.
I got to see this.
And it's really cute.
Allison, if he's got a hot girlfriend...
But wait.
You got to let me date.
Wait, there's more. There's a guy out there from Pasadena, California, who believes that you sent him messages on a separate band of the radio asking him to please come and visit.
Oh.
Wow. That's killer.
Did you know he was coming in?
No.
Wait a minute, you sent him the message.
But you asked for him by name.
Wow.
And then, of course, there's a guy out there that was basically Sylvester Stallone's Kato for 4 years.
Wow.
He used to drive his cars and hang out at the house and wash the cars, babysit.
Really?
All that sort of stuff.
All right, Allison.
Man.
Look, you know I love you, right?
Could you get some bananas now?
Yeah. You know I love you.
Bye.
No, Allison.
Turn everything around again and go have a good time. I'll see you later.
Hey, that's not a way to... You know what they say?
Don't leave us on a bad note.
Don't go to bed angry.
That's what you did to me.
You know I love you.
I'm going to now become a mind reader.
Did we make love over the weekend? Did we make love?
Howard.
Was it beautiful? Was it maybe... What did you say to me in private? Tell everybody.
No, I don't remember.
When you were on all fours, and I was behind you, what did you say?
Be a guest.
No, tell everyone what you said besides...
What are you doing?
She said, no,
hurry up, Howard. That's what I said.
You don't even know where you are, she said. No, what did you say?
I don't remember.
That it felt... What?
And don't remind me.
Come on. How did it feel? Tell everyone.
Howard, don't
How did
do
it
this
feel?
to me. Can't we have any privacy?
No.
She says cool stuff to you when you guys are doing it?
No, she doesn't talk dirty.
No, but I mean...
I do all the dirty talk.
She obviously said something about enjoying it.
No, she said, oh, that was good. But that's a start.
That was outrageous.
First time she's ever said that. But, no, I do the dirty. My wife doesn't like dirty talk.
But you do it anyway.
Yeah. Your wife does the dirty talk.
He talks to himself.
I talk the whole time.
She doesn't.
She talks about the kids.
I do not.
She does. She goes,
I scream.
What are we going to do about Emily and camp? And I'm like, Allison.
You're going,
Allison, I'm trying to think of you as something other than a mother.
Does she say, what about camp?
Yeah, right.
I do not.
Emily's braces broke. I was like, well, who cares right now?
Gary, none of this is
You're going to have to start having sex with earplugs.
None of this. I scream. I carry on. He's very silent.
You do not. Oh, that's true. During the actual act, I'm silent.
No noise.
No, that's all the stern men are like that.
That's why you're choking me.
The stern men are always much like that.
You don't punch her in the jaw, do you?
If she locks up, I do.
No, that's in the stomach.
Yeah.
All right, I had enough abuse for one day.
Hey, you know what?
What?
I got my wife on a whole exercise program. Running and everything. She's going to look as good as Jade Barrymore in a couple of weeks. Wait till you see.
That's right.
So you've now gone over her exercise schedule and told her what she needs to do?
And here's the big... Oh, and I didn't catch her eating, like, spaghetti and stuff, and I get angry at her.
Oh, stop.
You're her trainer.
Yeah.
Oh.
She has no willpower, my wife.
Oh, you.
She would have a better body than Jade Barrymore. Jade Barrymore just drinks water.
She doesn't eat?
Nope. She told me. I drink water.
She's a freak of nature, Jade Barrymore.
Yes. Hi, honey. I love you. Can I say something?
No, I don't want
to. I don't think your children are drinking. That's what you say about Allison.
Let me tell you something. You do a really great job with the kids. You're a good lover. But you got to order me some food.
You know, Howard, isn't this nice? It's the first I'm hearing about it. Don't you think we should have some sort of...
you've never heard about bananas before or ordering food?
No, the first I heard of shrimp.
Oh, come on. Come on, I eat the same thing every night. Think about you, man.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. You're in charge of that area.
Okay.
Be a little diverse.
Okay.
That's
Absolutely.
All right.
He doesn't like any diversity.
All right, get to work on that, will you?
Okay, honey. I'll see you later.
I love you so much.
Robin, I'll speak to you later. I love the book.
Oh, thank you.
And I love you. I love you and the book. All right?
Goodbye.
Now for the rest of the day, she'll be pissed off at me and yelling at me. And then
with good cause.
And how was I on the air?
With
all right.
good cause.
Who are we doing first?
We have the Green Room from Heaven. I would go with the guy from Pasadena first.
All right, the guy from Pasadena, then Kate's and his girlfriend.
Right.
And then Stallone?
Kate has a good-looking girlfriend?
She's real pretty. You're going to be real surprised.
But is she in his league or not?
No.
Oh,
please.
No, this is a joke. What do you think of Drew Barrymore's mother? Wasn't she good-looking?
She was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought that maybe she was in her late 30s, maybe around 40.
Yeah.
Really? She does not...
48 years old.
She looks great.
She's like a teenager. And she really wants She wants me to come over to the hotel.
Yeah, we've had girls in here who are 19 and 20 years old that don't look like that.
I think she wants me to come over to the hotel.
You think? You didn't get an invitation.
He could go, believe me.
That's not the point. He's trying to say that she slipped him a number or something.
No.
She might as well have.
She would have if I asked for it.
Why do you say that? I mean, why are you saying she might as well have?
You should have seen her. You didn't see her kiss me goodbye?
Slipping a number.
You didn't see her kiss me goodbye?
That's an actress.
Man.
Aspiring.
John,
aspiring.
Did she want it from me or what?
She wants you so bad, it's not funny.
Damn right.
She was just telling me how much she loves you and how, like, sexy your kiss is.
And you should see when she pulled up her dress. She is so shaved.
You saw that, huh?
Yeah. Nice.
I've never seen a 48-year-old woman look that good.
Me neither. I want to just go over there and watch her get naked with a vibrator.
Did she say she'd do that, or is this just your idea?
Well, she didn't say no to it.
She didn't say no to anything.
You know, Howard, would you look on top of a breast? There's no, like, wrinkles.
Nothing.
Nice.
Nothing.
Nice
Perfect.
breast.
Look on top of her breast.
Yeah, I know what he means. Come on, this is guys talking. I looked.
No freckles, no
wrinkles in her face.
Great lips.
Nice legs. And ass.
Yeah.
Great butt.
All right, we have to go to a commercial break now and get on with the show.
No. What's the matter? You upset I'm not talking about your ass?
No.
Come here. Let me take a look.
Enough already.
You see what's doing back there.
Enough already.
Ooh, that's tight, too.
Please.
It's a whole different kind of ass.
Commercial.
All right.
Get your hand on that
She was saying how she'd have to wait in line to get you with all the girls that you can get.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell my wife. Yeah, I'm so handsome.
Have you seen that line?
I was looking at myself in the mirror last night. You want to vomit. You really would.
Will you stop?
All right.
You know what I said to her?
Right.
You know.
Hey, Larry King gets a Playboy Playmate.
Yep.
okay?
You know,
John, we can't wait to hear what
we started talking about your penis size and how you might have a small penis.
Yeah.
You said how you kiss it would not matter. She would take care of you so well. The penis size would not matter at all.
Whoa. Good answer.
She must have worked at Scores or something.
Yeah.
That's exactly what to say.
I gotta have. You think she'd tell my wife?
No way.
No,
She wrote the book.
See, you'd have to stay with her forever. There's a problem.
I know.
It never worked. Didn't you?
What if I kill her afterwards?
You might have to.
Well, we're waiting for the outcome of the OJ trial to see if that works.
And I'll blame it on OJ. I'll just get some of his blood and sprinkle it on the scene.
That never worked. You heard of what's going on with that DA in Rockland?
Yeah.
She stole a bunch of money. So, of course, the girlfriend comes out. She's got receipts from all the cars she took. And
Now, while he was paying for all that stuff, she never said a word.
Right.
After he dumped her.
Yeah, she'll be saving receipts from every dinner you guys
But
have.
she's 48. She'll die soon, and then I'll be free and clear.
With your luck, she'll outlive you.
I know. I can't even have a friggin' affair.
Too famous.
She said that is going to be a problem that you're married, though. You know.
No
and
problem.
she'd get pissed.
Yeah, she'd eventually get mad at me.
They always say the right thing at the beginning. Eventually,
I was almost
they get
seduced by
pissed.
that woman from Price is Right, Diane Parkinson, who was really in love with me. I was going to go over there. 2 seconds later, she's filing a suit against Bob Barker.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what's going to happen?
I kept it in my pants.
You know what's going to happen?
What?
First Christmas that you have to spend with your family. She's going to be all pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
And you know which Christmas that is.
Next
the
Christmas.
First one.
Yeah. Christmas coming up. But she wants the hot sauce.
She's on your lap. It seems worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackie, has that happened?
My leg is wet. What do you guys think of that?
Let me come over there and feel.
Come on over. Come on over.
All right.
How she told me she was
Come on over. No, I swear. Come on over here. Come over here.
She said she was aroused.
Oh, here it comes.
Come here. You got to feel this.
You got to smell it.
Wait till you feel this. Come here. I'm not kidding.
Pour water.
No. Come here. Come here. Give me a hand.
I got right.
Sniff it.
Sniff it.
Feel that?
Oh my God!
You feel that?
You put water on your
I did not. That's from her. That's from her.
You poured water on your lap.
All right, so I poured water on my lap.
Did it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Put some Poland Spring on there. All right, let's take a break.
Yeah, we have to get to these people.
Burn my clothes. All right. We got to get to these. We have some great people standing by, Robin. It's a very big show today. Let's take a break.
I'm very excited to talk to them.
Yeah, take a break.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle. 97.1 Howard, Harley's, and Pure Rock. 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
We are jam-packed today.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get through all those people in the green room by the time it's time for us to get off the air.
Yeah, I don't either. But you got to talk to this one. You got to talk to Kate's girlfriend, and you got to talk to this guy from who says that I'm talking to him on a secret radio.
Yeah, and then there's the Stallone guy.
Yeah.
Why is he here?
I don't. The people just came running up.
Wow.
And then Gary said to me, "This guy's pretty kooky, the guy who hears you on the radio." So I said, "We'll have about 12 guys surrounding him when he talks to me." So they're gonna. So if it looks strange, it's going to be 27 guys and this guy. Hey, bring him in, Gary. Let's see. All right, where's the guy? Hey, dude, how you doing? All right. Are you all right? Are you safe? Safe in the sense that, like...
Are you dangerous?
Are you dangerous at all? Have you ever been convicted of anything?
No, I haven't been convicted.
Really?
Haven't
been convicted.
Because you haven't been caught, or you don't do anything?
Have you ever been up on charges?
No.
Have you ever been in trouble with the law?
No.
Huh. And, what's in your jacket? His Walkman? Okay.
He's been searched. Okay.
Now, what's the story? You live on the street or something?
No, I don't live in the street.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, so Gary said you were, like, getting radio signals from me and stuff?
At work.
Oh, yeah? Like, what do you mean? On the short wave, I contacted you?
No, over FM radio.
Oh. You were listening to FM radio and you heard me telling you to come down?
Yeah.
Where is he from?
Pico Rivera.
Jupiter, Pico Rivera, or?
Pico Rivera.
Where is Pico Rivera?
From California.
Oh, is it?
And so were you listening on the 97.1?
Yes.
And then you heard my voice say your name?
No, you call me dude.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
I see.
Hey, dude, come down here. Is that what you heard?
He was actually explaining to me that there was a separate band on the radio that wasn't the FM. Isn't that what you were telling me?
No.
Oh.
You also call me dude.
Who?
Yes.
Who called you dude? Gary?
So do you.
Yeah.
Gary has talked to you on the radio, too?
Yeah, so, see, my wife is a therapist. She used to work with a lot of people who heard me on the radio, calling them dude. You ever been in therapy and stuff?
No, I haven't been in therapy.
Never? So, you hear voices and stuff?
Let's get
Just over the radio.
Just over the radio? Did you ever hear Jesus talk to you over the radio?
No.
Is it only this program?
Only this program.
Really? How lucky for us. Really? You're saying to me that you heard me say, dude, come down to the radio station.
Yeah, or else you don't get to make your movie.
Or else I don't get to make my movie.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get this straight. But how'd you know I was talking to you if I said dude?
Because you always call me dude. Ever since 1976, been calling me dude.
So he's been talking to you for a long time?
Yeah.
I've been talking to you since 1976?
Yes.
And what is generally the messages? Like, just come down here and let's get together?
You asked me, will I come to New York? And I say yes.
Yeah.
You weren't in New York in 76, were you?
No, I was in California.
No, Howard.
I was in college.
And Howard was talking to you then?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
How?
Well, I was on the radio, though.
But he couldn't
No, you're
hear...
in person.
Oh, I was in person?
Yes.
All right, well, explain everything to me, because I'm a little confused. Let me hear what's going on, because you know what? Stranger things have happened.
It could be true. We don't know.
All right, you are saying, what do you, and you got a regular job and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do?
What kind of work? What type of work?
I repair and calibrate electronic test equipment.
Oh, you do? There might be something going on here, man. That electronic equipment could be getting to you.
Do you ever think this is weird and that Howard's not talking to you over the radio, that this is just, it's got to be in your imagination?
You know, burst the guy's bubble.
You do think that? Oh, I'm just asking a question.
All right, so let me get this straight. In 1976, I appeared before you.
Or was he there in person?
Or was I talking to you over the radio?
You were there in person.
Okay. So where were we? At your work?
No, we were at a club called the Cabaret.
I see.
Were you there, Howard?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Where is the Cabaret?
This guy's not nuts.
Okay.
Where is the Cabaret?
I don't want to say.
He can
It's in
tell
California.
me.
Right?
Right.
See? I told you I knew.
You please.
No, okay. So anyway, I appeared at the Club Cabaret.
Yeah, we're standing in line.
We were standing in line. And what did I say to you when I first met you?
Hey, dude.
Something like that.
Yeah. And what were we talking about? What was the plan?
I'm pretty tired right now.
So you don't even remember. When did you get into town?
This morning.
Oh, you flew in? Or you drove?
I flew in.
I'm kidding. So you got money.
Some money, not a lot.
But you were able to fly in on the red eye?
Yes.
What'd that cost?
About $1,000.
$1,000?
Mm-hmm.
So you got dough. You get girls?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Because you got kind of a weird rap, you know what I'm saying? Are you high on drugs?
No.
Are you in therapy?
No, not in therapy.
You might be after this. All right, so anyway, let me get this straight. So you met me in 76. We talked a little bit, right?
Yes, and then we met again in 83.
And where was that?
A Lucky Supermarket.
In California?
Yes.
You spend an awful lot of time in California, Howard.
According to my friend here. What's your first name?
Victor.
Victor. So, I already knew that. Victor, so we met in the supermarket by coincidence, right?
No.
I called you there?
Somehow you got somebody, got my mother to send me to the supermarket to pick up a Good Housekeeping magazine. So I went over to the magazine rack. Well, first I walked into the supermarket and the manager opened the door, sort of bowed to me.
Right.
And the manager never bows to me anyway. I just walked right in.
Was it weird that he bowed to you?
Yeah, it was strange.
Why did you think was going on?
Howard had set this all up, right?
Right.
Well, I didn't think anything was going on. I just thought it was just strange.
In other words, you see me as like a religious figure and people bow to me and stuff?
No,
shucks.
You.
Let me ask you something. Can we get your mother's number?
Yeah. Have you been in touch with your mother?
I talked to her Monday.
And what did she say? Did you tell her any of this?
Yeah.
And what does she say? She thinks you're nuts, right?
She doesn't believe it.
She doesn't believe any of it. So you said, hey, wait a second.
And she doesn't tell you to go get some help?
No, she doesn't tell me to go get any help.
There's no one can help.
Oh,
anyway, so let me get this straight. So we met in 86, Or 83, was it?
Yeah, 83.
83.
Let me
Somewhere
ask
around
you a question.
83.
Oh, I'm just trying to find out what we
Wait a
did.
minute.
I
Is
forget.
he looking at you?
No.
Okay.
He's looking up in this. What are you looking at?
My eyes are tired. I'm trying to keep awake.
Okay. So, anyway, in 83 we met in the supermarket. And then, what did I say to you in the supermarket?
When I come to New York.
Right. Now, why do I want you to come to New York? Why do I tell you to come to New York? What's going to happen? To help the movie?
You told me to come to New York. That's all.
That's it.
That's it.
And you just did it?
Hey,
yes.
The guy listens. It's pretty phenomenal that a guy would call him and tell him to go to New York.
Well, it's taken you years to get him here, though.
Yeah.
Howard.
How come you never came before? How come every time I ask you to come, you don't come? And look at the trouble I'm doing to get Victor here to come to New York. I meet him outside a club.
Yeah, you're arranging supermarket meetings.
Yeah, I arrange a supermarket meeting. But, Victor, try to make sense out of this. Why, if I wanted you to come to New York, would I go through all the trouble of meeting you at a supermarket? Wouldn't I just...
To make me feel like a big shot.
Okay.
He never talks to you on the phone, though, like a regular guy.
No, not like a regular person.
Do you think they're ever going to fix that microphone so Victor doesn't have... Victor, just leave your hands off it. It'll work fine. So, can you talk, Gary?
I did.
You know, Victor might be a little wild here, but you're nuts. I told you to talk to these guys.
Tom said, we're going to take care of it.
Okay, very good. Now, Victor, so what you're saying is, you told your mom all this stuff about me. Have you been contacted by other celebrities?
Yeah, but they don't want me to say.
Now, was Howard always a celebrity? I don't understand.
No, he met me back in 76 before I was a celebrity.
Okay.
76, I just graduated college.
And so, I can't even figure this out.
So what other celebrities have contacted you?
They don't want me to say.
Oh, so screw them. You're on the air.
Why can you reveal Howard and not these other people?
Hey, I'm willing to be revealed. Why shouldn't they? Name two. Madonna, I bet.
No.
Kevin Costner?
Let me ask you another question. Is it all on this show that they contact you, or...
Was it Jackie and Billy who contacted you? I bet you they did.
They come to my house while I'm washing my car.
They come to the house while you're washing the car?
Right. Like who came?
I'm not saying.
You won't say? You want to keep it confidential?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why only when you're washing your car?
I don't know.
Maybe they want to help.
I want to help dry.
Have you ever heard anybody else tell these stories?
No.
Hey, he's got a pretty special life, okay?
So why do you think it's happening to you?
He's the chosen one, right?
Why did you choose me?
Why? Well, let's first go through our history together. So in 83...
Why don't you tell me how?
I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about it. So in 83, I contacted you. We met at the supermarket, and then I told you to come to New York, which you didn't do, right?
Right.
You felt, why didn't you come to New York?
I always thought you were pulling my leg.
Okay. Now, then I started contacting you on the radio after that?
Yes.
So when you would tune in the radio, in what year did I start contacting you on the radio?
91, I think.
91 when I first got there?
Or maybe, yeah, I think so.
And what would happen? All of a sudden, in the middle of the broadcast, I would contact you?
Yeah.
Did you realize right away it was the same Howard you knew on the radio?
Not at first. I kept thinking, maybe, is that the guy that I met?
You didn't know if it was the same guy that you had met and all that other stuff. Right. And then all of a sudden, how many times did I contact you on the radio? Get in front of that microphone, Victor. Yeah.
Twice.
Twice?
Just twice.
Yeah. Well, it's about time you started listening. Tell the guy to come to New York. He doesn't come. So I said, hey, dude, come to New York?
Yeah.
Was that my exact words?
Yeah.
I see. And then you finally said, hey, I'm going on a plane to see Howard.
Yes.
And you don't even know what you're supposed to... But somehow you're supposed to help me with my movie.
Somehow.
Right.
Well, you're a guy who checks electronic equipment. How are you going to help him with his movie?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He just knows I contacted him. That's not for him to know how to help with the movie. So it turns out this is my...
You'd think you'd tell him.
All right, you're my co-star. I need you to act in the movie immediately, okay? Now you know the whole plan. You're not crazy. Yeah, and you're going to play Jackie in the movie. All right?
All right.
You're going to have to dye your hair in it.
Yeah, you're going to have to dye your hair blonde, but let me just tell you something. You're the only guy who can play Jackie. I think you've captured him already. This is Jackie during a contract negotiation. I don't care. I don't know. I'm a hippie. Right. Mesmerized. My eyes are tired. So anyway, you realize... So
you don't think we're laughing at you, do you?
Don't. Hey, I'm not laughing at you, by the way. That's Jackie. If you want to get anyone, it's Jackie. Right, Jackie Marlowe. Remember that name.
I was laughing at Howard.
Right. So anyway, no, in all seriousness, can I be honest with you, Victor? I swear to you, I've never contacted you. Never. Never met you in 76, never met you in 83. I've never even heard of you before. What do you think of that?
I think I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So you're finished with this idea that the radio is talking to you, are you?
No, I don't think so. Are you really done with it?
I'm going to just break my radio and forget about it.
Yeah, break the radio. That's an idea.
It's not good for you.
Yeah. Be like Twilight Zone, then the radio still talk to him. The radio keep coming back.
If you break the radio and it talks to you, you'll know there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong.
Yeah.
Victor, you ever get laid?
No.
Never in your whole life?
Never.
Wow.
Are you a virgin?
Are you a virgin, really? I could get your girl.
I don't think you want to.
No, he's not a bad-looking guy. You're not a bad-looking guy, right?
You say so.
Really? What is
You're
a
a virgin.
He's got some Koresh-like qualities, though.
Yeah. You might get some followers.
Yeah, you want a cult?
I thought Manson was more...
Yeah. He's not a bad-looking guy. You just got to get off this whole kooky Howard thing.
And that people are visiting you when you wash the car thing.
Yeah, why don't you go to a shrink or something? Let them help you out. I'm telling you, I think it might be, I'm not saying it's delusional. They might be visiting you, but maybe there's a chance that since you made a mistake with me, maybe you're making a mistake with some of these other people. You know what I mean?
Are you starting to question yourself?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. That's a start.
It could be like schizophrenia or something, right? Has anybody ever mentioned that to you?
No.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what it is.
No.
Believe
How old are you,
me.
Victor?
To me, you're healthy.
I like both of you.
Yeah.
How old are you?
36.
You're 36? I thought you were much younger. Hey, I might set you up with Jade Barrymore.
There you go. Perfect.
You want to have girls and stuff?
Yes.
You're interested?
Why do you think you haven't gotten a girl?
Well, maybe there's no time for girls. He's busy at the car with all the celebrities.
How often do you wash that car?
Any of these
I don't
celeb...
watch it anymore.
Yeah. Well, I would wash it if all these celebrities were coming to my house.
Does the car talk to you?
Yeah.
The car doesn't talk to me.
Because my mother's a car.
Yeah, don't be silly, Billy.
Yeah, Billy's not weird.
Is this Victor's car?
Victor,
Yeah.
wash me.
That's how you do it.
It's all tricks. But anyway, hey, Victor. And you got a thing about Jesus or Messiah or anything like that?
You do look a little like Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing? You'll have that in a few weeks.
Yeah, right.
Give it time. But seriously, I can't believe your mother or anyone didn't tell you to get some help, because seriously, it might be a...
Should we talk to his mother?
Do you want me to call your mother or something?
No.
Yeah, I hear you. I might not be the best person for that job. Well, Victor, listen, I wish you luck. I hope that things work out for you. I swear to you, on a stack of Bibles, I never called. Do you believe me? Or do you think I'm just saying that on the air?
I believe you.
I'm not making this up. If I was calling you, I would let you know.
Did you know if did you have any idea of how this was going to turn out?
Not really, no.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. I hear a celebrity coming in the room, wants to speak to you. Hold on a second. Who is it? Oh, my God, it's OJ. Look out! It happened. Look out! Have you ever been visited by Suzanne Plachette?
No.
She wants to speak to you right now.
Okay.
Miss Plachette?
You're a very attractive young man. How do you like my new choppers?
Larry Fine is here from the Three Stooges.
Did you ever speak to Larry Fine of the Three Stooges?
No.
He wants to talk to you. Hold on a second.
Hey, I want to join the Branch Davidian. Come on, I need somewhere to go. You know something? I'm going to tell you a secret, Mo. You're nuts.
Seriously, you got to be careful with this stuff, and you got to get some help. I think you do.
I think you got to talk to somebody. I don't know that it's serious, but you talk to somebody.
Seriously, man.
Tell them you wound up in New York after thinking the radio was talking to you. See what they say.
Hey, Robin was nuts. Take it from her.
Yeah,
and she got help. Did you read Robin's book?
No.
Believe she was doing wackier stuff than
Yeah,
you.
if you're going to tell him something, tell him to read my book.
Yeah. Larry Fine, shouldn't he read Robin's book?
Yes, he should. That's a great book.
But did you have fun here anyway? What are you going to do? Do you have a place to stay?
Yeah.
No, he should go right back home.
I'm going right back home.
Oh, you're going to go right on a plane and go back home?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry
You didn't quit your job or anything to do this.
No, I didn't quit my job.
Good. All right. I don't know. So what do you do? Like, do you think about girls at night and take care of yourself?
No, in the morning.
Oh, in the morning you think about the girls?
Yeah.
I got to try that. I'm usually worn out from the night before. Well, I hope you get a girl.
Okay.
Maybe that'll straighten you out.
Probably will.
Yeah, you're not a bad-looking guy if you don't act so, strange. I bet you could get one.
Okay.
You're weirder than Ratso.
Never met Ratso.
All right. But anyway, good luck to you, and I hope things work out. Now, if you want my recommendation, sometimes they say these psychiatrists can help you sort things out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. You going to take me up on that? You think about it.
Just on the fact that you've never had a date, I think that something was wrong.
Don't rub it in, Robin.
I'm just trying to help him.
There's a lot more guys than you know haven't had a date.
You want some Ritalin?
Hey, Larry, you got some Ritalin?
Sure. Prozac?
You and Mo are on Ritalin?
Yeah, we're on Ritalin.
Ever been on Ritalin?
No.
Want some Klonopin?
What do you got over there, drugstore? See, Larry Fun is visiting you. Anyway, listen, Victor, I want to thank you for stopping by. I hope I've been of some help, have I?
Yes, you have.
All right, good. And thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to wait for you to leave.
Yeah, we don't...
Drink Sterno. It worked for Curly.
Thanks, Victor.
All right, bye.
Good luck to you, man. Good luck, Victor.
Oh, boy.
It's a pretty good dude. Jackie's having him to the 4th of July party.
Oh, yeah. There's no reason not to invite him to the 4th of July party.
He wouldn't even look at me. The only time he thought any of us were weird when Jackie laughed, he looked at him like, will you shut up?
What's so funny?
What's your problem?
Yes.
Why are you laughing?
Yes.
What's the matter, Gary? You all upset?
I'm bummed about this microphone situation.
Yeah, I know, me
We've
too.
discussed it a couple 1,000 times with
Yeah, we
Scott.
can't get it fixed.
So embarrassing.
That's all right. November, we're out of here.
It's hard enough to get a guest.
How many weeks left on my contract? How many months?
Ooh.
I've been asked in a while.
7?
7 still?
7.5.
It keeps getting bigger.
Numbers never go down.
Hold on, 7.5, but all you have to do is finish this week and next week's vacation, so really it's 7.
All right.
After this Friday.
And then really, I could leave in October. I don't have to leave in November.
6.
Yeah, do you have a specific date in November?
I think it's just like November.
Okay.
So they got to give me I got to give them a month's notice. All right, let's take a break. That was Victor, who hears me talking to him on the radio.
Well, you got to stop using the term dude.
As of today, Robin, no more dude, just man. Hey, man.
During that fight with Sam Kennison, the dude and man fight,
yeah.
His head was probably spinning.
Well, we got through that one. I got to meet Kate and his girlfriend.
You're going to be shocked at how pretty she is.
Really? Is it really his girlfriend?
That's what he says.
Maybe Kate's paid her.
She's got a big tattoo on her ass.
Really? All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle. 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with The Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Well, we've really packed in a very full show for our fans, Robin.
Yes.
They've heard everything today. From Melrose Larry Green to Jade Barrymore to a guy who hears us on the radio when we're not really talking to him. Guy named Victor. And
is somebody following Victor to the airport?
I don't know.
He makes sure he gets out of town.
Yeah. So anyway, let's just do this real quick, because Kate's has been waiting around for an hour and a half, and he's dying to get on the air, I think.
Yeah, like he has someplace to go.
Yeah, we started talking about him the other day. He's just our production director. He's nobody famous. But he's sort of a weird little guy.
He's the guy whose voice you'll sometimes hear on commercials on the radio station.
Yeah, here locally. And that's his girlfriend. I don't buy that at all. Who is it, Mistress Crimson?
Yeah.
Wait, don't sit down yet. Let me take a look at you. You're going out with Kate.
Yes, I am.
And you're not being paid to say that.
Are you being paid to say that?
No, I'm not.
You're his girlfriend?
Yes, I am.
Turn around. Let me take a look at you. Please. Whoa.
Oh, I can't believe Mistress Crimson takes orders like that.
Beautiful.
You want to touch the outfit? I know you do.
Do I want to touch the outfit? Yeah, I do. Hey, wait, sit down for a second, though.
Sit here.
Cates is our production director, and he's one of those guys who dresses weird, gets weird haircuts and stuff. Although he looks kind of normal.
He's just basically weird.
He's just weird, and then he gets into weird religions. Are you still like a witch or something? Are you still a warlock?
No.
Cates was a warlock.
You dropped that?
When I first met him, he was a warlock, and he was like, oh, don't mention it.
I'm a Wiccan or whatever that is.
Yeah, what are you, a Wiccan?
No.
What are you?
I was raised a Unitarian.
Yeah, but aren't you like a warlock now or something?
Nah,
he was a warlock. You were.
A warlock is like a betrayer or something. It's not something one would.
Weren't we just some weird religion?
I told you he was going to have some weird thing like, well, no, I wasn't a warlock, I was a witch.
Yeah. What were you, a witch or a warlock?
What were you actually?
And why don't you be honest?
I would call myself more a pagan. I don't really like the W word.
A pagan?
Yeah. A pagan means it's like in America, pagan is basically you see deity in nature. And in
but aren't you a witch? Like, isn't that part of it?
Go out and howl at
a lot
the
of
moon?
people who are pagans also call themselves witches.
Right.
I don't.
Are you still a pagan?
Yeah, I'd say so. Sure.
But who's a warlock?
I don't know.
Your girlfriend?
I don't know anybody who's a warlock. That's like.
So who's like the head of your religion?
That's like from bad Satan movies.
Who's the head of your religion?
No one's the head of my religion. She's the head of my religion.
Your new girlfriend is the head of your religion.
Sure, why not? All women are head of my religion.
Yeah, your new girlfriend's pretty. I mean, like, I don't know how Kate's got you.
Where did you meet?
Through mutual friends.
They told you he worked at the radio station?
No, I didn't know that about him at all until later on.
And you're really into him?
Yeah. Right.
You're in love with him?
Yes, I am.
Why do you find that hard to believe?
How old are you?
31.
I don't know. I just think Kate isn't that good looking.
I just want to know if she'll call us when she drops him.
Yeah.
Tell us
no offense, Kate. I don't think I'm good looking, okay? I'm not saying it to insult you.
Well, I think so. So what does it matter what you think?
Maybe she thinks like being the production director at a radio station is a cool deal.
No, I didn't know that about him at all.
Yeah, because he doesn't make any money.
She couldn't give a flying rat's butt about
really?
my job generally.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you're a professional dominatrix as well?
No, I'm not. I'm an amateur. I do it for fun.
Oh, you don't get
paid? A professional would do it for
No,
money,
I don't get paid.
And do you ever get dressed up and dominate Kate?
No, I never. He's not into it.
He's not?
No.
Then who do you do this with?
I have slaves. I have a stable of slaves.
Oh, really? So you have sex with other guys?
No, I don't. They worship me.
And they pay you and stuff?
They don't pay me. No money is exchanged. I get tokens of devotion.
Oh, really? Like what kind of
really?
tokens?
Well, you see my outfit, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a gift.
That was a gift from some guy?
From several guys.
Do you ever have women worship you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And they give
how
you
do you
gifts?
find these people?
Yes, I do. I place an ad.
Oh.
So she's pretty wacky. Maybe that's why she digs
She
them.
likes Kate because she's wacky.
No, I'm not wacky. It's that I am not inhibited.
Inhibited?
Yes, that's right.
I thought you said inhibited.
I think that's
whatever you said. Hey, Kate, you're pretty lucky. Kate's got the divorce and the whole thing.
He's living the life.
I'm still working on all that nonsense. So
are you?
Yeah.
So you're going to give her 50% of what little money you had.
Wow.
So she must really love you. Kate's is probably living in a hovel
how
somewhere.
long have they been together?
How long have you gotten her?
Oh, let's see. We got together last July.
Super.
Yeah, late July.
Man, I'd love to date you.
And you hit it off with Bill Cates. I don't even know what Bill is talking about.
All I know is every time I'm like talking to Bill Cates, I just want to get out of the room. I never know what he's talking about. Warlocks and witches.
He's
and
always saying things. I don't know what he's talking
Your
about.
mom's into some strange stuff, Howard.
Yeah, well, she's into TM, but
so it's
I don't know. She's not a witch.
The only thing that's weird about pagans is they see sacredness in everything. It's not like God is some big guy up in the sky who's going to tell you what to do. It's like God and goddess. It's like male and female divinity.
You're already weird.
It's all
God
everywhere.
and goddess.
Yeah, well.
Do you go out on All Hallows Eve and salute the moon?
Yeah, is Halloween your big holiday?
It's one of the big holidays.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you do for Halloween? Do you go to the temple?
It's the New Year. So you like.
Kate, what are you, a Jew? Were you born a Jew?
No.
Were your parents Jewish?
My parents both came from Jewish families before my oldest brother was born.
So he's a Jew. He's another Jew who has to have a wacky religion. You know what? All the Jews do this.
5 years before I was born.
Rabbis must be doing the worst job of getting people into that religion.
You know what it is? It's because
every Jew is into something wacky.
When the Jews came over from Europe, a lot of them they were in the pogroms. Their people were persecuting them, and so when they came over here, it's like, no, we're not Americans. We're
another lost Jew.
Yeah. We're not Jews anymore. We're not Europeans anymore. We're Americans now.
Right.
To heck with, and that's what happened.
He's a Jew. Another Jew with a wacky religion.
Yeah.
He'll go through 3 more wacky religions. The Jews are all doing this.
My brother's a born-again Jew.
Yeah, of course.
For a long time, yeah.
Born-again Christian.
Pretty soon, you know what he'll do?
Born-again Jew.
Yeah.
So he's Jews for Jesus.
Yeah, because my parents sort of denied us our Jewish heritage. I'm not arguing with it. It definitely happened.
Let me tell you what Cates will probably do one of these days.
Yeah.
He'll probably become a Hasidim.
Yeah. Eventually he'll become a super Jew.
Super Jew.
And Mistress Crimson, are you a Jew as well?
No, I'm not.
I didn't think so. I did not think so. You look almost Germanic. Kate's likes to be dominated.
Yes, he's always got a strong woman in his life.
Yeah, he always has a woman telling him what to do.
No, that's not true.
No.
And you don't get jealous, Kate, when she's with all these guys and you having them like rub her rubber and everything?
No, because it turns her on.
What do the guys do with you? Like, what's the whole session? You chain them up and stuff and you whip them?
Yeah,
and they're
pretty
naked?
much so. No, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I usually go to the clubs a lot.
See, she goes to these clubs and she has these guys who are her slaves and these women who are her slaves, and she comes home and...
And you get excited by it, right?
She's mine.
Are you into girls?
It's a beautiful thing.
Of course.
You are?
Yes.
You ever bring girls into the bed with Kate's?
No.
Oh, man, he's waiting for that.
They can't get anybody else to go.
Yeah, they're too scared. But Kate's is a weird guy, too, because, like, he's our production director, but, like, he came from the same radio station Billy came from in Boston.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
And Case used to do weird stuff. Like he was like Billy's protector for a while.
No, I heard you were talking about this. When Pat Evans hired me, she hired me first in like August of '88, and then I was talking with Billy because Billy was still working in Boston then, and I helped to convince Tom and all those people to hire Billy as like we'd be the production team.
Right.
And then when he first started, the people in the accounting department used to give me his paycheck when they gave me my paycheck.
Oh, I see.
And that one time he wasn't here. They gave me the paycheck for him, and I put it inside my pocket. And
you took it home.
I took it home.
It used to drive Billy West crazy that Cates would take
I never could find it.
Yeah, he would go, why is Bill Cates taking my...
You never told me that. Mailboxes except mine.
I can't believe you ended up with such a hot girlfriend. What do you do with these guys? Let me get into something with you. Obviously, you would do it with me if you would do it with Cates. There's just no two ways about it. You would dump Cates for me, right?
No, of course not.
Yeah, sure. In a minute.
No way.
In a heartbeat. I'm 10 times cuter than him.
Not maybe to other people, not to me.
Oh, you're just saying that. Robin, tell her. Tell her she's just saying that, please.
She must be under hypnosis.
Then why don't you just be a little honest? So what do you do with it? Let me see what you do. What do you do?
When I do something with you.
Yeah, come on. Show me something. Go ahead. Let me see what you do.
All right, pull down your pants.
All right. What do you mean? What's going to happen?
I'm going to give you a spanking.
You are?
Yes, I am. Go ahead. I dare you.
Go for it, Howard.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't scare me.
Go get him
Go
crimson.
right ahead.
Yeah, I've had that. Sure. Let me see. Yeah, come here.
Go get him crimson.
And Kate, you're not into this. You don't want her to...
Kate, you want her with me.
Yes.
Here you go.
Kate's
Does he ever watch her do her thing?
Oh, yeah, I've been to the club. I've seen her do it.
I'm into stability.
You're into stability. All right, what are you doing?
You have to pull down your pants.
Don't you pull them down for me, baby?
No, I'm ordering you to pull down your pants.
Let me touch your outfit. Oh, yeah, you feel pretty tight.
Look, she's got a tattoo on her butt. Did you see that?
Turn around. Let me see your tattoo for a second. Hey, can I touch that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, mistress.
I have my permission to.
Oh, thanks. All right, what do I do? Pull down my pants?
Yeah, and
put your hands. Okay.
You ready?
And what do I... Yeah, you're not too horny.
No, put your hands on the table like that. Don't move.
Hey, and don't hurt me so much. Pull down my
pants. If it's too much, just say the color red.
Okay, that's your word,
That's our secret
Howard.
code word?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting involved in this. I won't be able to sit down for a month. All right.
You've been a bad boy, Howard.
Hey, shut up, Kate. Hey, Kate, get out of the room.
I know he's kind of
Stupid
a weirdo.
idiot.
He's always sitting in the room watching.
Oh, wait a second. I'm getting my butt rubbed. I don't mind that at all. Ooh.
You hitting you hard?
Ooh, I just got a little aroused. Ow. Ooh.
Come on.
What? Aren't you supposed to yell at me and junk? Ow. I'm sorry, mistress. Hey, don't we talk?
No, you're supposed to say, please, mistress, may I have another?
Please, mistress, may I have another? Hey, come on, this hurts. I don't mind the rubbing part.
Say it, please, mistress.
Please, mistress, may I have another?
Could you say it slower?
Please, mistress, may I have another? Ow, what are you, crazy? How long is this going to go on?
Until I tire of it.
What? Until you tire of it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right, thank me.
By doing what?
Kiss my hand. I said kiss my hand.
Oh, your hand. I thought you said kiss my face. How's that,
okay,
mistress?
May I get naked and join you both?
Oh, she's in love with you. Look at her looking up to you.
Come here, I'll spank you.
She's in love with you.
Now.
You like to get spanked, Crimson?
No, I don't.
Mistress?
No.
You're pretty good looking. What are you doing with Kate? He's the last guy on the planet you should
Who
be
was
with.
the last guy she was with?
I don't believe that's your girlfriend.
No.
When did you have sex with him last?
Yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
You made love
And
to
he's
Kate?
good?
I don't believe it. What am I missing? If Kate is getting this, I could be with Terry Hatcher.
Christine, am I good?
All right. Thank you, mistress.
Damn, that hurt.
I only use my hand.
Damn, that hurt.
I brought up my
Look at the girl he's getting. She's a kook, like Kate. Yeah, pictures and everything.
Yeah, pretty soon you'll be calling her, making appointments.
Hey, Kate, God bless you, man. Good for you.
Goddess.
Do you call her goddess?
At times, sure.
Yeah.
But
Don't
she
say
calls
God bless you. Say Goddess bless me.
I call her goddess. She calls me God.
Yeah, Kate goes around the station saying you're supposed to say goddess bless me because he believes in Mother Nature.
Right. So you believe in it. Why does everybody else have to go along?
If Kate would really tell you about his religion, you'd really have a good laugh.
Yeah.
It's really whacked out.
It's not whacked out at all. What do you want to know?
Did he ever tell you about the religion?
Oh, sure.
Are you into it?
Are you into it now?
No.
No.
But I believe
Even you don't believe it.
every woman is a goddess. That I believe.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yes, it's
You
true.
certainly are.
I wonder where she came from to get this.
Hey, Kate, congratulations. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you, Howard.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
So are you going to get married? Is that in the plan?
Not in our immediate plans.
Yeah.
No, life is complicated enough as it is.
Right.
That's true.
Right. They're just boyfriend and girlfriend.
I see.
Kate's is giving her that lavish lifestyle she's always dreamed of. Well, Bill, listen, congratulations with you and your girlfriend, and that's certainly a score. That's the best-looking girl you ever got, I bet.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. No offense, man. Hey, listen, man, he gets offended when I say he's not good-looking. I'm not good-looking. I know
you can't be suffering under the delusion that you're some kind of a movie star.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, certainly, but I felt cute until the day that you told me that I had no looks and no personality. That really made me feel bad.
Well, you have a personality. It's just hard to take. That's all. No, Bill, I like you. You know that. You know I'm an admirer of your production talents as well. I'm the one who keeps telling Tom to keep you around even when they try to get rid of you. All right? So you just remember that. All right. I'm kidding. No one's trying to get rid of you. Look, he bums out. He'll go into a
believes
funk.
every word you said. He thinks you're a goddess.
Yeah, we like you, Bill.
I just got a phone call in the office from our business office, and they did want to clear one thing up about that whole check thing. They said that they never gave Billy West's check to Mr. Cates. He would always ask for it.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yep.
When
They disputed heavily.
The one with the blonde hair that's no longer here. I forget her name.
Oh, no one here yet. No. Yeah.
She used to give it to me.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, that didn't last very long either.
All right, Bill. Listen, Bill, go off with your girlfriend. What are you worried about the check?
Yeah, leave
man.
Billy's check alone.
I'd take it right back in the production studio, make love to you right now.
I just wanted to clean up my reputation.
Very nice to meet you, Mistress Crimson, and our production director, Bill Cates. Thank you. If there's any guy out there who says he can't get a woman.
Yeah, can you believe Victor hasn't gotten a woman and Cates has her?
Cates is walking proof. I bet you look good in a bathing suit, Miss Crimson.
Excuse me?
I bet you look good in a bathing suit.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You should give your P.O. Box number.
Yes, if anybody out there wants to write to Mistress Crimson, my number is P.O. Box 1594, Cooper Station, New York, 10276.
Cates is like me. When you're not a good-looking guy, you have to hook up with wacky broads.
Yeah, they got to be a little off.
Yeah, they got to be a little off, and you got to put up with a lot of wacky stuff. And she probably, like for a couple of weeks in a row, won't even see him.
Yeah, because I remember, you talk about your past life. You get all these kooky girls.
Yeah, I've got her pegged. He's begging her come on, aren't we boyfriend and girlfriend? You're not even sure if they're boyfriend and girlfriend. I guarantee I got this whole thing pegged.
I never had to beg her for anything.
Really?
She does whatever I ask.
All right, Kate, saying good for you.
Okay.
I got nothing to prove.
I got nothing to prove.
I'm a cool dude.
Cool dude and this smooth.
Okay, very good. Mistress Crimson. All right, I got to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words with the news.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
We have a microphone down my pants. That's what that sound was. I'm in here yelling at the guys.
Why?
Because Kate's girlfriend was good looking.
Well, I was yelling at the women. Do you see? This is what's out there.
Yeah, Robin said to me, Robin said, now, if Kate's is the bachelor about town, if that's who I have to go after, I'm just going to sit in my apartment.
It's bad news for both of us.
Robin actually is probably going to be going out with Dennis Fung if she can get a date when she's out in Los Angeles.
Well, I'd certainly love to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
I did. There were many times when he was on the stand that I just wanted to cradle him.
Because he mentioned us yesterday, and everyone was running around going, hey, Dennis Fung listens to you. And I go, hey, before 2 weeks ago, the guy just had a crummy job with the police department. He was just a fan. See, he's not a TV star or anything.
TV can make anyone a star. It doesn't matter what you're doing on it.
Yeah, I didn't know you went for the Oriental.
I happen
I'm
to
into
be
that
a
myself.
lover of people, Howard, unlike yourself.
Hey, there wasn't a woman who walked in here today. I didn't walk. Hey, anyway, Robin, there's so much going on in the news and so much to cover that I had to actually ask Sylvester Stallone's Kato not to come in.
Is he going to come back?
Yeah, I think he's going to come back. Gary's arranging for that. So.
Okay. Because I certainly wanted to hear what he had to say.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to know the inner workings of the Stallone household? How
Absolutely.
He does things?
Yeah, I'd like to know how he does things. I'd like to live my life through him.
You know, I was reading in the paper the other day, not to dwell, but it seems that date he had with that Angie Everhart.
The model?
At the Oscars?
Yeah.
That was the first time they went out.
Wow.
And like 2 weeks later, they were engaged.
Hey, Larry King's got nothing on him.
Amazing. How many times does he have to be burnt? Has he forgotten Brigitte Nielsen?
Don't worry about him. He'll be just fine. You don't worry.
Why doesn't Stallone choose a woman like me? Stable, who's not after his money.
People read your book, Robin. They're running for the hills. There's not going to be any dating going on in your life.
Excuse me?
Oh, no one can believe what they're reading.
What are you talking about?
Men are running.
Date me after reading that book?
Date you? I won't even talk to you. Hey, anyway, let me tell you something.
How dare you?
Oh, very scary.
Oh, I dislike you very much now.
Tomorrow, Jackie will be reading from your book. He's picked out some new selections, and everybody loves when Jackie reads from your book. So.
I can't believe what you're saying here.
Hey, you know...
the one thing that really is funny to me, because I knew all that stuff when you used to say, Robin, you'd make a good wife.
Hey, Robin.
Yes?
I was checking out the E ratings, and we had huge ratings last night on the E... No, 2 nights ago on the E! Show.
What was going on?
I'll never figure it out. We had Martin Lawrence was on for the first half hour, and he got huge ratings for us.
Good.
Then the second half hour was through the roof. And you know who the guest was? Danielle Brisbois.
Well, gee.
So you can never figure out what our audience is responding to.
That at all.
Huge ratings.
You know what people were asking me the other day? It's very funny that this show brings up questions. But somebody was watching the show with Nicole Eggert the other day.
The girl who used to be on Baywatch.
And they said to me, did Howard really get that girl to kiss him? And I said, what are you talking about? And they said, well, Nicole Eggert from Baywatch was on. And when Nicole was there, Howard said that Pamela Anderson kissed him when she was in the studio. Is that true?
She sure did. She wanted it.
I thought, my goodness, what a strange question.
Everybody wants it. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with nothing.
And all they've got is Bill Cates.
Right. They're all dating Bill Cates. I got to start dating. I'm available for dates, girls. Anyway, come on, let's...
Well, we're not going to give short shrift to the president today, Howard. Yesterday, he wanted to hold a primetime news conference, and only one of the 3 major networks would carry it live.
Really?
Yeah. That's how low his stock has gone. So anyway, here is President Clinton.
What network carried it, by the way? Just curious.
I think it must have been CBS. ABC and NBC, yeah, they found better things to do. They had Home Improvement and Frasier to go with. So they decided not to air the president's press conference.
All right, so here's the president.
So here's the president speaking about welfare reform.
Who cares about that? Let's discuss whether or not the radio is dirty. That's an easier topic. Or whether Howard insulted Selena. That's a better topic.
All the studies I have seen say that all the proposals out there now will raise taxes for people with incomes under $200,000 and lower taxes for people with incomes over $200,000, like my wife and myself, which would be unfair. And that if they don't do that, they explode the deficit.
That was about tax reform. I'm sorry. They were talking about the flat tax issue.
So boring. Hey, you know what? This country, for so long, we get into these arguments about, well, if somebody makes some money,
should we take it?
Let the government take it all.
Yeah.
Like, what is this, communism? Why wouldn't you want a country where if you manage to hit the jackpot, that you actually could hold on to some of the money?
That used to be what the United States was all about.
Yeah. And then, like, if a guy is making $30,000 or $50,000 a year, and he's got a family of 4, that's pretty tight. Let's face it. Then all of a sudden he says, you know what, I'm going to get a second job, I'm going to bust my balls. He hits it, and let's say he manages to make $150,000. Everyone's screaming he's rich now, and he's got to give up. He's not rich.
Rape him. We got to take his money.
He's not rich at $150,000. He's probably living well. He's doing okay if he's saving his money, trying to do the right thing.
But I think these guys in government forget.
Yep.
Because while the president may make more than $200,000 a year,
right,
he lives a lifestyle that is much more expensive.
Lives the lifestyle of a king. You could never afford that lifestyle.
And even as governor of Arkansas, he lived a lot better than his salary would have afforded him.
Yeah, you're not worrying where your next meal is going to come from.
So they don't understand what it means to actually have to struggle along on the money you make.
To me, the most interesting sort of proposal, and, you know, hey, I flunked every math class I ever took, but it seems to me that if everybody paid in a flat percentage, that would be the fairest thing in the world. And then, like, anybody making under $20,000 a year, who, especially people with families and stuff, they shouldn't have to pay anything. And then everyone else pays 17%. Or there's another cool proposal out there that I think is kind of neat. They're suggesting some kind of national sales tax. And the reason for that, and then get rid of income tax.
Because the people who spend money are the people with more money.
Yeah, and also they're saying, hey, there's a whole underground economy where people don't pay taxes. Now, if you want to buy something,
you have to pay a tax.
So everyone's paying taxes. There's no such thing as a hidden economy anymore. And you don't pay any income tax. You just pay this national sales tax on everything.
I also think it's awful that we have an agency...
Thank you.
Whose sole purpose, they spend, they take up, billions of dollars to run the IRS.
Yeah.
And their sole purpose is to see if you're cheating.
Yeah. It just seems like a waste of time. So.
Well, if you're going to turn every citizen into a criminal, it's ridiculous. What is your government doing?
So there's a whole bunch of cool proposals out there, but nobody seems to.
Well, he says that every proposal he's seen so far. In fact, it doesn't seem that anybody's even checked, because he said what we have to do is put pencil to paper and see what comes up. But he has this feeling that we'll be overtaxing some people we're not taxing that heavily now, and giving a break to people who don't need it.
Well, let's try it for a couple of years. There was one, I was reading this in the paper, there was one company that filed a 20,000-page tax return. That's how complicated it was?
Yeah.
20,000 pages. It was a big company. That can't be right.
In fact, if everybody has to do something, it should be simple. We all have to get a driver's license in order to drive a car.
Hey, that's what I say, and I'm a hippie. That's what we did. We just went around, got pot, and you paid for it, and that was it, and you eat off the land.
Wasn't it pretty simple to get the driver's license? Why is paying taxes so difficult? And here is the president on welfare reform.
Okay. We can't explode the deficit, and we can't be unfair. Can we simplify the tax system without being unfair or increasing the deficit? And if we can do it, then I am open to it. But the studies are not promising on the proposals that are out there now.
Clinton will win if Dole is the Republican nominee.
Well, the top money raiser so far is this guy, Phil Graham.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
And he can never beat Clinton, ever. He doesn't get it with the abortion and all that stuff. That's a major issue to most people in this country.
That was the president once again talking about taxes. I guess I forgot to pull the one on welfare, but he's...
No, you got it.
Also...
Oh, no, you don't.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But here's Phil Graham talking about welfare anyway.
Okay.
We need to stop giving people more and more money to have more and more children on welfare.
Oh, yeah!
We need to stop treating the people who are riding in the wagon better than we treat the people who are pulling the wagon.
Right.
And we need to let the states have more say.
Right. So all you guys got to stop doing is screaming about violence on television, because you sound stupid. I love what these guys have to say on the economy. I like their attitude. I wouldn't mind.
Social issues.
Yeah, it's just too scary for me. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they just said, a pretty reasonable guy who I respect, and he just said, it's just getting real scary out there with everyone, like that judge down in Texas not understanding that there's a First Amendment. His quote was, if there's a First Amendment, you have to come down here and show it to me.
Yes.
I mean,
or another guy saying it's an understandable response.
Yeah, I mean, it's just getting nutty out there.
Also, there are a lot of people, when they are surveyed, who are willing to give up their rights to free speech.
Yeah,
they want their TV regulated. They want somebody to check the movies. They want somebody to check the albums.
It's weird. And it's like, I'll be damned if I'm going to let Phil Graham. That's why I'm for this guy, Senator Arlen Specter. He's a Republican. He's got the same notion as Phil Graham on the economy. Except he's saying, hey, listen,
Abortion is your business.
We're not supposed to be in your bedroom. You guys do what you want. We're not even going to tackle it. The government never was asked to do that kind of stuff years ago. Nor should they. I dig that guy.
Here's Phil Graham again.
Again, Robin? You're giving him more airtime?
Well, he's raised more money.
And not Senator Specter?
I don't have any of Senator Specter.
Nobody's even paying attention to him, except us.
Bill Clinton is the only person I know that could get on three sides of a two-sided issue.
I do that.
I am against quotas. They're wrong. The American people are against them, and the time has come to stop the rhetoric, stop the studies, and start the action.
Time has come today. Hey!
That's another big issue, the affirmative action issue, and whether we're going to dismantle that whole system.
Hey, let's get that guy on the show.
Phil Graham?
No, the guy who goes, hey! And that's, time has come today. Hey! That guy.
That wasn't Jackie the Joke Man?
No. Hey! Time has come today. Like, where's that guy now? Yeah, but I want that guy specifically. Time. 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 Time has come today. Hey! That guy. Hey!
Time has come today. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, now turn the time.
No, I don't want to have Phil Graham on the show. I'll leave that to Imus. He can have all the politicians. That stupid, jackass, boring MFer. I was reading in the paper that Imus's new enemy is Charles Grodin. Did you read that?
Geez.
Yeah. I've only been ragging on the douche for like a year. But he has to do everything I do. Can he not have a personality of his own?
Could he not listen? Please, don't let him listen to this radio program.
I mean, can't there be a law against other disc jockeys listening to my show and copping my personality? Freak. Sorry. Had to get that off my chest.
So anyway, moving on. Also in the news, the O.J. Simpson case. There will be no testimony today. I don't know what we'll do for afternoon TV.
How come no testimony? What is that?
Today is the day the judge has set aside to do the individual interviews with the jurors as a result of the questions raised by the interviews with Jeanette Harris, a former juror who was thrown off the jury because she misfiled in her application that she had never had any experiences with domestic violence.
Also, she was involved. She was also involved in a race war while she was sitting there.
Well, that had nothing to do with her being thrown off. I'm simply talking about that.
You were not allowed to use the white Stairmaster?
She says that, she said that she had never had any experiences with domestic violence, and then it was uncovered that she had once filed a complaint against her husband in some kind of separation or divorce proceedings that he had pushed her around.
Well.
So anyway, she also, when she was being interviewed, indicated that there was a lot of racial tension on the jury, that the white jurors were getting preferential treatment, more shopping time, first hit on the movies, and their own gym. She also claimed that a white juror kicked her and another one of the jurors, and that there just seemed to be this racial division
going on in her head.
So Judge Ito now has to
sort that out for the babies from the jury.
All 18 people left in the jury pool to determine what is going on, and if his findings are that this jury is full of racial division and that this woman's allegations have foundation, that also jurors have been discussing the case and may have come to some conclusion already without hearing all the evidence, he may have to declare a mistrial.
When they do the interview, do they have to take their shoes off?
What do you mean, that the judge has a white carpet?
No, it's a Japanese custom that you walk into the...
Sit cross-legged on the floor, please.
Yeah, and eat with funny little sticks. Hey, so...
Judge Ito would like to point out that he is an American citizen.
Judge Ito is proven to be, and now he's trying to make up for it, he's proven to be one of the worst judges in the history of the United States.
Well, as I pointed out again, he only responds when there is scrutiny and criticism of his handling of this case, and then he slips, because there have been these allegations of losing control and not handling or wrangling these defense and prosecution lawyers before, and he stopped the sidebars for a while and that whole thing. But as somebody pointed out the other day, that he was really disturbed by his cover shot being on Newsweek with the caption that, you know, the trial is a mess.
Yeah, well, it is, and there was a great article in the Los Angeles Times 2 days ago, I think it was, where they said, you know, there's another murder trial similar to this one. I think it's a stabbing going on right across the hall there, right in the same. You know, right in the same place.
In the same building.
Yeah, and there's no cameras, and it took 4 weeks. DNA evidence was presented in a day. This trial should not have been more than 4 weeks. This is a clear-cut, open and shut case. He is allowing the defense to make a mockery of the justice system.
You noticed yesterday
introducing this far-out premise that the cops framed O.J. Simpson. For what reason? We still don't even know why the cops are framing him.
But you noticed yesterday when Barry Scheck tried to go over the same testimony that he'd gone over several times before, Ito stopped him.
Yeah,
and said there's no reason to go. But before it was mentioned in the press,
he would have entertained
Ito would have just let anything go on.
Of course.
Dennis Fung spent 9 days on the stand.
Dennis Fung should have been there an hour. An hour, literally.
9 days.
You put me in charge of that case, Dennis Fung would have been in and out of that courtroom in a half hour to an hour.
I wouldn't even know who he was.
No. I mean, I'm telling you that an entire murder case takes 4 weeks. And you know,
some shorter than that.
And what's weird is, like, you know, all of a sudden, you know, everything that he used to say to the defense and the prosecution and let them entertain all kinds of sidebars, all of a sudden then he's screaming at guys, making them look like jerks.
Yeah, now he's the angry judge again.
He's like, that's it, I told you.
Sit down, Mr. Scheck. Sit down, Mr. Scheck. No, I told you no.
But Your Honor.
No.
Your Honor.
Sit down, Mr.
Your Honor, I just want to ask one question.
Down,
and if I ask one question, can I ask one question?
You asked all of the questions last week.
Your Honor, it's just one question more.
You're out of order.
If people don't... Yesterday he said, if people don't start listening to me...
I'm going to blow them up.
There are going to be repercussions.
I will throw a Chinese star at your neck if you do not sit down.
But, Your Honor...
I'm in control now.
Your Honor, I just want to ask... Mistress Ito. Mrs. Ito, I want to ask you...
Sit down.
Hey, don't you spank me.
I am going to spank you.
And he also has this admonition. He gave this admonition that he only wanted one person speaking at a time in his courtroom. I said, you know, I'd hate being a lawyer because here's this guy treating everybody like they're children.
Yeah, well, he should have been doing that from the beginning.
No, you don't have to treat people like children in order to get their respect.
I do. You should see me with the guys. I treat Jackie like a 5-year-old.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Anyway, so today, no testimony. They will be sitting around discussing with the jurors individually what's going on back there in their hotel when they leave the courthouse.
We got to take a break. We'll be back with more news right after these words, Rob.
It's been a bad day today.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
Pardon-moi.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
I asked the Letterman show if I could have 4 tickets for my cousin who's having a Sweet 16.
Uh-huh.
And they had to get back to me because that's a 1,000-seat theater a night. So they got back to me and said, there's just no tickets. Of course, they said if Howard would come on the show, maybe they could find some.
Oh, they could throw a few chairs
Yeah, maybe. So, wait a second. So if you know, all the appearances that I flew in from Florida and I did all kinds of things.
And you didn't bring anybody with you.
Yeah.
Doesn't that count for something?
And then, like, I guess I could have busted their balls, but I didn't want, like, I don't want to owe anybody anything. But Janice Panino works over there, evidently.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, we know her, and she called up and had to give Gary the news that they couldn't find 4 tickets for me.
Oh, I didn't realize she had gone with him.
Yeah. Well, no, she didn't. I think she started recently.
Oh.
I just thought that was kind of interesting. And I said I'd go on the Letterman show if they would let me interview Dave about the Oscars. What went wrong?
Yeah, you said what you wanted to do. They didn't agree?
Well, Morty said that I could ask Dave anything I want. But I said, no, that's not going to work because Dave's just going to go, oh, Howard, I don't want to talk about that. He's gonna tell me I'm a jerk, or something. I don't need to be put through that. I don't think I'm such a jerk. In fact, I think I'm a lot more talented than he is. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but I don't need anybody making me into a jerk.
Well, certainly they don't need to invite you to do that.
Yeah. I'm not there to struggle and arm wrestle with Dave so I can get over to that lady sitting on the... Remember that last appearance? I couldn't get over to that lady they brought on stage?
Right. They sort of almost tackled you.
And Dave tackled me. He said, oh, boy, this is work. I'm just trying to have a good time. So they couldn't get me 4 tickets, so I understand. It's understandable. There's no room in that theater. They tried, though. At least they tried. Yeah. At least they thought about it. Everything over there is like, so precious.
Well, it has to go to committee and be discussed.
Yeah. It's weird over there. But it's weird to say, hey, we can find tickets for you if it means you'd come on.
So there are available seats.
Yeah. How could they not be available seats? I know Dave's whole thing is, I want the fans there. But these people are fans. They're not in the industry. I want the people who sent away for tickets to get tickets. Well, I'm sure there were some cancellations. Or they have a little area reserved for some of the NBC executives. I mean, CBS, whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Robin?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying. You're one of the few people who knows what I'm saying.
I always understand you.
You'll never hear an argument from me on that. So anyway, you were deeply involved in the news and informing us of what was going on.
That's right. There was also some new information revealed about Kato Kaelin and his testimony during the OJ trial yesterday. Oh, one other thing about this thing with the jurors being interviewed individually. They had requested that OJ get to sit in on these interviews.
Yeah.
But the judge said, no, I don't think that'll be necessary.
Greta Van Susteren on CNN
yes.
says that it's OJ's right to be in there. It's his trial. He's the one who has to do the time. And he should... It's almost grounds for an appeal. Or, or something.
Well, I know that the defense has filed some kind of a motion with a superior court, which would either ask that Judge Ito be removed from the case because of this, or that the case be declared a mistrial or something.
Oh, the defense did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because they're saying that in a case, the defendant has the absolute right to be present. There is no such thing as any kind of secret meeting. And they, everyone's saying...
Well, don't they go back in there and meet with the judge almost every day?
Yeah, but if OJ wants to be there, he can be there.
Is that it?
Yeah. And you know something? Then Nicole Brown's family started screaming they want to be in there.
They're still screaming that, even though OJ was denied the opportunity to be there. They're now saying the victims should be represented anyway.
But Greta Van Susteren says, my new legal counsel...
They don't have any rights?
Yeah, they don't have the right. I mean, they're the family of the victims, yeah, but they have no right to be there. It's the person who is the defendant, the one who's got to do the time. It's his trial.
Well, they say this could be a great benefit to the defense. The more time the jurors get to spend with OJ outside of that courtroom setting where he's just sitting there and they're discussing themselves and their lives, they start to develop an intimacy with him, and it would become harder to convict him.
Yeah, it's a schmooze fest. In fact, the guy in the New York Post was saying that today. He just said, hey, yeah, OJ's a professional schmoozer. That's what he did when he got out of football.
So he could really work the jury if he was sitting in there.
He made a living, going over to Avis and schmoozing everybody over there. Hurts, whatever. Winking and schmoozing and hosting bikini contests and all kinds of stuff.
If you don't even know what company it was, he must not have been doing a great job.
Whatever. But, why don't we just send OJ and the jury to dinner together every night so they can discuss the case? Yeah.
Put OJ in the hotel with him.
Yeah. OJ, would you like that?
I would love to.
Exactly. So I don't know. It's like this guy's a professional schmoozer. And, everything...
He charmed us, Howard.
Yeah, he charms everybody. He charms And they say Johnny Cochran's so smooth that actually this columnist today was saying that Johnny Cochran's so smooth he's actually convinced OJ that he's innocent. OJ's upset. He believes he's
already
innocent.
won over OJ.
And he's got him convinced that OJ was murdered, not Nicole. He's got proof.
Well, anyway, I was talking about Kato Kaelin. There's now a question as to whether he perjured himself or not when he took the stand. He claimed
no question, he perjured himself.
He claimed not to be working on a book or know anything about a book when he was giving his testimony in court. However, he had done hours of interviews on tape with a man who wrote his book, a guy named Mark Elliott. And Elliott now says that he definitely thinks that Kato lied on the stand. He was telling him all about a very volatile relationship between Nicole and OJ, while on the stand he claimed he was a rare observer of any kind of trouble. So anyway, here is Leonard Marks.
Who would have guessed Kato was lying, Robin?
Here is Leonard Marks, who is, well, at least now maybe we have proof. You can say what you want without proof.
When a guy answers a question like, well, OJ and Nicole and I just, happy.
Kato was so unsure, he didn't even know what picture was hanging on his wall when he was testifying.
Right.
So anyway, here is Leonard Marks, who is the lawyer for Mark Elliott, the guy who wrote the Kato book.
Everyone has a lawyer.
And here's what he has to say about those tapes.
Nobody speaks for themselves anymore?
No, everybody has a spokesperson.
I'm thinking they're not coming in and do the show. I'm going to hire a lawyer to do it.
The book was completed before his testimony, and it was approximately 300 pages, and he was the co-author, Kato Kaelin, together with Mark Elliott, and the book was completely finished.
So not only did he lie and say that he wasn't working on a book to Marcia Clark, but he
Maybe it was a technicality. He meant, I'm not working on it now because it's done.
His testimony was less than honest when he said that, I don't know, I never heard them argue. I never heard OJ really, say anything bad. And meanwhile, in this book that he's completed, he's saying he used to hear them yelling at each other.
And that Nicole said, I think OJ's going to kill me, or something like that.
She said that OJ had threatened to kill her. Repeatedly.
Leonard Marks once again.
So this Kato has to be brought up on charges.
The lawyer here says he thinks he'll be recalled.
In many respects, he has tried to protect O.J. Simpson, and if you listen to the tapes of 17 hours that were recorded by Mr. Elliott of his interviews with Kato Kaelin, you'll see that he has much information that hasn't been disclosed to the public, or to the jury, or to the prosecution. And these tapes have been subpoenaed by the prosecution, and I'm sure that Mr. Kaelin will be deeply cross-examined.
Now let's hope that every bit of information comes out, so that book will be worthless. Everyone will have read it already.
And not only that he goes to jail for perjury.
Yep.
That is what he has done.
Yeah, he's nothing.
He loves OJ so much.
He even said that the author of the book, when he was interviewing Kato, said he showed a little upset. The upset factor was zero when about Nicole and the kids and everything else. He was just talking about how much money he was going to make. I got to tell you. And that Larry King gets a hold of him, and he's inviting him to weddings. I tell you, this world's gone nuts.
Larry King can't stand you.
No.
But Kato's okay.
Kato's a good guy. This woman, Nicole, whatever, I don't know what her story was, but she befriended this guy, met him on the ski trip to Colorado or something, and actually gave him a place to live.
Invited him to parties.
Oh, my God. Treated him so well. And then to get on that stand and not sit and tell everything he knows. I mean, what kind of friend is he? Although, OJ did put him up for free. It happens. It happens, OJ.
His loyalty rests where he sleeps, I suppose.
Maybe he figures OJ will get off. It'll be a party.
She can't help him anymore.
Yeah.
Scores of people were taken to hospital.
Scores.
Complaining of stinging eyes and bad odors in train and subway stations in Yokohama, Japan today.
Uh-oh, more gas?
They think maybe this was another one of those situations where people are tampering with things and they're being the victims of terrorist attacks. They say that the people had stinging eyes and that sort of thing. No serious injuries this time.
Japan's getting as bad as here.
But what are they going to do? Everybody's very jittery over there as a result of what happened a month ago. With the sarin gas that
Jackie emits every hour here in this studio. Which is why I'm in a lawsuit with him.
Very poisonous and was released into another subway there in Japan. So we'll have to see what is going on over there.
They should all get in their ninja outfits and try and track these guys down.
Oh, by the way, I want to hear Dennis Fung mention my name again.
Dennis Fung, you want to hear that? I got that. Yeah, Melrose Larry Green was out, believe it or not, in front of the somewhere.
OJ courthouse, I guess. And he saw Dennis Fung leaving after his testimony yesterday.
And since Melrose doesn't really do anything for a living except stand out there and shout out my name, he did get, Fung was no comment, and finally answered Melrose Larry Green with Baba Booey. The Baba Booey is Dennis Fung.
Okay.
Mr. Fung, one thing of Howard Stern.
No comment.
Howard Stern? Yeah. Baba Booey. You like Howard Stern? Wow, thank you, Mr. Fung. I'm Melrose Larry Green. Thank you. You listen to Howard?
I do.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fung. You're a big star. Thank you.
I'm a fan of Robin's, too.
Well, Robin will be here next week. I'll make sure you meet her.
Robin wants to go out with Dennis Fung.
I have no idea what his marital status.
She wants to scrape blood with him.
I'll collect your sample.
Yeah. Would you collect Dennis Fung's sample? I'll need a sample.
You can supervise me anytime.
Hey, you're attracted to him, and when you go out to L.A., you're going to be looking for a date, right? Are you going to try and set that up?
I would certainly love to meet him.
Are you going to call his publicist?
I'm sure he has people now.
Yeah.
He's on TV.
You never know what's going to get you.
What?
You never know what's going to get you sexually. Dennis Fung, huh?
I'm unpredictable.
Yeah, I never can predict. I always think you're just into me.
Look at this. I tell you, there are places in the world you know nothing about.
Yeah, like Billy's house. I've never been there.
I'm looking at the date line of this article in the Post today on Cheyenne Brando, and the place is spelled F-A-A-A.
Yeah, you don't know where Fa is?
Tahiti.
That's the proper pronunciation. You read about this guy, Marlon Brando's life.
I know.
It is amazing. He was married to one woman who evidently only has horrible things to say about him. Then he married this Tahitian princess, this beautiful woman.
Yeah.
They had these 2 kids. Then there was a 16-year custody battle.
Always custody battle.
Did his daughter accuse him of molestation?
Yes.
She did?
Yes, she did.
Oh, boy. This
September
one?
current affair. Yes, the one who just killed herself.
Yeah, what did she accuse Brando of?
Touching her chest.
Right.
Oh, boy.
And beautiful woman.
Gorgeous girl.
I wish she wouldn't have killed herself. She would have come here. I could have made her feel better.
You'd have touched her chest.
I would have touched her chest.
Alone about that.
It's a little different when I molest you. And I don't know whether Brando did that or not, but evidently, according to this first wife of Marlon Brando's.
This Kashvi woman. What is
Kashvi.
He never married anybody with a regular name either.
No.
Anna Kashvi.
But according to Anna Kashvi, Marlon Brando, just didn't devote any time to these kids, but fought for their custody.
Yeah, and then he'd have, nurses and whoever, people taking, or putting them off in schools and just never letting them see their parents.
40 years ago, and she's still pissed, this kid.
Like it was yesterday.
Yeah, like it was yesterday. So, Robin even got over her bad childhood.
Well,
You
I
did.
worked at it.
Yeah, but you did.
She was in mental hospital after so I have to figure Brando was worse than my parents.
Right.
Couldn't get over this. Look at Christian. He's in jail. His daughter hangs herself. Nico is being a bodyguard.
It's so easy to raise kids, too.
You're having no problem.
Yeah, my wife does it. I wouldn't even trust myself to do it. My wife's great. She's a trained therapist. She's got those kids jumping through hoops.
Well, they had the funeral for Cheyenne Brando in Fa, Tahiti yesterday. And Marlon didn't show.
Yeah.
He didn't go. She was buried next to her.
He was at Larry King's wedding,
lover, Dag Drolet.
Dag Drolet. And Fahisha.
And her mother, Tarita Terapei.
Tahita Terape? Good.
Led the mourners.
I heard Brando.
Brando probably didn't go because they would question him as to his association with the murder of Daggerley.
Really?
His daughter Cheyenne also accused him of having some part in the whole thing.
That's not what I heard. I heard he didn't go because he couldn't fit on the plane. That's what I read.
Weight restriction.
Yeah, there was a weight restriction on the plane.
Couldn't he act as luggage? You know, just don't take anything with you.
No, he refused to fly freight. We got to take a break, Robin. Wrap up our commercials, and then you can do your wrap up.
I'll wrap up the news.
All right, we'll be back after.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
Howard Stern T-shirts are not available anywhere except here. Listen for Stern Moments all day and win Howard Stern T-shirts. Be caller 9 when you hear the Stern Moment at 787-1971 and pick up a free Howard Stern T-shirt. Listen every day after hours for your chance to win. Howard Stern all morning. Howard Stern T-shirts all day on 97.1 The Eagle.
Hi, Nikki Cox here on Sunset Strip, getting people's reactions to a preview of tonight's comedies on the WB Network. Excuse me, ma'am, what did you think?
I don't care for those Wayans brothers.
Okay.
What they did in that taxi should not be shown on TV.
I think we'll mosey over this way a little bit.
I'm talking to you.
Excuse me, sir, did you like the shows?
No, thank you. I don't care for toast.
The shows.
Oh, the shows. Well, the one where the dad gets fed up and heads for Mexico.
You mean Unhappily Ever After?
And falls asleep at the wheel?
Yes.
I related.
Oh, good. Well, that's my show, Unhappily Ever After.
In fact, you look like the daughter.
Oh, it's me.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
My lord, you don't look 60.
16.
Will you marry me?
Oh, look, I've got to get going.
Come back, I love you.
This has been Nikki Cox for the WB Comedies. Michigan, take it away.
Watch the WB. Yeah.
It all starts tonight at 7 p.m. on KXTX Channel 39, home of the WB Television Network.
Howard, Harley's, and Pure Rock. 97.1 The Eagle. It's the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Yeah, I just got some news from your publicist, Robin.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know this?
No.
Your book next week is number 3 on the bestseller list.
Yes.
See, it's moving up.
Oh, wonderful.
Quivers a story. Did you know that, or am I breaking that?
No, that's news to me. I didn't know.
See? You're moving up the charts. Well, you see, your first week you debuted at 6, but that wasn't a full week.
That's right. It was only 4 days.
Exactly, Robin. My own little princess is doing so well. You know, your story has touched so many so quickly.
Well, some people say you ought to put words to this song. Sing to me, Howard.
Robin, you triumphed in Quivers Alive.
Maybe John Tesh will write about me now.
Yeah. You have triumphed. Your father was not nice to you, and your mother didn't really see what was going on. She took a blind eye's view, and now you had to go through some tough times. Where's my music? You became a nurse, even though you didn't want to. Even though someone just called you up and just to get the phone from stop ringing. And then you went on the road and almost became a stripper and a prostitute. And then you almost were a coke whore.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden you were feeling not so good about yourself, even though you love Muhammad Ali. And then you found me and everything was fine. That's when you started the road to healing.
You ate ice cream.
And you ate a quart of ice cream that you stamped on my face while you jogged.
See how it all comes together.
And then you said those words that touched everyone. Get away, you cretin!
You know what Dee Snider used to say to me? He said to me once, I saw this T-shirt that would be perfect for you.
And what did it say?
And I said, what did it say? He said, leave me alone.
Well, there it is. Well, everyone will leave you alone.
Oh, they finally did. Yes.
Right after the news. Robin?
A man accused by actor Carol O'Connor of supplying his crack-addicted son with drugs.
Right.
Oh, and all of a sudden now it comes out the son was adopted. Hugh O'Connor.
I told you. Don't adopt.
Stop that.
That's what always happens, man. It never works out right.
Well, Hugh O'Connor committed suicide last month, and Carol O'Connor named names. He called police and said a guy named
Jackie Martling
Parsegian had been, or Persegian had been supplying his son with drugs. And now that man has been arrested, and yesterday he was charged with a single felony count of possessing cocaine for sale. Meanwhile, this guy says that he was just Hugh's friend. He wasn't his drug supplier, but we'll have to see in court how that all works out. Meanwhile, Carol O'Connor is going to be interviewed on Prime Time Live tonight.
You should come in here and be
Prime Time. I don't think Prime Time is live anymore.
I don't know. I must have a weird view of the world, but I don't blame the drug dealers.
Well, that's the question. That's the big debate. Is it the guy who sells the drugs' fault? Carol O'Connor seems to feel that the guy is not just an innocent bystander. He's an accomplice in his son's suicide.
That's like saying, hey, the guy who sells a guy a gun and then he shoots himself, it's his fault. It's not his fault.
Well, in this society today, we are saying it.
We blame everybody. Yeah, blame the bartender. I love that one. That's the one that kills me. A bartender can be locked up if you leave a bar drunk and then you get in a car accident.
Forget the bartender. Maybe you can call him a professional. But if you're throwing a party at your house and someone goes away and gets into an accident, it's your fault.
Yeah. That's why the lawyers are killing this country. And I guess, listen, we're part of it, too, because we all love to sue and collect some dough off of, feed off somebody else. So they got to legislate that one. Boy, if I was a politician, I'd legislate the lawyers right out of the country. Oh, they'd hate me. Oh, I'd be the most hated man in America, worse than I am now.
Yeah, because I was going to say, you're pretty close.
I'm getting close. There isn't an ethnic group left that likes me.
Drugs don't kill people. People kill people.
Thank you very much.
If somebody wants drugs, they'll get them.
And if they can't get drugs, they go to alcohol. People have killed themselves on alcohol.
You know where they go to a doctor and he prescribes some drug that'll drive away the pain.
They've always figured it away.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah, we got kids making what's that, Jimson tea?
Yeah.
You know, they pick it out of the lawn or something. I don't know where it comes
How do I get some of that?
It's very dangerous, Howard. You
don't smoke dingleberries?
Yeah, you can smoke the dingleberries from your underpants. Are you smoking those now, Jackie
He couldn't find anything else.
You're smoking dingleberries?
So am I.
Here's some of mine. You know what? When the mistress spanked me today, they knocked out of my underpants.
Oh, you're no good to me. I'll pick your seed, Rob.
There you go. Jackie Puppet having some fun.
Oh, he's a happy puppet.
I smoke Nancy tampons.
You know, that's going over the line.
No, it's not. It's not even close to the line.
Believe me, I've been with reporters all week. They're always asking me, isn't something over the line?
No. We wouldn't know. We're the last ones to know.
Really?
They always say to me, too, like, don't you know where the line is? And I go, no. If I knew where the line was, I wouldn't be in this trouble. I wouldn't have $2 million worth of fines from the FCC. I'm supposed to know where the line is.
What line?
What's the matter if I can find the line? Where's the First Amendment?
All right. Let's let Rob wrap up, please.
You know what I did? One of the funniest things I've ever read is somebody who...
Jackie's raunchy riddles?
It's getting to the point in this country where you can say anything about anybody.
You can. It's gotten to that point. The First Amendment.
We don't understand what the Constitution says. Joe Montana?
Yeah.
Man who some call the
Nixon was a pussy.
You can't say that.
You can't do.
Jackie Puppet, exercise. Jackie Puppet, show us an example of the First Amendment.
What do you call a gay Mexican guy?
Oh, no, I don't want to hear this one.
No.
What?
A senorita.
Senorita. Very good. That's Jackie Puppet exercising his First Amendment.
He's fighting for it every day.
Anyway, so you were saying...
Joe Montana, some people are calling him the greatest football player ever. Well, he announced his retirement yesterday, and I'm not going to play a bit of tape from it because he didn't cry.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, he held it together. Who needs that?
Probably went home and cried. He must have arthritis all over his body or something.
Yeah, he must be in terrible pain. He said he knew that he should get out of football when he was in the backyard playing with his kids, and his sons got the best of him, and then his daughters piled on, and he had trouble getting up.
Yeah. Killed them all.
That's some life he's retired.
She got up and killed them all. He could have snapped and thought they were all football players.
That great blonde wife of his will be leaving soon as he's sitting in a wheelchair.
Isn't that wife number like 9 or something for him?
Well, she's up there. She's got a couple. I don't think he's got into double digits, but
she's up there.
Wasn't he one of those guys who like divorced his wife and let her know by mail or something?
Yeah, something weird. There was some weird story with Joe Montana, but they tried to keep it quiet so he could be a hero.
Yeah, he like sent her a letter or something.
FedEx. Well, Joe Theismann divorced his wife. Wasn't he the one who sent the accountant to do it or something?
Right, the accountant called.
That's cool. What if my accountant could handle that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we share an accountant.
Yeah, I don't think he would do that.
Yeah. I'm going to ask him just to see if he'll do it. Can you call my wife and tell her it's over? You know how I'm going to do it to my wife? I'm going to outdo all those guys. I'm going to send an invitation to my wedding to my wife.
Here's a clue.
Yeah. I'll be getting married at midnight at Temple Beth Shmuel.
You and a guest.
Yes. You and a guest are invited to a black tie dinner affair.
Will not attend.
Right. Howard, what's this? That's a cool way to break up with your wife.
Nobody's thought of that one yet.
Thought of it here.
That's the line. That's crossing the line.
Oh, quiet, Billy. You wouldn't know the line if you wrapped you in the hand.
Yes, I do. Here's the line. Jefferson humped Negroes. No!
She's so funny, Jackie Puppet.
Tom Clancy, do you know that name? You're not a big reader.
I know the name Tom. That's our idiot general manager.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about him.
Oh.
I'm talking about Tom Clancy.
I don't read that.
Novelist who authored Patriot Games.
Right.
All those movies that Harrison Ford now stars in.
Yeah.
I guess he was the Hunt for Red October 2 and all of that stuff.
Is he leaving his wife?
Yes, he is leaving his wife after 25 years of marriage.
You know how he did it? He wrapped a note around a rock and threw it through the window.
Oh, listen to this. His wife has filed for divorce in Baltimore.
Right.
She says that Clancy abandoned and deserted her on March 6th, and he committed adultery with one Catherine Huang, also known as Bin Bin, also known as Ping Ping.
Stripper?
No. They say in the
Ping Ping
Daily News that Ping Ping is a 26-year-old Bronx assistant district attorney who met Clancy on the computer online services.
That's how I meet girls.
So funny.
I'm on with like 20 girls a day.
You are doing that.
I do that.
True.
I'm close to leaving. So some of these girls are good looking, huh?
Who knows? I don't know what Tom Clancy's into. Tom Clancy considers himself a male chauvinist and an outspoken upholder of traditional values. He once told the Washington Post magazine that he didn't include sex in his best-selling novels because he's married and he's Catholic, and they don't do that.
Oops.
He also said that he put off tempting offers to run for political office because family comes first, and I can't admire anyone who plays around on his wife.
I might have made a few statements like that myself. They always come back to kick you in the ass.
There you go. So his wife went out and got Raoul Felder.
Raoul Felder.
Just get out the checkbook.
Every guy's worst nightmare. You know, what kind of guy goes after other guys?
A guy who wants their money.
Yeah.
And
in all fairness to Tom Clancy, I read that he had his fingers crossed when he said all that junk about his wife. So, you guys are a total hypocrite. Right.
In her complaint, Wanda has said she wants custody of their 2 minor children. They also have 2 grown children.
Yeah, let them have it.
She wants to be able to stay in their Huntington, Maryland estate for at least 3 years. I say own it, honey.
Yeah, I'd give my wife full custody. I don't want to miss dating on weekends.
So
I would let my wife declare me an unfit parent.
She's also making a bid for a lot of money. She says she made substantial monetary and non-monetary contributions to the defendant's success.
You know, I wish women wouldn't say that. I wish they would just say, look, I want half his money.
You owe me.
Yeah, don't try to convince somebody that you made some kind of... Like, that would be like my wife saying, well, I helped the radio show. Well, how'd you do that?
She called in today.
I made breakfast.
And she bought bananas.
Yeah.
But she did contribute.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Go for the chicks, Tom.
There's a lot to divide, according to the papers. They say Forbes magazine ranked Clancy number 27 of the 40 top money-making people in entertainment last year. His 1993-94 income was put at $30 million.
Wow. Well, Robin, you wrote a book. You should be up there soon.
I was going to say, I hope I do as well.
Right. With Quivers of Life. I'm worth $30 million.
And I don't have to split it with anybody because I'm not married.
Boy, you're smart. You might have to split it with Dennis Fung if you marry him.
What kind of a reaction is that?
The penguin. All right, Robin, come on. Anything else?
Suzanne Vega got married. She's the singer who did, what is that song?
Luca.
Yeah, My Name is Luca. She married Mitchell Froom. Mitchell Froom. A record producer.
I thought he was a rabbi. Rabbi Mitchell Froom, please. Rabbi Mitchell Froom. Please come to the desk.
Lou Curtis is calling.
Yeah.
little girl.
They're parents of a 9-month-old named Ruby. And Siegfried and Roy. Ruby Froom. Ruby Froom.
Right.
Ruby Froom Jungle.
All right, Fred, calm down.
Siegfried and Roy are going to get the Liberace Award on May 17th in Las Vegas for their act and community service. So we congratulate them.
The silly award. The stupid award. The award you're embarrassed to get. Suzanne Vega getting the Liberace Award.
The Giant Diamond Piano Award.
Oh, dear. Does it vibrate?
Oh, my.
The Liberace Award. What public service did he do?
I don't know what public service Liberace did.
Right. Hey, you're going to get an award. Oh, yeah? What is it? The Liberace Award. Oh.
Well, it's Siegfried and Roy. They're certainly going to be proud to support that, aren't they?
So Siegfried and Roy are getting the Liberace.
Yes, not Suzanne Vega.
Oh, I thought Suzanne Vega was getting
Siegfried
it.
and Roy. New story.
Oh, Siegfried and Roy are getting the Liberace? Where was I?
Funny.
How did I miss that? And now, Siegfried and Roy.
I think it's like the top... Never mind.
Oh. What is really the award for?
It's for community service.
Really?
And
Oh, my.
their costumes, I guess. No,
I can picture those two guys sitting around, and they're like, our image isn't macho enough. And then the other guy goes, yeah, we're not considered macho enough. That's the one thing that's bad for our image. Then the publicist calls up, boys, you're getting an award. Great. It's about time we recognize. Who's the award? Liberace.
You got me kidding. I just never met the right girl.
I guess it's the Never Met the Right Girl Award.
Yeah.
And the musical group, what's this all about? The musical group Van Halen will make its national TV debut on April 27th on the syndicated Jon Stewart Show.
Wow. Why'd they come on here?
I don't know.
What's with those guys? You know what? Something weird has happened to Van Halen. Remember I used to goof on the bass player being like sort of funny looking?
Yeah.
Not fitting into it? He's the best looking guy in the group now.
What happened?
I don't know. Eddie cut his hair.
Eddie, I didn't even recognize when he cut his hair and they put him on the cover of like Guitar magazine.
He didn't look good, right?
I thought, who is that?
And then Sammy seems to have put on a little weight in the new video, and Alex was never a looker, and that guy Anthony, Michael Anthony, he's like kind of slimmed down, looks kind of cool now.
Really? I have to take a look.
Yeah, sometimes people's looks change.
He's blooming.
I never thought I'd think the bass player in Van Halen was the cool looking guy. But check out the new video. Why don't those dudes come on here and do something? Hey, in all fairness, David Lee Roth is our friend, too, and he's appearing on QVC.
What's he doing on QVC?
He's selling, he makes bumblebees out of gold. He's selling them.
Well, then I'll have to get some.
Yeah. He's not into music anymore.
Here's no lorgnette.
Hey, man, here's a bumblebee.
Yeah, these are Chanel knockoffs. Check them out.
Yeah, he's making a fortune.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Well, good for him.
All right, Robin, thank you. And tomorrow, Jackie will be here to read from Robin's book. If you want to know what selections he'll be reading, so you have something to look forward to, he'll be reading The Polk Street Incident.
The Polk Street Incident. Ooh.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Strutting My Meat.
What?
And Plucked from Obscurity. Those will be the...
Strutting My Meat.
Strutting My Meat. From your book.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
that doesn't ring a bell.
You will tomorrow.
It'll ring
Did you read your own book? You know the story. Explain to her, Jackie.
It's a very, very short
right.
passage.
I told him to take out his favorites. What is? Oh yeah, Gary has an announcement to make. Go ahead, just make the announcement.
My car got towed away, so if anybody down there feels like being in a good mood, help me get my car out.
It's just that, you know what, I need Gary to do a bunch of stuff for me today.
I'm going to do it.
He's got to go. Yeah, but he's got to go down there for an hour.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get a car. There's usually a line.
Well, if you get towed, here's how it works. You go down there. You get on a line to get your keys, because most people have, like, their registration in that stupid insurance card in the glove compartment. Yeah. So you get on a line, you wait for about an hour, then you get your key.
Well, wait, you know what the really weird part
is? Then after you get your key, you got to get back on line again for another hour.
You have your key with you, because the car got towed away.
Why don't you bring someone with you so you can get on both lines at the same time?
It's the same line. You can't get on both lines.
Is that right?
They got to tell you where the car is.
But here's the worst part. When you go to get your car, you get on a tram with, like, 10 other people.
Right.
And they wait for you at your car, because you know what used to happen? They used to let people off, and they would get mugged in the garage, or they would go break into a bunch of other cars.
Yeah, it's
so now they have to wait for you. You go in your car, and then you got to get back on the tram.
It's amazing.
Forget if your car gets towed and you got anything in the car, forget about it. It's gone.
Uh-oh.
Did you have anything in there?
Well, I took the radio, but I did have a...
The baby seat is there.
No, no, I had...
David Lee Roth gold pin?
Just like a bunch of cassettes and stuff.
Cassettes, yeah, those are gone. Kiss them goodbye. What'd you have, anything good?
And probably about $25 worth of tokens for the Tri-Bow Bridge.
Those are gone. Those are gold.
Hey, these are pretty nice.
Hey, tokens!
Yo, tokens in the house. Aerosmith.
And an umbrella. No, they don't want that.
You know, it's a crazy world.
Why, black people don't afraid of the rain?
Crazy world. You can't even go pick your car up without having a problem.
Robin, that news story I gave you is pretty big. It's just that we ran out of AP paper. So I had to get it from another source, but Ralph called. He's watching it on CNN.
What's on CNN?
There was an explosion in a federal building in downtown Oklahoma City. They say it was severely damaged, and many people have been injured. A large part of the six-story building was destroyed. Reports say people are still lying on the glass-covered ground outside the building. There's no word yet on the cause of the blast. Local hospitals are bracing for an influx of casualties. The Red Cross is already asking volunteers to donate blood. So
well, obviously Jackie's not donating.
We'll have to find out about Oklahoma City and what caused this big explosion.
Wow.
Oh, Jackie. Boy,
Jackie's always happiest when other people are down.
Glee in.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You don't care about other people.
Gentle hippie, my foot.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling. Go to Jackie's Wild Comedy CD or cassette. It's $10 for $3 shipping and handling. Jokeland special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. And tomorrow night, I'm excited about this. A big show at Rascals Comedy Club for Jackie. Everyone's pulling for him and wishing him best. In West Orange, New Jersey, with that great keyboard player, Jake Thomas. For jokes and Robin excerpts, call 516-9221.
Jackie says they're burning up the line.
It's hard to get through, to be honest. And Jackie Puppet, will you be appearing anywhere?
Hey, what's a Harlem abortion clinic called?
What?
Crime Stoppers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
To order a signed copy of...
Babies don't commit crime.
To order a signed copy of Stuttering John CD, call 201-942-OUCH. And if you're planning a wedding or party and you need a DJ, call Scotty Engineers Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. And we'll see you tomorrow.